know? Do you know? Do you have a sound record?
Yes.
Do you have a sound record? Can you produce a sound record? No, you can't.
Hey, yo.
Wait, no, let him finish.
Can I finish?
Let him finish.
Can I
That's exactly what you
finish?
do. Let him
I just
finish.
gotta see the rest of the list because he kind of punching. I'm not gonna
Season me that
Go ahead, bro.
This is what I was talking about. I don't care because it's my list. I don't care.
I know what he about to
Yeah, fuck you.
Let's go. We're here. Go.
Yeah, you're chatting. Thank you. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Because you're a mark, and the people you employ are marks, and the people you listen to are marks.
Mic check. I want two.
Yo, what's good, my boy?
What's good? Ladies and gentlemen, teenage and adolescents, street hustlers and baddies, you are now tuned in to the Kayfabe Mark Show. Take a seat, welcome. You are now here for the coziest, the funniest, the pandemonious, most radio show on planet Earth. And we here. We got a lot to get into.
The real Kayfabe.
Yes, sir. Brother Boog in the house. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, brother.
Hey, shit. Yeah, we roll it up.
I mean, get your drinks, get your treat ready. You know, we got to like to deep dive. You know, the guys go pulling through. We got brother Bud.
Oh,
We got brother Nico.
who is
Brother
this?
Cash.
Brother Cash is in the house, man.
No.
We
Who
got
is
brother
this?
Soda.
New
I don't know. That
listener
person
just
has
pulled
pulled
up
up a
and
few
did.
times. Like, so that's definitely somebody from Discord. I'm not sure who yet, but it's somebody from
What's
Discord.
good?
That's
Soda
one
in
of
the
y'all
building.
niggas.
Soda, what's going on, man?
That's one of y'all
All
niggas
new
side
listeners are
joints.
welcome. What's good, y'all?
Nothing much, man. Tommy with the good intro today, man. I like it.
Yeah, we here, man. We here.
Let's see. The brother Boog, I kind of like this. He wanted to start with a different note today. So I'm going to throw the card in the Jumbotron. We got the Hitman Holla card coming up this weekend, man. What is it called? One Night Stand?
One night stand.
That's a real horny ass name.
So
One night
funny, man.
stand with E Hart on the card.
That's this
Think
Yeah.
weekend?
about it.
Yeah.
Man. He said with E
That's this
Hart on the
weekend?
card.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's
so,
this
yeah.
weekend.
All right, so what we going to do? We got, I'm going to start from the bottom of the card because I don't know these two people. So I can't really give you a judgment on who going to win, but for fun, I'm going to pick one. We got Gorilla Monsoon, wrestling related, I guess, versus Aeon Moore. Look how that worked out. It's
I ain't
wrestling
even peep
related.
that shit. That's funny as hell. I know.
Why would you want me
I
named
know
Gorilla
both of them.
Monsoon though? Like that's
Now, but my thing is that the woman or the man? That's why I'm a little confused at here.
a woman
Yeah.
being named Gorilla Monsoon is absolutely
No.
ridiculous.
That's a
Yeah,
man, I
Gorilla
believe.
Monsoon.
Yeah, Eon the
But
Shorty.
Eon is a man. She a woman.
All right,
Dyke
y'all know
Jones.
her?
She dope too though. I fuck with her. She dope.
Yeah, I seen a couple clips of Gorilla Monsoon. Yeah,
Check out. Look
I
at
can't really.
y'all in a dark web bag for battle rap. Look at you niggas, man.
I don't know who these niggas
No,
is. I got nothing.
Eon been on. She bags and bodies. She was on like the episodes and
Man, I
shit.
ain't watched that show.
I
I
ain't gonna
watched the
hold you.
first season. I ain't
like
gonna lie.
Bag and
I ain't
Bob.
gonna have you. I've never seen that shit either. I ain't gonna hold
No, I watched the first season. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I thought somebody
Yeah,
got beat
first
up
season was cool.
hmm First
Yeah.
season was crazy.
by a nigga named Green Ranger.
you. All right. Well, since y'all seen her, who y'all got in that battle?
I mean, I
Got
got her. I don't know the other two.
I got
I'm
Gorilla.
gonna go with her.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
For fun, I'm gonna take Gorilla Monsoon just because it's wrestling related. I'm gonna take Gorilla. But
I'm not watching for 500.
the next battle we got Shotgun Suge versus E Hart. Y'all know where I'm going with this.
Ew.
Big Jersey. I got Suge 30.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
This kind of.
surprised this battle never happened. That's crazy.
Do E Hart be losing like that though?
I'm not gonna lie. This kind of tough
E Heart really
because
brutal,
E Hart could talk to shit. I ain't gonna lie.
but it
She could really talk to it, but
should get
I
to
mean,
say
what you gonna call him
yeah,
melted ice cream? Like, what you doing?
What they gonna talk about?
I low key got E
right.
Hart. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I see. I'm telling y'all, listen,
I got you
we're
know
gonna
what?
get to
I got
soda tonight. I
shotgun
promise.
one.
Mm-hmm.
What you
It's
mean?
not gonna be party, but
I
I
got
got
Heat Heart.
shotgun 2-1. I got
I'm with soda. I got
Ah,
Heat Heart. Fuck it.
right.
All right, Boog. I expect that
It
from Boog.
depends
I
what
expect
sugar.
that. I expect
Yeah,
that.
should just fuck my man easy up. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Heat
got him.
Heart.
You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah,
Punched him out of
that's
the.
funny. Got him the fuck out of it.
E
With your
Heart
white
30.
flight.
I like it.
Wow. 30.
I like it.
Wow.
For fun.
He said for fun. I ain't gonna lie. Suge do be playing, so I don't know. But
Yeah, it should be playing.
it's
He
Big
gonna come
Jersey.
in
I gotta take Suge, man. 30.
on some last minute prep type shit.
Next, we got Ad versus Shayna Ashley, man.
Come on, man.
Come on,
There's been some
man.
shit going
Give
down
me
Bad,
about this battle.
badly.
What?
30,
Come on, what my nigga Posey
30
call it?
piece.
Come on, man.
It's a hit
Come
job.
on, man. 30 piece ab, man.
But look, they saying Shayna ran off with that deposit.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
heard
they
about
said
that
Shane
too.
didn't run nowhere.
Last
Hitman
card,
said
huh?
See,
he sent the
The no
deposit
cut.
like in February.
Which card was it? I thought
Hitman
she
said
went off on the no cut shit.
oh shit,
so
nah,
she
it was
ran off. Oh wait, she was booked for 2 and ran off twice.
I don't want to say that, but I know she.
That's
I heard
nasty
about that
work.
though. I definitely heard about that.
They thought she went off their BBL.
Ah,
yeah,
Yeah,
he
we
Hitman
already know what this is though. Come on.
supposedly Hitman sent her the back end like with her deposit in February, and she ain't been returning no calls or nothing.
Oh
Now,
yeah, I heard about. Yeah, I
man.
heard about
yeah,
that.
there's a
Yeah.
I mean, there's a thing. She just had a baby and all that, like a newborn. But I mean, you ain't returning no
Did
calls
she?
or nothing.
Wait,
Yeah,
Don't do this, Cash.
yo.
Don't do it. Don't do
No,
it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I wasn't saying
yeah,
anything funny.
she had a kid.
Now
I
I'm thinking
mean,
it, but
that's
I
not the
ain't say
Don't
it.
do it,
craziest.
man.
Cash is about to press the button.
That's really not the craziest one, but we'll punch through it.
Then we got New Jersey Twerk
Mm.
versus Vixen the Assassin, man.
Come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
Why Vixen be acting like he's trying
Jersey.
to sleep with Twerk, man? This shit weird.
Come
Yeah,
on,
the
man.
promo.
She's going out like I don't know what she on, man. She trying to get
Yeah, she's trying to get
Jersey
clout.
though.
Yeah,
Got the
you already know,
OnlyFans views
man.
up.
Big Jersey.
She not Jersey in the battle. She's trying to get Jersey in real time. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
she's trying to get that OnlyFans.
I don't know
shit
what
is
she
popping
on. She on some other
Yeah,
shit.
she ain't coming to rap. That's a fact. She ain't coming to rap.
at all.
And then the main event of the night, man. We got Hitman versus Miss Hustle. And I'm not gonna lie.
I got Hitman.
I do got Hitman.
So, man.
I do got Hitman.
What?
But it's gonna be a long night. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Ebony
this gonna be fire though. It's
Look at
definitely
Tommy.
gonna be fire.
Look at Tommy. He got Ebony, of course. So I'm saying,
arc
Miss
on
Hustle.
Yeah.
Miss Hustle don't. I mean, they both don't come to play. Hitman don't play. Hustle don't play.
Hustle
So
do be coming to rap.
it's gonna be
I will give her that.
it's gonna be a fire battle though. I got Hitman though.
Now Hitman, he walking away with that first round. Without,
Look, Elon already getting to him.
Cause this the first time I think Hitman faced a girl too. So he gonna.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh no, he killed.
He gonna talk.
He killed. Who he killed in the hallway?
Oh,
Remember that shit?
Fair and
Shoney.
Fair,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shoney don't win no battles.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
Fair.
Shoney. Shoney was also the first. I learned this listening to the show the other day.
Shoney low key.
She was the first woman to make the Cody list. Shit's crazy around here. I ain't gonna lie.
Shoney low key cooked the shit out of Suge.
Let's be easy.
How long
Let's
ago
be
was
easy.
that?
Facts.
Suge was still 400 pounds.
Nah, your shit got smoked.
Shout out to We Go Hard.
Shit, man, that's one night stand. What day is it on? Saturday or Sunday?
I think this is Saturday.
Saturday. Cool.
Yeah.
Not bad. I might check this out, low key. I ain't got shit else going on.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be some type of stream and some Discord gonna be having it.
And that's crazy. As we talking about this, Polo just put something out about Shayna Ashley too and Hitman.
That's bad timing.
That is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It say
On more than one levels.
It say Hitman went off and said league owners told me not to book this woman, and
damn.
she ran off with the money. That's crazy.
Untrustworthy.
Down, Shayna.
Shayna.
She took some of that Tory Doe swag and was like, you know what? Let me try this.
Round.
Tori, that shit is crazy. That the more I'm glad Tommy brought that up, man. One of these little side quest episodes, we gonna talk about her. She got out of here.
Tori
Exile.
Doe,
They gave her
she used to
exile.
be
We gonna talk about it.
too.
Like the remote. Oh, come on, man. I can't believe she did this.
She used to be a god. Like, fell
The memory.
chest smoked her.
Bad.
Inventory. Like, that nigga was.
Bad nigga. It was wild.
Shit, man. Let's get right to it, man. Let's get into Smackdown, man.
Smackdown.
I think we opened up with the whole Randy and Cody promo.
Yeah.
Where Cody opened the show.
Got in this weird bag.
Yeah. Let's punch. So yeah. It was a weird bag. I ain't gonna lie.
For like 5 minutes.
It's like I get it, but I was thoroughly confused. Like, what's going on right now? Like, here we go with the friend off again. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then,
but you know, we
basically said like
we did get some hate in
coming
this.
after the title at some point.
We did get some hate in this, that's for sure. He said, you know, once you finish punching Cena around, you know what I'm saying, you walk out of WrestleMania with the championship.
You gotta come see me.
There's going to be a time where I need 15, brother. So I you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you straight to your face for coming after the title. That's what he told him. And then as he said that, the good brother Drew McIntyre music hit. You feel me? And I honestly thoroughly believe he's running away with Hater of the Year, but it's a close. Seth Rollins is a close second. We're gonna get to that a little bit later, though.
I got Seth winning.
What about my dog Finn?
You said who, Finn?
I thought he was in the running for Hater of the Year too.
Light sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's a little light. Yeah, top three for sure. Top three. I don't know. KO got to be third. Third.
KO.
He might be first, low-key. I'm not gonna lie to you.
KO had it for a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, what you thought about this segment? So I heard you know what I'm saying, you was getting to it. Like it was a friend off, I know.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, like the talent in the ring, as far as talking, is good. I mean, Orton, Drew McIntyre, it was some good shit talking. Once Drew McIntyre came out, it was cool. And then, you know what I mean, we led into Drew Mac versus Orton later on in the night. It was cool though.
So it was cool. I like the segment. Randy came in.
Focus piece. Said what he need to say.
He did say, "Hey, when this is all over in Mania, you know, once we over that, I want dibs. I want next on the belt." And I'm like, "Huh, all right."
They really was trying to jump Drew Mac. That's the funny thing. They really tried to jump on him.
Y'all think that's foreshadowing? Like, if Cena wins the belt, we go get John Cena and Randy again?
For sure.
Facts.
Backlash in Randy hometown.
Right then.
I forgot.
Yeah. So
I just don't know. Is Cena gonna work Backlash though? That's what I'm.
I just got like Cena gonna win though.
They got him. They got Cena advertised for Backlash.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, him in Oregon. They got them advertised.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at that, honestly.
Yeah, Drew was definitely shooting for that Kill of the Year angle. He called that boy Damien a Timu Undertaker outsider role.
I hate that they do that shit too. Like they try to, he do the old school walk the rope shit. Like, Taker gave him the blessing. Like, stop it, man.
But they did, didn't it?
I mean, I guess, but
who we talking about? Damian Priest?
Yeah. Like, they gonna get mad at him for getting that blessing. Like, what we doing?
But they trying to push this, Undertaker cousin type shit. Like,
cousin is crazy.
Yeah, man. So after this, I mean, what y'all thought about this? The tag team match between Street Profits.
Who watched it first? Let's ask that question.
I watched the end of it. I'm not gonna lie. Once Pretty Deadly music hit, I kind of checked out. But I watched the end of the music. I mean, I watched the end of the match. It wasn't a bad match. I'm not gonna lie. Like Pretty Deadly. I'll give them credit in this department. In ring, they not bad, but the
I hate their
presentation, yeah, the
outfits.
presentation is terrible. But in
They
ring, they
came
not
out
bad.
in a France flag.
You know what? Nico, I'm so glad you said presentation because hold on to that. We gonna punch on that a little bit.
Oh
When we
man.
get to Raw, we gonna punch on that a little bit.
Oh man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. It's
But no, we on SmackDown right now, and I feel y'all. Ellie, but wait, when they came to the crowd, they was getting a pop. I get it. It's hometown. I
That's their
get it.
hometown, yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's just little shit like certain things that just get on my nerves. Like they had the champs come out
Yo,
first.
Yep.
It's good, Trev.
yeah, we outside. We outside. What's good, fellas?
What's going
Shit.
on, man?
I'm sensing. I was good, man.
But yeah, I
Pull
think
up like
it wasn't a bad match. Like, of course, the Street Profits retained. But yeah, I guess you feel me. I guess you got to give I don't want to say you got to, but it was smart to give Pretty Deadly this look hometown, like y'all said. So I wasn't mad
I
at it.
mean, yeah, the Profits worked well with them. They put them over most of the match. They came off. I know they most of these last couple weeks they've been moving like a heel. They came out more as babyface this match. It kind of works.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like they
Yo,
supposed to be heels, I guess, but the crowd just love them and shit. So they definitely like it still got the baby face feel.
yo, I got a question real quick.
Let's do it. Let's hear it.
yeah.
Can y'all hear Tommy skipping, or is that just me? Is that my Discord? I mean, not my Discord, my
Yeah.
Twitter.
Twitter don't like Tommy. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
no. So now Elon definitely
Oh, all
got
right.
beef with Tommy, but we've
Okay.
learned to just punch through it. Like, so I can hear
All
what he's
right, all
saying,
right,
but
all right.
Twitter be fucking with him.
Okay. Nah, because when I joined, I had to rejoin like twice because that shit said the space ended. So I thought the space
Oh yeah,
ended, but every
it
time
did do that first though.
it did.
Because I pulled up like
Yeah,
earlier and it
yeah.
ended. I'm like,
Oh,
oh
okay.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
just did
I
that for
don't know
me.
what Twitter
So I
got
didn't know.
going on, man.
Okay. I didn't know if that was
Twitter be
Twitter
juicy.
or if that was Tommy. All right, bet.
It's a Tesla
Yeah, I hear y'all
stop.
clear. I hear y'all clear too. So fuck it.
Do you call them chefs?
He said he
Hey,
called him
yo,
chest. That's funny.
That's disrespectful.
damn, chess.
I think after this we got the U.S. title match
Y'all talking
between.
about Friday? Friday?
Yeah, we talk about Friday
Hold
right
on
now.
though. I think it was actually. Oh yeah, it was that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the U.S. title match between Braun Strowman and L.A. Knight.
We knew what was going to
Yeah,
happen.
that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
We all saw this coming. Like, of course, you get the interference from
Big
Jacob.
blood.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Pulled up.
so, so here's the thing, right? I want to ask y'all something, right?
Yarameen.
Yada I mean. Let me ask y'all something, right? So after that, after seeing that,
Mm-hmm.
as of today, as of yesterday, I'm starting to have my doubts. I think they switched it between Jacob and Solo. Now we never got that confirmed, but it's looking like it's less and less likely that they're going with that for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Y'all feel that?
Yeah. It looked like they changing plans. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All
I
right.
kind of do get the same sense. Like I said that when don't get me wrong. I know they announced the match for this Friday, like the whole last man standing match with Braun and Jacob, but it just seemed like
Yeah.
that's the direction they want to
And
take
and
it
honestly,
now.
now that I just thinking about it, maybe it's not a bad idea. Maybe
It's not.
Jacob wins the title. He's walking around like the big
Well,
dog in the group. Now Solo's getting jealous of him. You know what I mean?
this is the
Maybe that's the
thing.
plan.
I agree with you, except for the fact that Jacob is winning. Everything else, though, I agree with you. I'm not mad at it either. But Jacob being in that match, it allows Jacob to lose without him losing anything aura wise or character wise. So he could take an L on this. I think I'm not gonna hold you. I think it's for the Intercontinental Championship, right?
For the U.S.
US though.
For the U.S. Oh shit.
So you think he's
Damn.
gonna lose? And do you think? Well,
I
so
ain't
that
gonna
means
lie.
Solo not gonna be on the
I
card then.
don't.
I ain't gonna lie. I
I was
was
just about
thinking.
to say, what if they do like
I
a
was.
fatal 4-way for the U.S. title? Put Solo in the match, Braun Strowman, Jacob, and L.A. Knight. Like I feel like that's the theme of this Mania. We're gonna do multi
No,
people
but here's the
matches.
thing, though. Unless I have something confused, tell me if I have something mixed up. And I think the more we talk, I'm thinking I do. Penta though. That's the Intercontinental
Yeah.
Championship
Yeah,
that he
I
going
see.
for. Oh, all right. So never mind. Yeah, I mixed it up. So yeah, so I'm on the same page as you. I think Jacob gonna win too. I ain't even gonna hold you. You think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a fatal 4-way?
Just looking at the theme of like what they doing with WrestleMania right now, I feel like that's the plan. I
And you think
literally
that?
feel like John Cena and Cody gonna be the only like real singles match other than some like mid card shit. Like,
And y'all thinking that LA Knight gonna lose the match?
Yeah,
So let me ask y'all something, right? So do y'all think? All right. So do y'all think that they gave the title back? And I'm pretty sure we're gonna agree with half of this, but the second half is what I really want to see. LA Knight deserved to get the title back because Shinsuke wasn't doing nothing with it. Really, it
Hmm.
wasn't really. It wasn't. He wasn't doing shit with it. He wasn't doing enough with it.
mm-hmm.
So do y'all think that they just gave LA Knight the title back because of that, and for him to lose it, or do y'all or y'all really think like
I
he really just about to get his shit up again?
I said
I was thinking Shinsuke had
Cause,
death in the family too, though. Like for real, for real.
Yeah,
But at the
huh?
I
same
said this
time,
before.
so
I
Oh
think
yeah,
Triple
that's
H
true.
knew like I might have jumped the gun taking the belt off LA Knight, and he
Okay.
just put it back on LA Knight. Like, yeah, he's
So if he's thinking that, so my question is, if he's thinking that, then why would go with LA?
probably because I mean, yeah, he probably most likely going to be a transitional champion. Honestly, like unless there's some big angle where Solo costs Jacob the title, mess up the title, win somehow. But I
yeah. I'm about
think
to
I think
say,
Jacob
it
wins
could
it though.
happen.
Honestly, like if you put him in
yeah, I
that
think so.
match, I
So
mean, you gotta put it on him.
Yo,
yeah,
Yep.
my fault. My shorty called me. She been blowing my shit up. God damn, lately. Fuck yeah. It's like she know. Well, she know exactly what time I be doing shit too. I'm gonna go. You feel me? I'm gonna go handle that in a little bit. But nah. So what was I saying though? Because I missed some of what y'all was saying when she called, so I don't know what y'all said like in the last couple seconds.
I think
But
yeah. I think they put the belt on Jacob honestly, because if you put him in
so
that
my all
in that
right. So
match,
here's what I want to know from y'all, right? Or know from you, because if you thinking that, whoever thinks that Jacob gonna win, actually, this question is for them. Why would they give the title to LA Knight just to have him lose it to Jacob this soon, rather than having Jacob go after Shinsuke?
I think just because LA Knight is
Cause
like, go ahead, Cash.
you got.
I
Go
mean,
with
LA
something.
Knight
Go
is
ahead.
a trusted guy. I mean, he's over with the crowd. He had the title previously. I don't know who else they would have put the title on besides LA Knight. I mean,
That I don't think they do
Jacob,
like heel versus heel stuff like that. Like,
but LA Knight not a heel.
but Shinsuke is, and so is
Oh,
Jacob
okay,
technically.
okay, okay.
I just don't think
I see what you're
Shinsuke
saying.
was. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he had a family thing, but I don't think he
Yeah,
was really. He didn't really have momentum. You know what I mean? I think LA Knight still
it wasn't
has.
booking on.
Yeah,
The only reason I'm asking that is only because if y'all think it's gonna be a fatal four, because if it was a one-on-one match, I can see what y'all saying even more. But what y'all saying is making less sense to me only because if we thinking that it's gonna be the fatal four match, it's not like Jacob just running a one with Ellie Knight.
but look,
Because then I would totally go ahead.
we don't even know if Braun Strowman's going to be in the match either, because I think
Well,
Jacob
okay,
hinted at him and Braun having a last man standing match, so maybe that's the final match to be like, all right, Braun's out the way. Now I'm about to go get the U.S. title.
Yeah,
in the
Braun might
last
be
stand,
packed up.
in the last man standing match is on Friday,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Did they
I don't
ever
think they
say? Because I don't
confirmed it yet
remember.
though, but
No,
he.
I think they did.
yeah,
I
they
think they
Yeah,
did.
announced
it's
it.
Friday. It's Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, they
okay,
announced it.
My
yeah.
thing is, did they say that there was a stick like, oh, if somebody wins, they the number one contender for this? Did they say that, or just they
Nope.
I
be
don't think
throwing?
they
Nah,
said
they didn't
that,
say that.
but I mean, it's pretty much given. Like, all right, we got him out the way, and Jacob was like, "Look, I'm getting this title whether y'all with me or not." Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
so
All
I
right.
mean, it could be Jacob and LA Knight head up fade. You know what I mean?
Maybe they doing Jacob and Solo at Backlash. Y'all
Pro-
fuck with that?
I watch.
yeah, I would watch, especially if it's
Yeah.
like Soda said,
Title.
like if
Yeah.
Solo found a way to cost Jacob the title at Mania type of shit, and then Backlash would be like, all right, you cost me at Mania, so this the Backlash for we got our match set up for that night. It would make sense.
Well, there goes the funny thing, though. I think if it goes that way, it works either way. Because if he don't cost him the championship and he wins, it's still a good match to have Solo and him
Yeah,
fighting for the championship. So Jacob can get a title defense
yeah.
out the way with
Yeah,
Solo.
yeah, I'm not mad at it.
And like what you, yeah, and like what you said, that worked too. So
I'm
I
not
can
mad
see
at
what.
them. You know what I mean, dragging the story out. Of course,
Yeah, I'm
the
definitely not mad at
jealousy
that. Yeah,
angle, like, oh, you got a title, I don't got a title,
yeah.
type shit.
They could do a lot of things with that story. Like I'm not even mad.
Yeah,
The way they slow cooking that shit, I'm fine with
I'm
it.
just
I can see
like,
that story.
damn, Solo not gonna be on the Mania card. That's the only thing. My nigga don't be on the Royal Rumble. My nigga don't be on the Mania card. Like,
I
damn, can my nigga
mean,
get a plate?
But
his
if he, but
last
if, but
like
if they do that, and give him, see, now y'all convincing me even more low key the more that I'm thinking about it. Because if they do that and go with yo, so you gonna main event Backlash, you and Jacob. I mean, let me ask you something. If right now, if Triple H was here in this conversation, he was like, yo, I'm just let y'all know, I'm not gonna tell you nothing else, but Jacob and Solo will be main eventing Backlash for the U.S. title. Would y'all be mad at that?
main eventing.
Main eventing,
See,
yeah.
that wouldn't be well.
Is it
Technically,
last
that
match on
wouldn't
the
be
card?
possible because Orton.
Would y'all be mad at that? That's all I want to know.
I wouldn't be mad at them main event some card,
Backlash.
but I don't think it's
I
gonna be
don't think they
Backlash
will.
because it's in St.
Him
Louis.
I say backlash. Would I be
It's
mad at? You talk about Jacob and Solo?
it's in St.
Yeah.
Louis, so you know Orton about to get a plate for that.
Yeah,
Main
I
eventing
wouldn't.
or I guess you
Oh,
could
you
say.
know what? Damn, you right, Soda. Because I was thinking, I'm just remembering because I thought it was still going to be in fucking Mexico.
No, they
So
changed.
now
Yeah,
that it's
they
in,
weirdly changed it to
Nah, it's
St.
in LA,
Louis.
I think, right?
No, it's in St.
nah, it's in
Louis.
St. Louis.
Oh,
So
shout
so
out.
you know Orton about to get something on there.
Yeah, he probably get a plate there, right?
Oh yeah. So, but all right, so fuck it.
Okay, we back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we back. Oh, shite. Then
let's
he
go,
left.
Tommy.
Nigga sound like Terminator. Nigga robot.
Man, Elon had me fucked up for him, man.
Nah, Elon.
Mhm.
Elon don't like this. He
He
don't
wants to
like
buy a
this shit.
Tesla.
I ain't even gonna lie.
You must
I know they shut down all the Tesla factories in California. I think that's what it
Nah,
is.
it's cool.
damn for
I'm
real.
about to download Jarvis. I got something for
Jarvis
Elon.
is crazy.
Nigga down.
uh,
But I just wanted to see where y'all head was at with
but
Jacob and shit.
but
I see what y'all saying though with him winning
yeah,
the
man.
championship.
Like I mean, I personally feel like Solo put in work. I mean, they gave him the ball earlier this year in a tough position, trying to carry the bloodline shit, trying to take over for Roman. I think the niggas should get a plate, but you know what I mean? We'll see how it play out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also like I think that was his last powerful moment for real was that match with him and Roman. Like, what did they do with him
Yeah,
since?
Netflix.
Well, if you asking me though,
yeah,
I can't disagree with you. Well, I can't. I'm gonna disagree with you, but I understand exactly why you saying him and Roman. For me, his last like moment for real was when he beat Cody. For me, you
Was
know what I'm saying? Because he won. He beat
oh yeah,
Cody's the championship right now. So I give
Yeah,
him that. But I see what you're saying with Roman though. Only reason I'm not saying that because he lost.
right. But that was such a big, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
Netflix debut shit.
if they line Jacob up for the United States title and he wins that belt, do y'all think he gonna talk to Solo crazy? Like he
Hell
gonna talk to him
yeah.
Oh
different?
hell yeah.
He
Oh
already
yeah.
yeah. It's
talking
up.
crazy to him.
That's why I'm
Like they might
saying
give him the
that
Uber
is gonna
follow and all
happen.
He
that.
already
That's
talking
gonna happen.
filthy to Solo and Tama. He like, look, I'm about to do
Yeah,
this
He said
shit.
Like
fall in line.
Is y'all
like
with
they
it or
gonna get it
not?
popping.
yeah. He told him that Friday, like, hey, fall in line, man. Like if
Big dog.
y'all not with it, y'all can kick rocks.
Dead
I'm like,
ass. You can
oh,
see. You could tell. That's why I fuck with Jacob character because you can. He don't gotta say certain things for you to understand exactly what his mindset is. Like nigga, like bro, like respectfully or not respectfully, you lost. Like stop getting in between my shit. You fucking my shit up. All this interference shit, whatever the case may be. You feel me? You lost. Chill out. And you can
He
sense
pulled
that
a
in his
solo
character.
on solo.
Yeah.
Because remember what Solo did to Jimmy after WrestleMania
Yep.
last year?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a fact. He
Losing
pulled a
has
solo on solo.
consequences.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a fact.
fire. And Solo
So
like,
I'm with that.
chill, bro. I don't like the way you talking to
You
me, bro.
lost.
He like, nah. He like, nah, fuck that. Y'all straight?
All right, so after that, what
Go.
we leave off at? We talk about the U.S. title shit, right?
Yeah, we had Naomi. I like this vignette
oh
from
no, yeah,
Naomi.
yeah, trash
Proceed
favorite
with
wrestling.
caution.
It was a really good vignette
Uh,
from Naomi.
I ain't gonna
Yeah, I
lie,
liked
That
it.
bro.
I
was
liked
I
it.
ain't
Cinematic.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah. Mute up, Nico. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Naomi. Salute. Hey, Jibby. Salute. My brother. I see what's going on in that house, nigga.
Yo, this nigga's
I know,
crazy.
I know, I know what that be when a shorty just cry, just on G. She just out of nowhere snapping his fingers, cry. And she think respectfully on the respectful, Jimmy. I don't want no smoke, Jimmy. Bianca, my shorty. Respectfully to you, Jimmy. I know what's going on in that household. You got a chocolate queen in there that can cry just on whatever. And she think,
Nah,
all
this
right, bruh, salute. You feel me? I see what's going on though. Hey, Nico. Hey, Nico. I ain't gonna lie to you, my brother.
What's going on, man?
Let me talk to you real quick. Hey, look, let me talk to you real quick, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Naomi might pack Jade up.
Only thing she packing up is her living room. We ain't doing this. What we got going on?
She put her living room right in Naomi kitchen. I mean, in Jade kitchen. She put that shit right there. You
I'm
can't
not gonna
cook.
lie. She talking
I
crazy.
ain't gonna lie. I got Naomi winning too though, but for a different reason.
What's your reason? I ain't even
Yeah,
say a
you gotta
reason.
watch these brothers.
I just said she packing looking cash ready.
She on
Look,
the
cash ready.
No, I've said it though, but I'll repeat it.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I
What's the reason?
think we get some outside interference and Nia Jack pull up and help
Oh, okay,
Naomi
okay,
for real,
okay,
for
okay,
real.
okay. Yeah, you did. You have been saying that, and I ain't gonna lie. Y'all been saying that now. Well, you've been saying that for a while, but now I see other niggas saying that shit too, and it really do seem like that shit really about to happen. I couldn't see that like a new bloodline type shit, but
a
Female
I
female,
can see it.
bloodline.
and
Yeah,
I like the caution tape shit. The
yeah.
yellow and black shit. I like
Bret
it.
Hart, Bret Hart tried to do that shit. She. I ain't gonna lie,
And
Naomi.
she had like a razor blade on her. Like she had a blade necklace and shit. Like
She had a few things on her. Soda. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey,
she was looking.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie,
she was
Soda.
cooking.
She
yo,
had a few
Jermaine.
things on her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Naomi.
Shout out that
Nah, shout out
queen,
Naomi,
man.
man. The
But
promo was fire.
yeah,
I
on
like
some
it.
real shit though, on some real shit facts. Like Tommy, the promo was fire. And I just want to add this. Y'all cook after this. I just want to add this. Like, salute to Naomi for real. Like, on some, all jokes aside, salute to her. Cause I wasn't, like, super tapped in when the whole shit with her, Sasha, all that whole thing went down.
Yeah,
And them leaving
They
and
stood
everything
on
like that.
business.
yeah. She
Yeah.
was healed then.
Her coming back, bro, like, all the women that we see and they complain about not getting that spotlight and all that, yo, Naomi took that shit and ran with it. Like, I salute to her for real. Cause she really
Facts,
making
facts,
shit work.
facts.
She really making shit work and she's making shit fire. And her promos, bruh, she really separating herself from a lot of the other women on there that we couldn't really see since
Yeah,
she came back. But we see like, oh yeah, like this is, all right, that's why she really
yeah, she
Naomi.
working.
It's
Yeah.
layers.
She
You feel me?
working.
Like it's different with her.
And
That
she got
shit
a
is,
It's
reason.
more than that glow.
She got a real reason too.
yeah,
Like
that shit. So
it's not just random shit. Like she got a real reason.
Mhm.
yeah, so salute to her because this shit really, bro. That promo, them past two promos that she hit, bro, on live and the vignette, bro.
Yeah,
Like it's not too many people, not women, not men. It's not too many people hitting promos like that right now, bro. You
Yeah, I'm
feel
not
me?
gonna
So
lie. That shit was like on some real cinematic shit. I'll put it that
yeah,
way. That shit was dope.
yeah, like the
like you,
crying and the
yeah, you understand
crash out,
exactly
like
what.
psychotic shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you understand exactly what you just said. You understand exactly what her character. You understand like how y'all was getting at me at OT. Like, oh, like niggas gotta understand certain shit. Like you shouldn't have to be told certain things. Like she's handling all that for us. None of us have to think like, yo, she's clearly playing the crazy, psychotic, like jealous woman. I'm going crazy role, and she's killing that shit, bro. Like
Now,
she's
do
killing
y'all
it.
think like you think she going through like a complete character overhaul where they going like this is just my thinking like they going I don't want to say change her name but she gonna start going by caution and shit like that.
I don't think
yo,
she'll change her
caution is
name, but
She
I
start
ain't gonna
going
You
lie.
by caution.
you saying wait,
Tay
Nico?
Rock
Them
nice.
glow in the dark
You saying
shoes and
that's gonna
all
be
that, get rid of all that.
Yeah,
you
get
saying
rid
that's
of
gonna
all
be
the
the new
glow shit.
Yeah,
catchphrase?
take the glow. Does she still come out with her? I didn't see her entrance. Did she come
I'm about
out
to
with
say, I
her?
don't think she had
I
an
don't think she
entrance just
changed
then.
one. Oh yeah, she had
I
had
think
one
she just
since.
popped out. Speaking of that, she
Yeah.
came out and
So
she beat up
yeah. So
Kayfabe
this
and Michin.
yeah, this match was set for Mia Chin and Charlotte.
She
But
beat
before we get
their
off of
ass.
that, Mia Chin come out, Naomi pulls up, beat the shit out of Mia Chin. And then that's when Jade pull up, came in with
Yo,
the
she beat
shade,
the
and
brakes off
looking
me,
the
fam.
good.
and the
Wait a
Kill
minute, wait a minute.
Bill.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow
Man, I know,
down.
Trav, I know you
Slow
was trying to
down.
walk it down with Naomi, but we gotta get the Jade though.
Slow
We
down.
gotta
Hold
get
on.
the
Hold
Jade.
on. Hold on.
She
Hold
came
on.
in
Hold
Kill
on.
Bill style. She
I,
came in,
I
walking
got
Naomi down.
I got something to say
You
about something real quick because I hear
got
what y'all saying and I
you
just
gotta
can't
talk
agree.
about it.
Yo, y'all said that Charlotte beat the shit out of Misha.
Oh yeah,
No,
she
Naomi.
cleaned her up.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
B-Fab. Like, she
Yeah,
oh,
handled
I,
B-Fab.
Naomi
I was
tagged
about to
them up.
say, I ain't gonna lie. After seeing that match, the way they booked that shit, I think Charlotte is losing. Tiffany is retaining. They
Oh
was making
yeah.
Meechin look way too powerful for no reason. I'm like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Like y'all talking about,
I thought Charlotte packed her up though.
Wait,
she
so you
ain't
think it's
packed her up.
Meechin
She was getting
ass?
whooped. She was getting whooped low key. And then remember, Meechin was about to win, and then Charlotte ended up submitting her, but she was low key
Yeah.
getting. You feel me? She was getting boots to the ass. I ain't going well, not to ass, but the backbone. You feel me?
So how do y'all feel about the face off with Jade and Charlotte though?
yeah,
I'm not gonna
Naomi got the
lie.
running. Jay had to walk it back.
I just
She
felt
was
like
I
it
walking
want
it
to
wasn't.
see
bad
it.
back.
I ain't
I
gonna
want
lie,
to
Jay
see it.
losing, so it don't even matter for real.
Honestly,
But I see what they doing.
I feel like it wasn't needed right here because it's like, okay, why are we teasing another feud when we're in the middle of this
Already.
feud right now?
That's even more
Jay
why I
just
think they
lost to Liz.
talk
Like,
exactly. Hey,
come
hey,
on,
book, talk
man.
your shit.
Yeah,
Come
like
I feel
on,
like that
man.
moment,
Jay, she shouldn't even be thinking about Charlotte right now. She trying to get her. Like, I
This
just don't
why I had a
understand that.
problem. This is why I had a problem with her losing to Liv because now exactly what Boog said. You see exactly what this nigga said. He was 100% on the money. But and a lot of fans probably thinking the same thing. But Jay lost. She just lost to Liv. So I don't want to see her with Charlotte because if Charlotte is who y'all saying she is, and I'm not trying to. But I don't really fuck with her character. But I understand the prestige. I don't give a fuck about that face off because Jay not winning that shit. That's the optics that's being shown to me. But on the flip side, though, this also why I think that Charlotte is losing. And like I said, I already said that I think Jade is losing. So if they both lose, I could see that face off making a lot more sense. Both them being the losers at WrestleMania, and they want to have that one off like Jade and Charlotte. I can see that. But other than that, though, that face off ain't really that shit wasn't powerful to me because it's like, bro,
Yeah. I
I
just
don't
felt
see
like it
why y'all
wasn't
doing it.
necessary
we
right
not
there.
doing that. That shit was
Nah,
fire.
bitch.
I don't. It just wasn't
They
necessary
ain't
right
even
there.
wait, Tommy. They ain't even do nothing. What you mean it was fire? All they did was
It
look
was
at
a
each other
plant.
for 2
Like
seconds.
we
It
literally
was
could
a
have just did
parentheses
something else right
moment
there.
though.
Like that didn't even need to be happening for real. Like
Man, I ain't trying to hear
It
none
was
of
just
that
one
shit.
of those things. Like, all right, we not gonna get to it right now, but sooner or later
yeah,
we gonna get to it.
it's like I don't know. It's like
They planting the seeds, man.
Make
They
sure
just
you
never
win
could.
first.
it's
They
like
And
the
they
look,
dude. It's
It's
like
just
this.
and
like
look,
with
and
last
look,
year's
Tommy.
Royal Rumble. They
Hey,
had
look.
Jade and Charlotte, Jade and Bianca in the ring. They didn't do nothing, but that face off they had.
But
Like,
they ended
oh
up,
yeah, I
but
didn't
they
see
ended
that.
up having them. But they ended up having them as teammates. That's the only reason why I
I
disagree
don't
with
know.
what
I
you
just
said.
a woman just tried to
You
But you
kill
feel me?
still
you.
want to see them fight though.
A
No,
woman
I
just
get
tried to
it.
kill
I get.
you,
I
and
know,
you
100%,
like. I just don't.
100%.
I don't know.
100% Cash could, but they had them team up, so that's why I take a little bit off of what you said. But Charlotte and Jay not teaming up. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that would be crazy, but I don't think that we getting that. That would be some crazy shit though. But look though, Tommy, you right though. If they both look, y'all more right than I am in this situation. Because either way, this is how I see it working. If they both win at WrestleMania, then it makes sense, and if they both lose, then it makes sense. But if one of them win and one of them lose, it don't make sense why they have this face off.
Cause
I'll
yeah,
say that.
it's like, bro, we first is Jade and Naomi, and then we got to get to Jade and Bianca. It's just like I'm not even thinking about Charlotte right now. Like, but
Low key with it, they might try to save Jade and Bianca for SummerSlam. Low key.
yeah,
But if they
Maybe.
teasing, hey Nico, that's the problem though. If they teasing Charlotte and Jade, I mean maybe they teasing that for maybe they try to say next year WrestleMania this is what we want to do. But I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't see.
I agree with y'all though. It is kind of too early to like Soda said. She already involved in pretty much two storylines. So I get it's a seed planting moment for later down the line, but I feel like it's kind of too early, especially
Just
because
another
it's
step
WrestleMania season.
of long term booking.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all it is. Like, just remember this for later.
uh,
Just remember it for later. But
I will punch
probably have
all
to
of that
back.
goofy off, man.
Ain't that the second time they faced off? Like they had like a little face off, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when
Yeah.
Jade first got there, they had
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They did have a little face off before. That's true. That's very true. They might be trying to do this next year at WrestleMania for real. Like that's what they might be hinting at.
Probably. I wouldn't be. I
Especially if they,
mean, I wouldn't be mad at it, but would it be
yeah.
for a title? Don't think
Hell
it'd be for a
yeah.
title? It got to be, right?
Hell yeah.
Man, probably
Absolutely.
Oh, go ahead.
Ideally, yeah, because
Yeah,
yeah,
ideally, yeah. Let's
If
put it
you're
that
doing
way.
that at
Ideally.
WrestleMania, then you basically telling us that y'all have to make it a title. Just not saying like, all right, not saying like y'all have to do it because of whatever any other reason, but it would, why not? Like that's the best option to do. You might as well make it for the title at WrestleMania to add some prestige to Jade too.
that means Shane
Or
gonna have to put in some work after WrestleMania. It's kind of like get some in ring work stuff in, and then put her in the
mhm.
But
Royal
we
Rumble
talking
to
about
win it.
next. We talking about Nico. We talking about next WrestleMania though, not this one though.
yeah, not this
Yeah,
one, not this
next
one.
one.
All right, yeah. That's why I
Matter
think
of
it
fact,
is.
I think it was Lucci that said this like a couple of weeks ago when he said maybe like, oh, when we first started talking about Jade and Bianca, matter of fact, he think it's going to be like a year-long build-up to Jade and Bianca at next year's Mania. So that could also be an option too. Like, I would understand that though. That kind of, I feel like a story between Jade and Bianca could play out over a year depending on how they do it, but they would have to keep it real interesting. Like, especially if they're taking the Naomi route now.
Yeah, I could agree with that. What was after
And,
this?
and then,
I
see,
think
perfect.
Naomi and B-Fab got a match Friday.
Yeah, they're going to have to, cause
Oh
she was
I ain't
God.
gonna
beating the shit
lie,
out of
they
B
they
Fab.
might they I think they fuck with B-Fab because they've been giving her some plates for real
Hell
lately.
They
yeah, they've
do.
been giving her
They
all
do.
the
Trav,
She was
yo, you know
posting.
what's crazy about you saying this? I literally watched Swerve on Vlad TV last night, right? And it just happened to be this clip. That's funny.
You
When he
was
was
talking
talking
about it?
about, yeah, when he was
Yeah.
talking about how they got
Oh
released
shit.
from WWE, and he was like, what happened is pretty much they all got their flight information because he was part of Hit Row, right? Am I
Yeah.
Yeah.
mistaken this?
Hit
All right,
Row, yeah.
so all the
It was him,
guys in the
AJ
group,
Francis,
yeah, him, AJ Francis, B Fab, and then the other dude, I forgot his
the
name,
other
but
dude that's in NXT right now.
Adonis or some
yeah,
shit.
Adonis, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tati Adonis.
Yeah.
So they said, well, he said all the guys in the group got their flight information, hotel information and stuff, but B-Fab didn't get anything. So they was trying to figure out her stuff, and one of the members of the group called headquarters trying to get her like flight information, and they pretty much was mad about that. So pretty much Vince cursed them out. She got released while they were on the plane to do the show, and then they got released like 2 weeks later. So I was just like, damn, like, and then magically they brought B-Fab back right after that. So it was like, what was the purpose here? What happened? I just don't get it. They said,
That
I think he
nigga.
said it was like budget cuts because of COVID. They lost mad money during COVID and shit. So
Oh, all
Yeah.
right. Well, yeah, I can't say nothing to that thing because I was about to shit on Vince, and I'm pretty sure I could, but I can't.
I
I
mean,
guess
low key.
It's a
I mean,
lot
low
to
key.
that
He
makes
was
sense.
Yeah, Hit Row was part of that budget cut
That
roster.
makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
he was punching on not really punching, but he was saying Triple H wasn't really like pushing him like that for real either.
Are we surprised?
yeah, he was punching on Triple H. I ain't going.
He
Are
like
we
yeah,
surprised
he
by that?
like. I
I
mean,
mean,
nah.
later at the end of the show,
I
if I'm
mean,
able,
Cedric Alexander said the same thing on his interview he did
I was about to say at
this
the end,
week.
but look, at the end of the show, if I'm able to, especially if I'm able to talk too, like I definitely do want to ask y'all opinions on one topic, that Booker T and Swerve shit with the N word and Vince
Oh
and all that
yeah.
shit.
I mean, we could
I
talk
would
about
I
it
would
I'm about to
now.
say, low
definitely.
key, we here. Go ahead, man. We
Yeah.
here.
I haven't seen Booker T's rebuttal.
He was punching
What
though.
I just want to know what y'all feel about it.
I saw what Swerve said. Swerve kind of he kind of got a point. I see where he was trying to go with it, but
I guess
I don't
Swerve
know.
not wrong, but I guess
Yeah,
I guess him mentioning Booker T was kind of out of pocket because you know what I mean. Booker T, I guess you know what I mean that's his boy. I mean he trusts him and shit.
And you
So
know, Book gonna defend like the company line
right.
to a certain extent. Like,
I mean,
And then
he's not gonna
what he,
shit on WWE while he's in WWE.
yeah, that too. And then I mean, I kind of felt what he was saying too. It's like y'all keep saying this. We keep going with this narrative. Like at first, I thought it was just like an internet thing, but clearly this is a narrative that we're going with, right? He's like Triple H isn't pushing any like black talent to be the champions and shit like that. But are we going to be honest today? I just want to let's start there. Are we going to be honest
We
today?
going platinum. Come on, let's
I'm
do it.
always
Let's
honest,
go.
see,
Nico. I'm always
All
honest.
right. I just
We
wanted to
going
ask the
platinum.
room
Let's
before I
go.
did this. All right, we
Cook,
going
go ahead
platinum.
and cook.
What it's gonna sound crazy that I'm about to do it, but what black superstar right now would y'all say deserves to be pushed into the main event spot? Like he needs to be the guy or she needs to be the woman. Like I think we all agree Bianca, right?
Yep,
Okay,
I
that's
think
the
we know
one.
that
I wouldn't
easily.
even say
That's
to be the guy, but just a better
push
spot. Carmelo
Montez like a
Hayes.
single run.
Carmelo Hayes. He was doing well in the beginning. I mean, when he first pulled up the Smackdown, I was like, okay, it's a nice progression. And now it's
Mm-hmm.
like, where has Carmelo Hayes been since the
Yeah,
feud with
Melo
Andrade?
should be like in that running for US champ.
Yeah,
See with that, it was hard and difficult with
You had
Swerve
Montez Ford there for years.
because there's so many talent that's like on NXT though that's being pushed. I get it with the main roster and with WWE,
right.
but can we really say there's no black talent that's legit being
But
pushed
look,
That was
in
my,
the
that
main
was
roster?
That's
exactly
Shawn
Compton.
Michaels though. That's
Yeah,
That was
Shawn
gonna be
but
my
Michaels
see,
next
like
though.
it's
point.
a reverse. Like I think pretty
So
much
Jimmy
all
and
they
Jay
come is
not
black.
black.
But see that and Trav, that's where I was going with this too. Like, cause I'm saying, like,
Yeah, we're not. Come on,
do we
man.
acknowledge them brothers as black men? Them
Or
two and
Samoan.
Roman
Come
or
on,
Samoan? Like,
man.
that's what I'm asking that.
Roman's not
No,
black.
That is
we're
true.
not calling
Samoan is
them
not black.
black, bro. Like
All right,
yeah,
so they don't
they're,
count.
you know
All
what I
right,
mean?
cool.
Yeah,
They don't count.
they're culture, but come on, we're not.
Like
We know
Rock
what
is
black
half
is,
black.
man. We know what black
Yeah,
is, man.
yeah.
Like,
Now him and Vince, the whole N word thing that he was punching on that I agree with.
but I
That was
mean,
kind of I'm
yeah, I
like he
mean,
got a
even
point.
like Bianca, it's like for a whole year she was in a tag division that was dead. Bianca was. It's like, damn, we forgot who Bianca was at one point. It's like, you know what I mean?
I will never forget who Bianca is, but
My thing with it all is even
Man,
you
you know
can
what?
you kind of got an argument for right now. I mean, you can kind of argue there ain't really too many right now. But if you go through the history, not even just Triple H, I don't call him
Man,
Triple H right now because he been fucking up. Not
don't
even
even start
Paul.
nothing.
If you go through the history, it's literally been how many black champions?
My this this
a
this
handful.
this the
Exactly, and
fact
that's where the issue is. You mean to
fact.
tell me there's only been four good black
Booker,
male wrestlers
Rock,
that were good enough to be champion?
Bobby.
That's what you're telling me.
And we're talking about back when Vince was running this shit. Sasha
Yeah, you
Banks,
got
Bianca
That's a
Rock,
Belair.
fact.
We're
Booker,
talking
Now
about when Vince
Bobby,
was running this shit,
now
not
look
even Triple H.
now look
Big E, Kofi.
now look. Hold on. I want to take this back what Sonya just said, right? Because I asked y'all about Jimmy and Jay. All right, cool. The Rock and shit. Are y'all trying to not use the fact that they partially black too? And we don't really want to talk. Look, I know what we doing here. I get it. You feel me? We don't really got to go into the demographic of things and being Samoan. And we don't have to do that. So if y'all don't want to count that as being partially black, then cool. I don't want to argue with y'all, even though I
I
disagree.
mean, technically
Right?
it's not. So, but yeah,
I mean, technically, that's not. I can't agree with
Because
that.
look, we know what the Samoans is in WWE. They tied
But what are
in.
the
Like
what
right.
what are the, what are the Samoans? What are the Samoans lineage?
Pacific Islander.
Samoan
I
Island.
mean, if
I
we're
ain't
being
never heard them
Oh,
call themselves black
Chinese,
men.
bro.
That's all I'm
if
saying.
we're being specific, I mean both of them are tied
Rock get
in.
a pass because his actual father is black.
Yeah, and the Rock and Roman
And then
aren't.
Rock don't even
Y'all know
be
they're
calling
not
himself a black
technically
man, low
blood
key.
He
related.
don't.
What was the Rock's dad
Black.
considered?
Trav,
So if he, I'm look,
But look,
hold on,
it,
Trav, you gotta look
before
at it this way. If I'm applying for a job, bro, and I'm putting information in, I'm not
okay,
gonna
okay,
I'm not gonna put black or African if I'm Samoan. I'm
but
gonna put Pacific Islander or just
yeah.
Yeah.
okay. You know what? I partially disagree, but
And look,
I also I
we're
also I get it.
talking Yokozuna. We're talking. You know what I mean? It's
I get it.
separate. So you know what I mean?
Rikishi.
I get it. I think that I think that it's unfair to discredit like some of these people as being black, especially The Rock when his dad was Rocky Johnson. I mean, he was black. They did the
Dwayne
whole.
Johnson doesn't even consider himself a black man. When's the last time you heard that
You're
man say
talking.
that he was black?
Okay, here we go. We
Besides
about
his
to.
dad, he
All
don't
right,
even
we about to start
affiliate with
arguing.
niggas.
We about to
We
start
low key
arguing.
need to take the Rock a black
No,
card, low key, real low key.
I'm
But
not.
But
that's a whole
hold
different
on,
subject.
we
hold
about to
on. Y'all
start
heard
arguing,
Trav?
Scooter.
Look, there you go. He said we about to start arguing.
I'm not even
That's
mad
a
at
different
that.
argument.
I'm more saying that niggas is tied in already. Niggas don't even So the Samoans don't even. I mean, they to the side to me. Like there are a
Yeah.
nigga Jay's sons, they tied in already. Them niggas is world
Yeah.
champions already, and
But
them niggas
Trav,
is
you're
10
not
years old.
wrong though.
So I
Like
don't
most of
even
that
count them
family
niggas
is
for real.
black in
They
them.
are
Like they have,
they
you
are
know.
descendants. They are descendants. Look at their features. They're descendants of indigenous people. Indigenous people are considered also black people.
But
Historically, where you come from, where you originate. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I get that we are in 2025 or last year 2024, the year before that, the last decade. I get where we are in our lifetime, where we split everything up. But if we're talking about descendants, if we're talking about ancestry, my nigga, like it's different. It's different the world that we live in right now because there's a lot more split um
It's
ethnicities.
diversity.
Exactly. There's a lot more but there's tags put on things so that they can diversify things that so that people feel like they differ from others when really y'all from the same. So that's why I really disagree. I get what y'all saying. Like y'all not if this like what y'all saying ain't necessarily wrong. I get what y'all saying. Don't get me wrong. But I just also think that especially in terms of a person like The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you feel me? Like his dad was a black man. So to say that The Rock don't claim himself as black is just not true because if we look at the clip where I think Cash dropped it a few probably like a month and a half ago when The Rock was talking about when he seen something that his dad I can't remember what it was, but it was something that he didn't see before with his dad and he started crying and shit.
no
And it was
facts.
and part of that was hello?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
good.
go ahead.
Yeah, you good.
Yo, my thing cut out my fault. And part of that was his dad, he started crying because his dad was the first black something. I can't remember what it
Tag
was.
champ.
Yeah,
And he told me that
it was
was
something that he didn't see before. And he was like, the fact that my dad was the first black, like that's your dad. So he knows that he's black. So to say that he's not a black champion is just, I think that's wrong. Look at his features.
Yeah.
No, he's
Taz
part of the
Rock's a black
4
champion.
black champions.
Okay. Oh, so I was talking for no reason. All right,
No,
cool.
I
But
mean,
but
yeah,
in
I
those
get it.
No, it was
in those
necessary. It was
4 the
necessary.
WWE states they don't mention Roman Reigns, so they don't consider Roman Reigns black.
Yeah,
I get that.
But he
yeah, I'm
isn't.
not
Yeah. I
disrespecting
think I'm
that.
about to say,
Right.
I
His
think we
mom
was talking about
Italian.
Jan
Real
and like,
talk
So
with
we
you,
count
Master.
we
Yeah,
count The
yeah,
Rock,
we not
but I'm just saying
disregarding them niggas. Like the Rock dad, hell yeah, that nigga was a straight nigga. Like
yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I think we
Rock
all in
is
Yeah,
agreement.
Andrew
Like the Rock
Johnson.
count,
Yeah.
yeah,
like he may not like
but like
acknowledge it or like no pun intended. He might not acknowledge it, but we know he count as a
yeah,
black
but
man for
like
sure.
when it
But the
comes
other
when it
ones
Okay,
for
comes to
sure,
yeah.
like
they
I,
just
I
Samoans.
was just
Yokozuna,
stating that The Rock doesn't mention that he's black unless he's talking about his dad.
right?
But that's a different conversation than what we having right now.
But when we're
okay.
That
talking
is
about
true.
like Yokozuna,
I ain't gonna
Jimmy,
argue with that.
like that's where it's like, okay, I don't know if I can fully put them in that black category type shit. But
Okay,
let's
Like
not get off
Jay's
of
part
Paul
of that
Levesque.
culture, but
I
technically
personally
he's not.
would, but I'm not mad at.
Just to
I'm
Paul
not
Levesque,
mad.
bro. Like if Oba get on the main stage, what is he doing with Oba? If Javon get on
Okay,
the
but
main
here's the
stage, what
thing,
is he
though,
doing? If
and here's the
you
thing,
know what I
Soda.
mean?
This is what my next point was gonna actually be. What you just said, part of what you just said, right? Because I wanted to mention that about the Rock and Descendants and all that shit. Because I feel like that's important, especially we all black in here, so it's important to talk about. But aside from that, push that to the side now. Cool. I think that like what y'all was saying earlier about that was the Vince McMahon era. I think that Triple H and Shawn are doing a good job at showing that they want to push more black talent. So I don't feel like it's fair for Swerve to be doing this now and bringing
Is
up the
Triple H
name.
really doing that though?
Yeah, look at NXT.
But I
That was
can't
Triple
more
H ain't
Sean
this
though.
Shawn
I don't
Michaels.
think Triple H could claim NXT. That's
I'm about to
Triple
say
H
now
and
look,
come
this
on,
is why
man.
I asked earlier if
Triple
we
H and
was gonna be
Shawn work together,
honest.
man. Triple H and Shawn work together, man.
I'm about to say now look, Scooter, I see what you're doing. Right? Because
Nah,
I'm kind of in agreement. But this is what I'm saying. This is why I
I
asked
can't
earlier
do
if we
it.
was gonna be honest. Is there any black like this? I'm just talking about as far as the like Cody and Gunther titles, right? Is there a
Yeah,
black man on the roster that you think right now could be pushed for that title?
and that's why I said as of
No.
right now you can
is
have
that
that
because?
argument.
But is that because they
You,
black?
Yeah, I
They're
agree with what you
yo.
said about that, Scooter, for
I'm
sure.
the most pro black person ever. Like for real. Is that because they black, or is that just because they know talent?
That's what I was about to say. I think that's because that's what Booker point was. He was just
Most
saying
of it's
like,
newer talent
Oh, I ain't
except
even
for
hear that.
like
that
Montez.
is a
Like
good point.
Montez should have been had a single push.
yeah, I agree with that. The singles push for
I mean,
Montez should
Booker
have happened
T.
for sure.
but Montez ain't had that push. He said it's because he doesn't want that push.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
He,
Yeah,
he
he said
said
he don't
that
want.
they've came to him, so
Hey,
we
Buddha,
can't even
but
put that in argument.
I ain't
even
even gonna
still
lie. I
though,
don't believe that nigga when
even
he says
still though, you
if he said that. I never heard him say that. I don't believe that shit for
even
one bit. I
still
ain't even
though,
gonna
when
lie.
you look at the effort he puts into them as a tag team, remember when Bobby Lashley and them was together? What effort did he put into them that made us care about them? They still was light. They didn't do shit
But
when
the
they was
thing
with
is,
True.
Bobby and them.
what you saying is you're bringing up older talent like Bobby Lashley. Cool. Bobby Lashley was well established. Bobby Lashley was a heavyweight champion. He held
And
the
look,
title.
Yep.
Bobby himself said Triple H
But
didn't fuck with him like that.
I
Bobby
would say,
himself
what
Cool.
did
said
Just
that.
Bobby Lashley
because he
do
didn't
in the
fuck with
Paul Levesque era?
stop it, man. Just because he didn't fuck with
Nothing.
him,
Bro,
just because he didn't fuck with Bobby Lashley does not mean that he doesn't support some black
I'm not
talent.
look. I'm
And
not even saying Triple H is. You know what I mean, but you can you can
No,
just look at the
I
effort he
get
puts
what
into
Travis
shit, bro.
saying, but like it's like a pattern that a lot of like
You can see
black
the effort he
people,
puts
especially
into certain
people
shit, bro. Like
that got fired, saying the same thing. Like Cedric Alexander said the exact same thing.
about who?
Triple H,
About in terms of like, tell me.
like,
You don't got
he
to
like, yeah,
word for
Triple
word.
like
H,
like
like, don't really mess with me like that. Like,
look
yeah,
at
like he signed them during the cruiserweight classes, but like after that, like they didn't talk at all.
So he just happened to fuck with Bianca and Naomi and Jade. Oh, all right.
Pretty much.
and
How? Why?
I can't put Triple H in NXT like as far as like what Shawn Michaels is
Jade,
doing over
Bianca, and
there.
Naomi are not
I
in
can't.
NXT.
But I'm saying though, like
They not in
what
And
Shawn
NXT
who's to
though.
Michaels is doing
say?
over
And
there.
who's to say that that's Triple H? That could be Stephanie. You know, she
Stop
was
it, man.
the
Stop it, Scooter.
the
I don't
spearhead
even
of
want
the
to hear
women's
that.
revolution. So
I ain't even
why?
want to
Hey,
How
hear
you
that.
know that
Because
Stephanie
then
didn't like put
if
that
we
bug in
saying
Triple
that,
H ear?
okay, then cool. Bet. I'm glad you said that shit. Thank you, Scooter. You gave me a spade.
But Triple
Feel me?
H in
If
NXT
we
though, he was
saying
even
hold up.
hold up, hold up,
If
hold up.
Scooter saying that, then I'm gonna say the same damn thing. Who's to say that it wasn't Stephanie before?
I mean that's a possibility. I mean,
But that's not a fair possibility. That's why you can't say that. Because I can say that, and then that excludes Triple H.
But even when Triple
At
H
the
was
end of the
running,
day, we really don't. I mean, maybe Triple H could be. We don't know how much work he puts in NXT, but I don't think he has the time to do anything with NXT. Honestly,
he really
I mean,
don't.
he got so much. He got like 7 hours of
Y'all been
TV to
watching
worry about.
SmackDown lately? He got
but
time.
but even when he used to, even when he used to run
Bruh, this nigga
NXT,
scraped up goddamn Caden and Katana out of nowhere. Like this nigga, he
that was
scraped that shit
wild.
up off the floor. Like
Hey
But
this
man,
nigga
even
ain't
when he
worried
salute to
about
was
Kaden.
NXT.
running
He very
NXT, he had
salute.
Ricochet that he was pushing. He had Velveteen that he was pushing.
Yeah, like I think that we just,
I'm definitely not one of them niggas
Well,
that say, man,
Velveteen
Triple
messed
H is
his own bag
racist.
up
I'm
though,
not one
so
of
we're
them
not
type of
gonna do.
niggas, but
Yeah, like Velveteen messed himself up.
That's
yeah,
besides.
that's another case. That's a whole
Yeah.
that's another story.
Yeah.
But
But he was headed
I
to
don't
the
know.
moon.
that's another case is crazy. Hey yo.
That's a
Well,
triple
And I
watching
think,
bar.
and I think the biggest part that we left out of this is the New Day. Like they what 10-time tag champs, some shit like that. Like longest. Well, I think
Yeah,
Jimmy and Jay
we had
broke that,
Kofi
but
Mania,
and
Kofi
that's
Mania, like
Vince.
yeah, that shit
Like
happened.
Big E
as
went
much as
in,
we talk about
but
Vince, you know what
all
I
that
mean?
happened under the Vince era.
He putting it. You know what I mean?
Okay, but they saying that,
Bobby.
but Swerve was talking about the Vince era, so like that's why I'm trying to figure out why we blaming Triple H and Stephanie or whoever else. If
I
Swerve
mean,
was talking
it
about an
all
era,
because Swerve was
he.
punching on Triple H too though because at the time he was in NXT, that's when Triple
Okay,
H was
well I
running
ain't see
shit.
all of it. I ain't see all of
Yeah,
it.
definitely check it out because he was. I mean, he
Yeah,
was talking on that shit.
yeah. I ain't see all of it, so
We
I
we
can't
gonna get to
argue
the
with
rest
that.
of that in OT. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
I
get
can't
to it.
argue with that.
Let's get
I'm gonna
to
watch
the
it. So.
next.
But
I think it was Charlotte tried
Charlotte,
to punch or
Hey, we got that
Tiffany
1
tried to
hour
punch
mark,
her.
right?
yeah, Charlotte won the match. She got me and Shin on the tap out, and then once that happened, they threw. The match was good. First off, Charlotte was catching heat in the ring. They was getting the whole "fuck you, Charlotte" chants. That was dope. But then,
Oh
the match
yeah,
ended.
they was
Yeah,
saying
she was
"fuck you,"
flipping off
yo.
the
That was
crowd.
crazy. They was saying
That was
"fuck
crazy.
you,
That
Charlotte."
was that was fire. And then they put Tiffany on the screen. And, she tried to get her little rebuttal game in.
She tried. That shit was
She tried.
light bars.
It was
Didn't
light
work.
bars.
Light bars. That shit was.
Light bars.
I was like, nah, Tiffany, this ain't it, y'all.
So I gotta keep saying it. I told you last week they did her a disservice, man. It don't matter what she say at this point. It's not gonna matter. She got punched on badly, and she just got to win that Mania. That's the only thing
And
that's
you
gonna
know
save her.
what? I feel like she's being too scripted too. like she's being way too
That too.
scripted right
Yep.
now. Like I
I
don't think
agree,
they're letting
Suda.
her do her. Like she called what
Yeah.
she called herself a rookie. She called herself a little girl. It's like, what are you talking about? Like this ain't powerful.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
No, say go ahead, man. We here, man.
No, I
Like,
ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna compare her.
nah.
I ain't gonna compare her to the heavyweight champ. I'm not gonna compare her to that. That's fucked up, right? I ain't gonna do
At
that.
this point, you can't, man. That's all I'm saying, Trav. Like after what happened
Yeah.
last week, is not. I'm not gonna hold you because I agree with these brothers. It
Nah,
was
she got cooked.
wild
She
light
got cooked.
bars.
Man,
It's
she got
nothing she
cooked,
can
bro.
say. Like it's kind of over with.
Like you
She
could
Only thing
got
she can
tell
do
body
is
she
win that
blows.
mania.
you could
dirty.
tell she being too like they writing too
Like
much of her shit
it's
too.
like it's too. It's like she got this underdog angle, but it's too
It don't
underdog.
fit her.
Boo.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, perfect analogy for Trav. What you hate about Cody is what they doing to her right now, and it's really
Oh yeah, of
ridiculous.
course,
Honestly,
of
like
course, of
it's
course.
like,
Yeah.
dog, what we don't got nothing better for her to say. This is crazy.
And
Yeah.
like Tiff ain't a powerful baby face at all anyway. Like I think she was way more powerful as a
Yeah,
heel. Like when
I
she was
said
feuding
Cash
with
been
Becky
saying this for
Lynch.
sure.
Like yeah, which like that snotty brat type like
If
heel. Like that's her bag.
if she gonna be a baby face, at least let her be talking her shit. Like I'm really the best in the world and type shit. Like
Who y'all
not
got
calling
winning?
yourself a little girl and shit. Like, but
But next on our list, we got Drew versus Randy. I feel like this happened on Raw like last year or like the year before.
it probably did, low key.
Yeah.
It was
Not gonna lie,
it was
But
decent.
no, this was
that that match never disappoints ever.
never.
Facts.
This was a good.
You're putting
They can
two
fight a
professionals in
thousand
there.
times.
Yeah,
Like I will watch.
Yeah.
I'm 100% with you on that.
KO pulled up, distracted Orton. Then Orton got his koofy kicked off.
Cool
Yeah,
figure.
Drew got the dub. Does this mean like Drew got the dub clean or
I
I don't know,
mean,
man.
Yeah,
a dub is
technically.
a dub.
Yeah, dub is a
Orton
dub.
shouldn't have been slipping
He got it clean, but it didn't hurt Randy by how he got it.
because
That's why.
Yeah.
Orton is a vet, so you falling for the little tricks. So that's on Orton.
He made it, but he didn't make
And he did tease the punt kick. That happened.
Oh my God, he was about to kick Kevin head into Jupiter.
He say
Oh
I'm
my
about to
God.
kick this nigga
we
head
getting
to
Uh,
the
that kick at
bone.
Mania, man.
Oh yeah, it's
that's
gotta
why.
happen.
That's why Kev ain't been doing shit. This nigga about to have CTE. They said, "Yo, look, I ain't gonna hold you. You
He
probably gonna
already
have
got
CTE.
CTE.
You gonna have more CTE around
CTE is
April
All the
19th
crazy
and
shit he
20th.
is.
So we just gonna lay off on you for a little bit because you about to
Man,
be
been
seeing
dying
dust
damn
for
near
the rest of
all
your life.
year.
That nigga about to be seeing dolphins and shit in the air. That shit is deep. Yeah.
We got some filler. Jimmy versus Miz.
I want to get to something, but we're not on that topic.
That
So
was the last match, right?
Nope. We
What
got
was
some
the,
filler. Jimmy versus Miz. Jimmy
what was the,
won.
what was the last match on
I
Friday?
didn't even watch that
Oh wait,
It
match.
we
was
didn't
a
even get to
segment.
we ain't even get
It's
to whatchamacallit. My fault. Oh
yeah.
yeah,
We got
yeah, my bad, my bad.
we
My
about to
bad. I'm
get to that
tripping.
right now.
Drew
I'm
getting tapped
tripping.
out.
We
I'm
about to get to
tripping,
that
yeah.
right now.
We ain't get to none of that yet.
Drew Mack ran up Damian
No,
Priest,
Damien, yeah.
yeah.
threw him through the windshield, real
It's real
glass.
glass.
Damn.
Well, well,
Boy, Drew got jaded badly.
he ain't run up on him. He opened the door. That nigga was just waiting
Yeah.
there like a fucking ghost and shit. Nigga said, "Surprise, bitch! It's that nigga Chuck E. Cheese." That's what that nigga did. You feel me? That nigga opened the door. That nigga was right outside.
Timu
You feel
Undertaker,
me?
huh?
Speaking all types of
Yeah,
Dominican shit.
alright.
Matter of fact, this also been a topic on the internet, so I figure I ask y'all how y'all feel about the subtle shots at AEW that they've been taking lately.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
I'm
all
all for
for it, man. I'm all for it.
Do
It's
it,
This is what we
Kevin.
I'm
here
all
for.
for
We
it.
see it in
That's what
all.
the
I'm
We
all
see
companies
it
is
in
for it.
for.
battle rap.
Like
We see it in battle rap.
I hate,
Fuck.
I hate when niggas act like companies don't exist. Nah, like when niggas leave, they go to the other company. Like,
Like, it's cool with MJF do it, right? So, yeah.
Or Will
yeah,
Ospreay. Yeah, talk
niggas
your
know
shit.
what it is. Like, yeah,
It is what it is, nigga. You feel me? Get your company better. You feel me? That's it.
Hey man,
Matter of fact, I think that was the
sidebar.
point of MJF tweet too. Like he was just saying, like, I
Yeah,
don't get why fans take it so personal that both companies take shots. Like it's
Oh
part of the
yeah, he'll
game.
be in WWE in the next 5 years.
He can't take it personal because he
This
was
is
like a main
literally like
culprit.
it's literally the best time to be a wrestling fan when there's two
right.
a company that can actually garner attention besides WWE. Like that's the best times.
Yeah, like the golden era of WWE was back when WCW was
Yeah,
doing their numbers.
WCW, even
And
TNA at one point was kind of
ECW
punching. You know what
was
I
and
doing
mean?
that
their numbers for a bit. Yeah.
and that WCW channel, it got some shit on there on the YouTube. And like
Oh
on
hell
Thunder,
yeah,
man, they was taking shots at WWE all the time.
badly. Like
Man,
I think
um,
Now
Eric
you,
Bischoff deadass used to give away the results to Raw on air. That shit is hilarious, bro.
yeah, Raw was taped back then.
that
Yeah.
shit backfired
yeah,
too. Like niggas was tuning in. Like okay, we
Yeah,
about to
Mick
go see what's
Foley's gonna
going
win
on
the
over there.
title. Boo.
yeah.
Niggas really went
Yeah,
over there.
really
Like
for real.
95,
oh,
94,
Yeah,
Eric
Mick really won
Bischoff,
the
I
title.
want to see
petty
that
as
shit
hell.
though, for real.
Man,
And then we get to the main event segment, man. Roman Reigns, Rollins, CM Punk, Paul Heyman.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Roman comes out. What do you say? I love you, London. You love your
Chat,
tribal chief.
chat.
Crazy pop for Roman.
Rollins came out.
Dressed
And
somewhat normal.
yeah, he actually was on some
He,
normal
right,
shit.
he dressed normal again, which is
That's
nice to
actually
see.
kind of surprising.
Yeah. I I like this contract signing way better than the whole Rhea Ripley Bianca contract signing.
Oh hell yeah! I mean
Let
yeah,
me,
Way better.
we'll get to that, man, because they be disrespecting. They be disrespecting EO badly.
they be trying to yeah.
They be trying to sun EO. I ain't real shot ya. I ain't shot ya. We don't care.
Roman and Seth had a little back and forth.
Yeah, yeah. Seth got into we got history in this building. We flew into a helicopter in this building, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
we.
yeah, just the whole
yeah.
we thing.
He was
I
like,
hate the friend off thing. I really do.
and then Roman was like, "Why you keep saying this we shit, bro? Like I'm the one that changed this shit. I'm the one that got us the Netflix deal. I'm the one that got us in this boom period."
Yeah, he started punching that nigga head off. We can say it's sort of he started punching that nigga man bun off.
Nah,
And
Roman
then
was.
Rollins was like, "See, that's the reason why I keep knocking your kufi off, like because of that right
I
there,
have
like."
to clean up your mess.
Yep. And you let the snake, you know what I mean? You let this nigga come back in, like, and then Punk pull up.
But wait a minute, though. Hold up. Did no, never mind. I was gonna say, like, Seth could have avoided this by teaming with Roman in War Games.
I don't even. What was
They
I
asked
don't
him
think Rollins
first.
was. I think Rollins was hurt at that time.
No, they asked him. He said no.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
remember he
yeah,
said
yeah.
no
That's
to
right.
Sammy
both of them
asked
because
him.
Solo
Yeah,
asked
they
right
did.
after
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, Rollins wasn't about to team with that nigga though. He was not fucking with Roman at that time either.
But
But
now
see,
you
Cash,
watching the
that's what I've been saying.
finale.
That's what I've been saying about Seth, whole rollout with this story, like from start to finish. Like, dog, you keep talking about how he turned into this and all this other shit. Like, dog, this is your fault. You literally did
Yeah.
this. I don't understand that rollout.
You broke up the Shield, buddy.
Yeah.
And chair shot heard around the world.
So Punk come out. He say, "I'm here to." What he say? "I'm here to chew bubblegum and sign a contract."
Wait, Soda.
He's all out of bubblegum.
Yep.
So before you continue, Punk comes out. I don't know how it was for everybody else, but these niggas cut to an ad, come back. This nigga Punk still in the crowd. The pop still going crazy. This was the longest entrance on earth. It was
He's like a
man.
Sandman ECW
Yeah.
promo.
Yeah.
Got the
I'm
Sandman by
glad
there.
this was like the last overseas crowd, man. Like thank God this fucking tour.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
well, you know
That's
what? No,
another
I'm not
thing.
gonna
The
let y'all get that
crowd
off,
just
man. I can't let y'all do that.
Paul, we got a punch on you
nah,
for that.
bro.
Don't ever have this
No,
type of
no,
tour
no,
leading
Bro,
up to
these
no.
niggas keep
WrestleMania.
like, bro. Let these niggas talk. Like, y'all keep trying to get y'all
Right, the
chant, and
crowd,
like, it's not
yeah.
about y'all. Like,
You gotta look at it
Yeah.
like this though. How often does WWE come to those
No,
cities though?
I definitely get that
No,
part,
let me
but
finish. Let me land. If you're like 15 years old and these fools ain't been here in like 15 years, it's lit for you.
That is true.
Yes, you finna go crazy, bro. And they don't know when next time they coming back. Like, ain't like they're gonna come back like right after WrestleMania, like what they would normally do. They do it after WrestleMania instead of before WrestleMania.
I
So
get it,
yeah,
but
man, let them go crazy, bro.
it's like I
Yeah.
get it, but no placement at least like
Nah, they gotta have a
mid
limit, man.
sentence. Like,
Them
come on,
It's
man.
the gas
them niggas is
station.
still stuck in the
Like,
attitude era. They need
yeah,
a
niggas
limit.
is like we go hard or some shit. Like, what else? Like,
We go hard. It's hilarious.
But after
why
every
you?
bar, there was a what else? Like,
Yeah,
come
like
on, man. You would have thought Punks was like Lux with the gray hoodie. Like, come on, man. Like,
so so
let him get his bars out, man. Let him finish. But yeah, Punks
You feel
gets
me?
to the ring.
Yeah, Punk grabbed a little contract. You know what I'm saying? He start acting like he want to read through the like. You know what I'm saying? Like he a
What
lawyer.
is this? What are you doing?
He
What is
like, you feel
this?
me?
What are you
Tribal
looking
Chief ain't got
for?
time to wait for this. Yo, dog, what you doing? What you looking for? Page 6, line 7. That's what you looking for. Go ahead, go to it.
That was
He's still,
crazy.
you feel me? He's still
Hey,
fumbling
Punk was
around.
talking crazy.
Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. This like this again is why I gotta agree with Scooter. I can't say that man is a baby face. Yeah, I just can't do it. I can't.
Nah.
But
who Roman?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
because if that
I
was
can't do it.
anyone else, they would be born
Oh yeah,
that.
But fucking after that, he says, you know what, wise man, go smarten him up. He taking too long. Go smarten him up, man. And then, you know what I'm saying, Paul, walk over there, get down on one knee. That was a little crazy to me, but whatever. He get down on one knee. He
hey,
says,
come on, man.
he said, yeah, I know what you're looking for. It's in there. You gonna get what you asked for. You finally get to be a main eventer at WrestleMania.
I ain't gonna lie, that was lit for me, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like the CM Punk fan in me, I'm happy for the man because this is literally all he
Facts.
ever asked for. It's literally like I
Facts.
promise. 10 years ago, this is literally all he ever asked
You're
for.
like, I don't care if I get
Big
tagged
facts.
up like 5 minutes into the main event. I just want to be out there.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm the champion. I should be able to put on the last match of the night. I felt it was, to me that was a reasonable gripe, and I just never understood how they got that far with the whole
That's
him leaving.
Vince, man. Vince
Yeah,
They
being
tried to,
Vince.
oh, we're gonna give you the Undertaker. Like, nah, nigga, nah, bro.
Trav, just hold
Y'all
on,
too
Trav.
Fire
far.
match, by the way. I ain't gonna lie, that's still a
It
fire
was,
After
but
match.
after he
still.
had one of the like longest title reigns at the time too.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
start
he
Anarchy right
lost it to
now.
Wayne.
I'm about to say, yeah, that they, you know, Big Homie came down and did it again, man. He did it.
It's a
I ain't gonna
pattern.
hold you. It's a pattern. Him and I ain't gonna do it. Him and the guy we're gonna get to in a minute, man. We're gonna get to him in a minute. But yeah, so they tell him pretty much, this triple threat match, Seth, Punk, and Roman Reigns is going to main event night 1 of WrestleMania. And Seth, this is why I say he might be second. Well, one of y'all said this. He might be second on the hater list because he in the match
You
and he got
don't
right
get
to
to the
the
main event.
no. He doesn't deserve it. It's like, no, you in the match too. Like, I don't understand. I mean, you made a event too. I
Yeah.
don't understand. Like, what's going on right now? But that's how
Punk
much the
cried, if I'm
hatred
not
run deep.
mistaken.
He did cry. That was a real moment. He definitely cried.
The man's threw a whole tantrum in front of millions.
You know what's crazy? He threw a tantrum and
Man,
neither one of
man.
them niggas cared about that shit. That was the crazy. They looked at him and was like, all right, but we cutting the promo right now. Hold on. That
Yeah,
shit was funny.
I'm pretty sure like Seth
I
has some
low
new
key hated that
material,
because it's
man.
like this
Like
nigga Rollins did all that and nothing changed. Like nigga just all right. Yeah, let's just continue this.
it's like the stuff Steph be griping about, man. Like, he needs some new material, bro.
I
Like,
really
you
hated
can't
that.
call that man a cancer, man. Like, Punk ain't getting nothing but good stuff at
Yeah, it don't
WWE,
hit because
man.
like Punk
Like,
is like new. He's like trying to be better and like
he's been
you know what I
NXT
mean?
more than you have.
Yeah, he been in NXT helping the young kids and stuff. Like it
Actually,
don't hit. Like he's not a cancer. Like
That's 10 main events. I just want y'all to know that.
Yeah. Tell him
Six
again, Boog.
straight.
Tell him
Six
again, man.
straight. Six straight.
I ain't gonna do it tonight. The closer we get to Mania, I'm gonna get activated though. Don't worry
Giving
about it.
out favors and shit, you know what I
We
mean?
getting out
yeah,
favors and shit. Speaking of
Roman.
which,
Yeah,
Boog,
but I ain't,
hold on.
I
Speaking of
ain't
which
got
though,
the one
Boog.
and oh.
Come
Speaking of
on.
which though, Boog, that was a perfect segue. Cause then Punk finishes, they said, Roman get the microphone back. He said, yeah, one man's favor is another man's, you know what I'm saying? I do this every day type of shit. And then he says, you know what I'm saying? So you should thank your tribal chief. You feel me? So, Punk do his little, thank you, my tribal chief. He called him the big
And
dog. I thought that was funny.
Punk gets on one knee too. Like
he got down on one knee. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this rollout is, but he did it.
Nigga
I
got
don't
on
know.
one knee. I'm like,
I'm gonna
all
let
right.
it slide because it was an emotional event for him. So I'm gonna let it slide.
But
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was he did it in a sarcastic type of way.
sarcastic fashion.
He's
Facts.
like,
He's like,
thank
thank
you,
you to
my tribal chief.
my
Thank
tribal
you,
chief.
head of the table,
I
big
think it's like
dog.
Big Dog. You can see it on Roman's face. I swear, I would have laughed at the moment. I definitely would have laughed. So you can see it almost got him. But then he says, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for all this. I finally get to, I achieve my dream. I get to main event WrestleMania. But that's still
But
not
that
the
ain't the
favor
favor.
I'm asking for here.
Mm.
So we're going to get to the $1 million question
Plot
here tonight.
twist.
Plot twist, right? We're going to get to the main. And again, this is all after ignoring Seth Rollins, his little tantrum. Like, you don't even matter at this point in the promo. Like,
The
so.
only thing I can say is that favor's got something to do with night 2.
Man, bro.
That's where I'm going with
It's
this,
got
guys.
to.
I'm going with this, right? It's a clip going around on the internet of Paul Heyman talking to CM Punk. This is clearly before he left. And I think he was working with Brock Lesnar at this moment. So they cutting a promo in the ring. He talking to Punk and he telling him like, one day I'm going to walk you down. I'm going to walk you down to the ring to main event WrestleMania when you challenge for the world title and shit like that. He told him that. So if we doing the whole long-term booking thing and we want to give Triple H, I know we're not giving him too much credit today. I understand. But if we're going to give him any kind of credit, if this is a callback,
I don't know who Triple H is. That's Paul Levesque just running things.
My bad. You're right, Scooter. You're right. That's Paul right there. So if Paul is doing the whole long-term booking thing and he makes this callback, do y'all see a scenario in which night 2 we do see Paul Heyman walk CM Punk into that match?
Which match?
It's only one. It's only one that night, man. It's only one. Into the Cody and Cena match, man. What y'all think? I don't got no music for you, Lucci. I don't got no music for you.
Hey, man, hit it, man.
Don't got no music.
Hit my fucking music, man. No,
You get
no, bro. No.
You
You'll be mad at that, Lucci?
No, bro. No.
You get nothing.
No, fuck the music right now. I'm talking about the questions Nico asked. No, man. No, man. Doesn't
you would be mad if
doesn't make
if,
any
he-
sense,
you
man.
don't like
It
that.
doesn't make any
It
sense.
does. It actually does make sense.
It
They,
doesn't, what does he what has he done
Punk has
to
history with both of these.
but what has he done to earn that opportunity though? Soda. What has he done to earn that opportunity to be in that match?
Paul
You really gonna
Heyman's
ask that
word
question?
is what he has though. He has
But
Paul Heyman's word.
but
That favor.
I don't think Paul. I just don't see it. I don't see why he should be in that match in any kind of way.
I bet if John Cena
With
went in the
that
match, you would see it.
I still wouldn't see it. I wouldn't see that either. Like, why would he be in that match when Cena and Cody already got, like, they sentiment shit going on? That doesn't make sense. Like, let's put all the fanboy shit to the side. We talking about wrestling, like, the
Let me tell you
storylines.
why.
It doesn't make sense to me at
I'll tell
all.
you
Like,
why.
he's not even a
I'll tell
part
you
of
why.
that. It hasn't been mentioned,
That
like,
favor,
Every
anything.
now and
that
then
favor in the back pocket, we can do
is
anything with that
powerful.
I
favor.
could see a tighter shot later on, but as far as him getting implicated in the match, the main event match at WrestleMania between them, like it's like his storyline is Roman and Seth
I
right
ain't
now.
gonna lie.
It doesn't make
If that
sense.
happened, it's up.
It
I'm
doesn't
not gonna
make
lie.
sense. It doesn't make sense.
I do lean on the side of
And
Lucci with this only because it's like my only question in that is, we get in real life who Paul Heyman is, right? But if we just talk about on screen, if he just does the wise man for Paul, for Roman Reigns, what pull does he have in order to get CM Punk into that match? Like, I think that's where Lucci going with.
I mean,
But
the
it
fact that
doesn't
he
make
He
has
has
sense
pull to
though.
get niggas title shots
But
though.
the
it
fact that he
does.
has a pull
But the
makes
main
the
event at
main event.
WrestleMania, at the second night, like what everybody came to see, like you just throw CM Punk into that, like it doesn't make sense for what they have going on right now. It doesn't. We're talking about when is The Rock going to show up, and you talk about let's put CM Punk in a match. Like what the fuck? Like that doesn't. It doesn't make
So
sense, bro.
okay, so what other theories are that favor?
I think it's gonna
He's
be
not gonna screw
I
over
think it's
Jay.
gonna be a screw over Roman in that match. To be honest, I think Punk don't leave WrestleMania without winning. Like I
Now,
don't think that they don't make that such a big thing without Punk winning WrestleMania and Paul helping and winning.
Lucci,
So
while
I
I
think
agree with that,
pause, but I think it's hilarious that Lucci says Punk. Like his accent.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I can't say
That's
why that's
hilarious
hilarious,
to
but
me.
it is hilarious for sure. It's definitely hilarious. I think about that all
My
the time,
bad, but
Smooth. I
go
apologize.
ahead.
But I want to agree with you, right, Lucci? But if we doing like, how can I phrase this? If Triple H is about being unpredictable, don't you think him,
That's it.
Paul Heyman being like turning on Roman and all of that, don't you think that's a little too predictable?
I mean,
Just think when
yeah,
Steph
it
came
make
out in the
it
middle of the
it,
main
it
event,
does.
no.
I give you that, but I just don't see like him implicating Punk in that match though. Like that would just
Here's
be
the thing with
crazy.
WWE. Every now and then history kind of repeats itself in some way, shape, or form. Let's not act like it's above the realm of possibilities. When Steph won at the main event of WrestleMania, when he jumped in Roman and Brock's match, we were like, oh, we didn't see that coming, but it happened. Let's act like it can't happen. Like, is it unlikely? Probably. But it can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could definitely happen. It just like I kind of I'm agreeing with Lucci though. It got to make sense. Like I just want to see how they would make that make sense. But then, like I said too, I'm also on the side of I think it's just too predictable for him to be like, yeah, my favorite is for you to betray Roman and take my side. Like I don't know.
Maybe that favorite's already worked out, where they've already agreed that that's what the favorite's gonna be. We just don't know it yet.
Also, like, okay, so like you just said too, it might be worked out already because even an interesting tidbit during the segment when Roman is telling CM Punk, like, yeah, you know what, you should thank your tribal chief and shit. Paul Heyman looks at him and tells him, no, don't do it. Like he shook his head, like, no, don't do it. So seeds are being planted. I will give Lucci that side too. Seeds are being planted for like a betrayal. I just think that's too predictable.
At,
And
since at this moment, since they're like this deep in the build, who do you guys like feel is like the heel in this whole dynamic
Seth,
at this point? Steph?
Yeah, I think Seth. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
clear as Seth.
The
definitely Steph.
crybaby, man. The crybaby, man.
Yeah, Lucci.
I
The
Okay, yeah, that's the
crybaby,
perfect way to
man.
put
I
it.
don't
That's
even
all they
think
come off
The
as.
I don't even think
crybaby,
he a heel.
man.
I feel like Roman's still the heel for real.
Roman is a heel, still kind of,
Yeah.
but Seth is like the big heel because like everything he's saying about Punk is like old and don't land no more.
Yeah,
Back to the promo game.
And I really don't like Paul Heyman going
Oh
with Punk because
shit.
it makes Roman more of a babyface, and I kind of want Roman to get back to being a heel, like
Yeah,
I
more
I think
think
so.
we all like him better as a heel. Like, let's just come on, let's get to it.
Yeah,
But I also, damn, what was I about to say? It's something about what Cash is saying. Like, it's just the story that you're trying to tell, Seth, is like, dog, it's not even true no more. And it's
He's
just,
doing more for WWE than you are right now.
yeah, it's just real
trust me.
awkward. I'm actually mad confused as to why he keeps doing the whole like,
Hey, who was that?
nah, that's Lucci. But
Oh,
damn, I just thought of something else that Seth did where it's like, this don't make sense from you, but I forgot. That's cool.
like Punk pulled up on the Future Legends and stuff. He's he's at NXT frequently, like not even on TV, like pulling up on folks. Like when Cora Jade hurt her knee, CM Punk pulled up on her. We're not seeing Seth do any of that stuff.
Oh, okay. I just remember my point. And then I just think maybe I'm probably the only person that thinks this way, but the rollout you're using is you left 10 years ago, you left us high and dry, and we had to build this thing
A
back
lot of
up.
folks left 10 years ago.
I was gonna say you teamed with a man last year. I know, Cash. I agree with you why he left. I agree with you on that, but he also did the same thing. He left. He actually started the company you were talking about that this man ran to, and then came back when it
Yep.
got hot. So that's why I just don't
right.
understand. I just don't understand the promo from Seth. Like,
I understand it.
I mean, if we punch for everybody that left and came back, you can say the same thing about Drew McIntyre.
I understand it. You know why?
What? What's that?
Because we WrestleMania weekend, night 2, main event. After John Cena wins and beats Cody Rhodes, guess who we gonna see? Seth freaking Rollins.
Why?
I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
And I gave the same take like maybe 2 weeks ago, so I'm with him.
I'm not even gonna repeat it because we talked about that nauseum at overtime. But I know where you're going with this.
You know what I'm saying? That's
If
That
what
would
I think.
that would make what you're saying absolutely right.
It's just way too. Is every week is more and more signs pointing at it, bro. Even the way that he reacted, that whole segment is like his back against the wall against two niggas in there. You feel me? Like it's like even though it's a triple threat, it's almost like it's like his back is against the wall. Fuck it, I gotta go
So
sign
we're
with. I
gonna
gotta
blame
go.
Rock for having to dress normal now.
Yeah,
Jonathan wins that belt and Seth Rollins is his first op, I'm not mad
No,
at
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no. That's not. He's not saying Seth as the op.
I'm saying Seth and John and The Rock are gonna be in cahoots with each other.
See what you
Oh,
did there. See, I told
Oh,
you I
didn't
saw it.
The Rock just trademark some shit?
oh.
Like he just trademarked some shit too, like some corporate shit.
I told y'all weeks ago. I said, yo, when Seth did that STFU, and I said, hmm, out of all the submissions, he
That's
chose
his
that one.
submission. He's
I
not
don't
doing
want
it
to
as a
hear.
submission.
I don't care. He ain't doing it in a long time. Not like that. If that's his submission, I ain't even know that.
Yeah,
That's his
I can't
submission. Yeah.
lie. I ain't seen Seth doing a STF in a.
But Trav,
I mean
why though?
Cena.
Why
That's his.
Seth? At all people.
For all the reasons that we just said. His back against the wall. He ain't been getting the notice that he really want. CM Punk doing this shit. Roman Reigns doing that shit. You
But
feel
he
me?
was just
Cody Rhodes.
World Heavyweight Champ. Why
But
would he
but
need
does
the
but
Rock? Why
does
would he
but
need
does
John?
Rollins directly do something in the match, or what? Does he help Cena win, or
He might have helped Cena win at the Elimination Chamber.
They don't mind. He did help Cena win low key. He screwed Punk.
oh he definitely did.
That's all I'm saying, man. Just keep your eyes out, man.
I
Seth,
mean, Drew
Seth,
Mack too,
Seth,
though. Drew Mack.
Seth got something planned under the waters, my brother. I'm telling you, it's something that's got to go on with him unless he's not signing back with the WWE, and that's not happening.
I got either
I
one of
think he
them
just
join the Rock for
resigned.
sure. Like,
I don't see where he goes after this if he don't sign with The Rock. That's my problem. Maybe Drew? Okay, but
yeah,
that's
that's
too
why I
high.
think it's gonna be Drew or Seth for sure. Something's happening though. But let's get to Monday Night Raw. We know why y'all here. Come on, man. We ain't gotta waste time. We know what's going on. We know why Lucci pulled up. We know what's
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
It's really not too many more things to talk about on Monday Night Raw except for this and maybe one or two other things. So yeah,
What's I cover NXT also because there was a prediction that someone said in here that he was absolutely right on.
Oh, NXT. Oh yeah. You're right. We gonna get to it. We gotta get a brother. I give him hell most of the time, but we also gotta give him credit when he right. But yeah, let's get to it, man. The opening Monday Night Raw, the same way we opened up the last 3 weeks, man. We punching immediately out the gate. Jonathan Cena hits the stage. We get right to it. So to talk to me.
You know, music, man.
Hey, music. I'm not
Holler.
gonna say what you be saying to Tommy. But that was crazy, Lucci.
Hit our music, man. Hit it, man.
You get nothing. You get nothing.
But yeah, my boy Cena hit the ring. You know what I'm saying? He about to do what he done in the last 2 weeks. He about to give his promo. But before he gets a word out, Codis Randall Rhodes pulls up.
What is this name you gave this dude
Cody.
again? What?
It don't matter,
Cody?
Cash. Codis Randall Rhodes music hits. He said, "Listen, buddy, we tired of the same promo you've been doing over the last 3 weeks. You ignoring me and shit. We're not doing that tonight.
He tried to do
You feel me?
the.
He tried to do the I'm gonna get the first word tonight type
Oh,
shit.
he wanted attention. He
I'm
wanted
gonna get all
attention,
the shit
man.
you gonna
He
say.
wanted attention,
I got
man.
a list.
that nigga
I
Cody
got.
He
middle name is Jack. Fuck out of
he
here.
wanted
Fuck out of here.
attention, man. That brother
And
wanted some
then
attention.
I'm not gonna
Try to
lie.
get the Stardust bars out the way.
Yeah. This is I was a little confused at the beginning
Hey.
of the promo. I was very confused. I was like, why are we talking about like I get where he was
It
going,
started.
but
It
I was
started life.
confused.
It started life for Cody, and then Cena took off on this nigga.
So go ahead, punch my
Out
nigga,
the
punch.
gate. I'm not gonna cook you. I'm gonna bury you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Casket match.
I don't bury talent. I am talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all
What
see the
about
name of the
Birdie?
episode, man.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right,
my chauffeur.
Nasty.
You too perfect. You too rehearsed. You rely on these cheap gimmicks like the fans singing your theme song.
He said, oh, and
Nepo
by the way, you a
baby,
nepo baby.
Nepo baby. You got your gimmick tatted on your neck because you so corny. Like he's punching this nigga Kofi off
Mm.
out the gate.
Mink, 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 mink,
he
mink, mink.
told, but wait, Soda, he
Hey.
told Mans, I'm not gonna punch you. I'm going to body you. And I said,
He
oh,
said, he said,
oh,
he
he
said,
in trouble.
I am talent. I bury mediocrity. Oh my God. Cook this nigga.
Jen.
Jonathan had some roll around. I
Yeah.
said,
Jen.
oh,
He
Trying
got
to show him
away
the
with
law.
it.
Trying to show him the
Yeah,
law.
once he
Hey.
hit the I bury mediocrity, I'm not gonna lie. Niggas not gonna like
And
to hear what I'm about to say. I thought we was.
my favorite
Oh, go
bar
ahead,
though.
Lucian. My bad. Go ahead.
Good. My favorite bar was all you rely on lazy gimmick with these people come out here changing their name and do the little microphone
Sing
to
your
the crowd.
song.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
yeah, that
said,
hit. I ain't gonna
wow.
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I said, ah.
That's like when a nigga in battle rap stop his bar, but the crowd say
I
it
dropped
for
to
him.
the
That
floor
is
like,
hard.
oh, bro.
And then
Hey, Cash, why you not saying nothing, bro? You
No,
alright?
no, hold on.
Okay.
We
I'm
getting
letting
there. We
y'all
getting there. We
talk.
getting there. We
No,
getting
no,
there.
no,
I
no.
promise we getting there.
hold on,
I
hold
just,
on, hold
I just
on.
wanted to check on
That's what I
Cash.
said
I
in the
didn't get
chat
these niggas
though. We're
all
gonna
these
get to
props
it
on
though,
Hold up.
Twitter
Trav.
and
We're gonna
OT.
get to
You
I
it. We're
sit
gonna
promise we
get
here
getting
and
to
I
there.
it.
try to pick an argument
Cause
now.
I just wanted
Nah,
to, I just
we're
wanted
gonna
to
get
check
to
on
it.
Cash. I just
We're
wanted
No,
to
gonna
no,
check
have
no,
on
no,
you,
no,
bro.
no, no,
a
You
no.
didn't check on me,
civilized
I'm right
My
conversation.
here.
bad. My bad. I wasn't checking on you,
Okay.
bro. You feel me? I just want to make
I'm
sure
not
you was
gonna
You
lie. I ain't
alright.
didn't
got nothing
check
to
on me,
do
I
with
ain't
that
went
tonight
nowhere.
neither, bro. I'm not gonna let them jump you though, Trav. I ain't got nothing to do with that between you and Cash tonight, but I ain't
nah,
gonna let nobody jump you. I'm
I
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
let them
lie though.
jump you.
So as Cena getting his bars off, the first thought in my head is it's going platinum. This is Tiffy and Charlotte part 2, the nigga version. This is what I thought. I said, oh, it's getting bad. But then I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The nigga again, Codis Randall Rhodes pulled up ready to talk to this nigga this week. Cash, talk to me. Come on.
His rebuttal game crazy.
Mm.
It was
Y'all
cool.
want to talk about rebuttals?
Oh,
All
see,
right,
oh,
we
It
now
was
gonna
it's
get
cool.
cool.
there.
Now
Don't
it's
worry.
Go
okay.
ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead. It
it's
was cool though. It was cool.
Don't worry, we gonna get there. Cash, talk to me, man. How did
Go
you like
ahead,
Cody's rebuttal, man?
Cash.
Yeah.
now y'all gotta go ahead. Y'all gotta go ahead.
Go ahead,
No, no,
Cash.
no.
No,
We
y'all
taking this
got it.
rebuttal
Y'all
by
got it.
Hey
rebuttal.
man,
Y'all
We are
got it.
taking this
what do y'all gotta
rebuttal
go?
by
Hold
Hey
on.
man,
rebuttal.
Niggas
what,
trying to
what?
make me
All
be
I
But
Cody
look,
remember,
defender because we're
my
not doing
brother,
it.
but
David,
look,
the private parts,
Man,
man. That's
Cody
all I
was talking
remember,
back to
bro.
that nigga,
That's
but
man.
all
look.
I
Seen the
remember.
last bar was basically like you're a company creation, like you're
Mm.
manufactured. And
Mm.
then Cody's rebuttal out the gate was no, you're a company creation. The people chose me. Ah, I'm strapped in.
Come
You was
on.
created by a man that we no longer talk about here.
You talking about the
Uh-huh.
same? You talking about the same man? Never mind. It's cool. I'm gonna let y'all cook.
Let him punch. Codis was talking to this Jort wearing nigga badly.
Wait, y'all talking about the same nigga who got y'all saying that he got chose by a certain someone that they can't talk about? That's the same nigga that signed Cody. Never mind. It's cool. I'm gonna mute up. Go ahead, Lucci.
I ain't gonna lie. I did think about that after he said it. In the moment, it was fire. But after he said it, I said, if Cena get right back to that, I'm not gonna lie. It's going double platinum in the room today. I'm not gonna lie.
You feel me? Triple H not the one that signed you. It's cool. I'm gonna mute up. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Vince also flew to that line to sign Cody. He
Yeah,
went to
Alright.
go get
we
that
gotta
nigga.
get to
You
that.
said who did it?
Vince went to go get that
All
nigga
right.
though.
That was Vince. You know what I'm saying?
We
Salute.
gotta get to that. And Cody
But
stepped
Vince didn't
around,
create Cody
Vince caught
though.
it straight, and it was just
Yeah. So
ah.
I had it. What
You
we
talking about
had it
Vince
at this
signing
point.
Cody? That's cool, but Vince didn't create this.
This
I'm
version of
just saying
Cody.
the same
Yeah.
person,
This was already in Ring
the
of
same
Honor.
person that he
He was
talking about, the
already
same
doing
person
this
that
in
gave him a
AEW.
job.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
person that he
Trav.
talking
Cody
about,
said,
the
I'm
same
my
person that he
own
talking
nigga.
about, the same person that gave him a job. Salute. Never mind. I'm gonna mute up.
He didn't create him though.
He
See,
gave him a
now you trying to
job.
make a no.
He
See,
gave him a
now
job.
this is what you do.
Here,
You
nigga.
make an
Here,
argument
sign the
about something
contract.
that's
Here.
not an argument.
Okay, I'm excited. That's what he said. Here, here, nigga. He said, okay, I'm alright. Okay, okay,
Cody
I'm
said
sorry.
his
Yo,
own
you
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Left.
exactly.
Did his own shit and came back and ran laps around Jonathan. Come on, bro. We not doing that.
Why you didn't keep your own shit? Why was you
Hold
getting
on, I'm
booed?
about to
Why
say,
was you
hold on,
getting
y'all,
booed?
hold on.
Why was you
We
getting booed
going,
at the
we
whole
gotta
match?
get
Now,
to
now,
it.
why was
We
you
We
getting
I
booed
gotta
mean,
at
we
get
the
get
to
to
it.
whole?
see this rebuttal. Cena K punching back. Now we
Nah, Cena was punching him back. He had some rebuttals for him. We gonna get there.
yes,
I'm about to say, yeah,
Cena
in the
slid back with
rebuttal,
the
he kind
rebuttal.
of got to that. But at this point, I
Got
kind of
to.
had it 1-1. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas both out the gate punched.
Hey,
They out the
hey, I
gate.
had
Huh?
one
Cody
one.
had about half.
And
I
Nah,
ain't
but
gonna
it
give
was
him a whole
1-1. It
one,
was
but he
you
had
know
1-1.
what? Bar
yeah,
the night.
0.5.
I'm not gonna lie. To me, this is bar the night right here. I make empires for billionaires. All
You
No,
he's
just
ever
stole
done
from
is
their
steal money
children.
from their
you
Mm.
fucking thief.
He said, you know how
Swiper
an
no
abandoned
swiping,
house
nigga.
be boarded up?
kids.
I pay my shooter abandon your house. Man, listen.
Play with us.
Nigga, I built the fucking empire, nigga. You just in the daycare with it, nigga. You just
All
chilling with they
right.
babies and shit like that. You in the daycare with them. You my little man. You my junior.
Mm.
Fuck out of
Hey,
here.
okay,
Cody
now
the
try.
third.
Now that
Nah,
right
fuck
there,
out of
that
here
Nigga
with
was
the
say
that was a
babies.
that.
haymaker.
But look, he gave him
That
that.
was a
Is he
haymaker.
dead kick? Nah, he ain't dead yet. Never
Nah,
had
he
the
Alright.
say
fake
he
chances
did
at
y'all
me.
say
You can't wrestle, nigga.
he told
What are we
Cody this.
talking
Mm.
about?
Another
What
haymaker.
are we talking about?
Hey, he
Mm.
told Cody. He
I gave
told
it an
that
A
brother
plus,
Cody,
man.
hold
Another
up,
one.
man.
Another one.
Hey,
I ain't
that
gonna
was
lie.
cool.
This was
That was
this was a
cool.
good. This was good though. This is.
Y'all
Cody,
I
so
thought Cody was
biased.
Cody,
I
dead,
don't
Cody
but
want to
my
hear
did
nigga
great.
punked out
I'm
the
anything
not.
grave.
negative
Hold
about
up, hold
Cena.
up, hold up.
My
I
nigga
say
punked out
Cody.
the grave, man. I
Cody
ain't gonna
did
lie.
great, man.
This
He
the
did
first
great.
I've heard you say
He
that.
fought. He fought back. I'm gonna be like that. Like, you know, when a nigga in battle rap, you know, a nigga come out with an awesome first round, then you know you got to do a lot to, you know, to get the crowd back on your side. Like Cody did that. He did great. But
Yeah.
like I was surprised that he hung with him. I don't think he won. I think it
Of
was
course you
just,
don't.
I think Cena had too many, like Cena had just too many bars, man. Like you leaving, I never left, even when it was, you know, even when I was in the main event, like, you know what I'm saying? I still made it great, you know, and you knew like at my worst, you couldn't even wipe my ass. Like, come on, bro. Like it
Made
was
the
just too, it was just too much,
That was
fam.
fire too.
made the
But Cody
crowd
did,
boom.
I'm like, come on, bro. And then the changing of the crowd, like, as much as he tried to get the crowd to hate him, bro, like people are still, if you pay attention to that promo, bro, you can look at the hard shot of the camera, bro. It's still so many Cena shirts in that crowd right there, bro. You
Facts.
see the blue shirts all through that crowd, fam. And the fact that he made those people change on Cody, even if it was for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. I mean, you see it when the music hit. It's like when it's music, everybody cheer. Then we be like, oh
Yeah,
shit, no, we're not supposed to cheer for him. Then they start
when
booing.
Cena hit his
Like
rebuttal, the people was
that's a
cheering.
natural instinct or whatever, bro. And it's like, that shit was just, like, it was,
They
man,
didn't.
cinema,
They
bro.
didn't.
Like,
And
They didn't start
nah,
cheering, man. Nah, hold
nah.
on,
And
man.
that was with help. And that was
Nah,
I'm
son.
cooking. I'm punching now.
Nah,
And that was
son.
with help. And that was let
Nah,
me help you with your bars,
nah,
Quentin Miller type shit.
nah,
And I still got
I
the
know,
crowd to
wait.
cheer for
nah.
you.
No,
I
how
still got
you
the
know that
crowd
he
to
helped
cheer
him
for
whoop
you.
the bar? We're not gonna do that, bro.
Yeah,
Now you sitting just talking,
yeah.
bro. We're
Lucci, you
not
was
doing
wrong,
that.
Lucci. You was wrong.
Lucci wrong about
They
what?
wasn't cheering when he first came out. As soon as the scene opened,
Bro,
it
that's,
was Cena sucks. I mean,
hold up,
they was cheering, they was
Quizzer,
saying that
when,
before he came out,
no,
man.
Quiz. I'm talking about
John
when his
Cena
music hit.
sucks.
When his music hit out the gate, when you hear the whatever that is, that instrument is, the crowd cheers and then they go to a
All
boo.
right,
Like
but
like
just
That's
say
your
stop this shit.
thing,
That's
though.
I
How you
didn't
not
I
before
didn't
know?
before
say
you get
that
to
they
that,
was
you
cheering
talking
when
No,
he
about,
wait.
but
walked
you
out
got
or
to
Hold on,
tell
hold
whatever,
us
on.
the
because
Hold
it's
on,
story.
not. I
Lucy.
never
Let me
say
ask you a
that they
question, bro.
cheer. Go ahead.
Lucy. That's your theme music. How you not know what instrument that is?
I don't know what instrument it is, bro. I'm just saying in general. I'm fuck the instrument. I'm
Yo.
telling you, bro. Like it's like motherfuckers forget that they're supposed to boo this guy, but there's so much nostalgia behind John Cena, bro. 'Cause when that music hit, motherfucker, and it's been happening like the last 2-3 weeks, bro. They cheer out off the gate, and then they start booing. Like then it's
I gave
John
it a
Cena
very
suck.
honest criticism. It was an A plus promo on both parties. I got debatable.
Oh
It
shit.
depends on what you fuck with. Like real nigga shit. It's debatable. I ain't been sitting argue saying that Cena lost. I'm not here trying to defend Cody and say Cody won. The shit was debatable.
I don't think you can. Those two things you just said, I don't think you can see.
It was a good fight. It was a good
I can
fight.
say it
I
if I
say,
wanted to say it, but I'm not doing. I'm being
me
unbiased.
personally. I mean, just listening to the. myself and the WWE universe. That's all I've seen, bro. I see people saying like Cody did put up a good fight, and they can't say that, no one can really actually, oh, Cody, he
And
kicked
nobody
his ass.
died.
No, nobody died. That's why I say Cody did great, but I don't think that it was enough to give Cody the win. But you can say that like, yeah, all right, well, Cena won, but it wasn't about much. To me,
Oh shit, Lucci, you good?
And I said Magnolia Water.
Sent to the
Nah, he must have got a call or
That's what
something.
happened when you be
yeah.
talking nonsense. The Lord cut you off right there, man. Stop lying.
Hey, Quiz, you might want to mute up for this next part that we're going to discuss.
He unleashed the demon. That's
Uh,
all I'm gonna say.
a,
I'm gonna
cer-
mute up.
a certain little
He
brother,
unleashed the demon. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Hold on, Cash.
That's
We don't
all
even
I'm
got to
gonna
be subtle
say.
about it. Gunther beat this nigga Jimmy bloody. Do you niggas
He caught him
understand me?
slipping. He caught him
we
slipping.
told you this
Caught
was
him
going to
He
happen.
caught him
He
slipping.
beat the
We
slipping.
told you
he
this was going to
said, you know what I
happen.
mean?
Yeah, Chris.
And
We gonna
and
get
he
to your
threw up
man.
and he threw up the Austrian set on that nigga. He put the blood all on his
He
Nah,
done
chest
that
and
beat
was
shit. He
strawberry
different,
Yeah.
man.
Pop-Tart
That
Snot,
was
juice
snot in this
out
different.
nigga
Jimmy.
face.
That was different.
I'm a Pyro Gang member.
Nigga beat the shit out of Jimmy. Oh my
Oh, you
god.
thought that slap was
Man,
he
going,
beat
oh, you thought I was
he
going to let that slap
beat, beat
slide, huh?
he beat the
No.
bloodline out that nigga.
Damn.
I'm gonna show
Oh,
you.
that
I'm
was
gonna
a
show
that
you
was
the
a
real bloodline.
Friday
Damn,
ass
soda
whooping.
word.
Old face candy paint red.
I'm gonna show you the real bloodline.
Crimson
Damn,
face.
man. But you see, he had to zip tie my homie because he knew what it was if he got loose, man.
He got zip tied though.
He said, let me
He,
go get my
he
zip tie.
literally zip tied him to save him from botching. I think that's what it was. He like, you know what? Just stay right here.
Nah.
You're
Oh,
not
See,
going to trip
yeah,
this
That's
week.
it's
that's
all right.
that's exactly what
ah,
happened.
It's all right. Crash Out Jay coming soon,
damn.
man. He unlocked the demon. Just know that. I'm going to mute up,
Now,
though. I'm going
I
to
ain't
let
going to
y'all get
lie.
y'all bars off,
Him doing
man.
this and this happening further lets me know that Jay is winning. I'll give you that. But this is
Definitely,
what needed to happen
yeah,
to make
definitely
us now want to see the
a
match.
great segment.
Yeah, this was a fire promo with Cody and Cena, man. Definitely set the tone for
Well, the only for me,
Scooter
the
ain't
only
do the Scooter ain't do the sponsor, so I'm gonna do the sponsor today. Hey, look, it's real quick. This episode is sponsored by the Cemetery. Rest in peace, Jimmy Uso the
Jimmy is
first.
crazy.
Jimmy
Salute.
Nah,
Y'all can
son.
take it.
Smith Us.
Jimmy is
So,
hilarious.
so how y'all
Sponsored
feel
by
about this though?
1-800-Flower Arrangements.
I felt like maybe he should have like cracked Jimmy with or Jay with the title and knocked him out.
Hey yo.
But what y'all feel?
Stop it.
I said, hey, yo. I thought he should have laid out
Honestly,
Jay. What
nah.
y'all
I don't
thought?
think he should have did that. Like, nah, you finna sit, you finna watch this. Your brother slapped me. You finna watch me violate, buddy. Pause.
Hey
You
yo.
ain't gonna do nothing.
Right, yeah. Like, stay awake while this nigga gets
Your
smoked.
big brother finna get turned to a hashtag in front of you.
Here goes the milk carton. You want a drink out of it, nigga? Your brother face is on it, nigga. Aha, chocolate milk too, nigga. Yeah, rest in peace to your brother Jimmy, my nigga, the first. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? God, hey, Quiz, you have to go to Austria and smack the shit out of anybody. Just that's your cousin for real. You have to just smack the shit out of just a random stranger.
Now,
I
it's
ain't gonna
one
hold
thing
you.
Gunther did that I didn't like though. The whole tasting the blood thing, like that's hepatitis, bro. What are you doing?
That nigga said, fuck hepatitis. That nigga from, never mind, it's cool. He from
What are
Austria.
we doing?
Yeah,
Stop
You
it.
think he
it
give a
was
fuck about
That's
some hepatitis?
gross.
That nigga is from Austria. That nigga not scared of nothing. That nigga probably, what? That nigga said, yeah,
That
give me
nigga
all of
was
that.
quiz,
Nigga
quiz
sell.
that nigga
when
seen war firsthand. Like
That ass. That nigga is sell. My nigga, that
when
nigga is, hey
when
yo.
when Gunther Bruce Lee get mad, I said, "Oh yeah, Jay, he in trouble when it comes to WrestleMania."
Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh, I'm gonna beat your
Hey
ass.
Quiz, he laughed at Jimmy when Jimmy was doing all that shit in
yeah,
the
he
ring.
was saying that
He,
shit.
He was
that nigga
laughing
got
at that nigga,
that nigga got out the pit. He started laughing at that nigga like, oh nigga, you thought I'm taking
and he
this shit
called him
serious?
pussy.
You thought I'm taking this shit
Nigga
serious?
Like
But
Jay
look,
gotta
snarled in his
shoot this nigga.
face.
Like he gotta do something, quiz. I don't know what. I don't know what Jay got to do. He man, he
Jay might have to shoot Gunther.
Yeah.
All right, I ain't want to be the one to say it. Thanks,
For
Cash.
sure. It got to
Appreciate
be
it,
a
man.
shotgun match.
You
That's what it got
better,
to be.
that nigga better, you need to call Journey, you need to call Zilla.
That nigga.
I've
That shit.
been saying they should have some type of stipulation to the match. Honestly, like
What, a
something,
bloodline rule match?
like
That
something.
nigga need to call every
It
bloodline
should be
he
first.
knows.
I wish they niggas would bring like some
It should
first
be no
bloods
DQ
back
though.
or
At least
No,
something.
they
like
need
for
to
real,
have.
for real.
They need to have a shotgun, a revolver,
Clean
and
knuckle
shotgun
cup
match.
too.
That's what they need to have.
We need like a
Shotgun shells need to be on the in the middle of the
like
ring
make that
by the
shit an
time the niggas
ambulance
is
match or
finished.
some shit. Like I don't know.
Shotgun shells is crazy.
They gotta
That's
spice
all.
it
Shotgun
up, man.
shells.
They gotta do something for me at
So
least.
we are all in agreement. This was the best segment of this feud.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Took them long enough. Like they kept doing the
Yeah, I'm about
same
to say, took
shit
them
for
long
like
I
2
enough.
want to see
weeks.
the match now.
Yeah, like this made me want to watch the match. Like all
Bring
them
on
other
First,
like
right?
random
So now y'all
brawls,
cool with this
we could
being the
have did
first
without.
match of the main of WrestleMania, right?
Oh yeah. They could open the night.
Oh,
Yeah,
All
I've
they could
been
open the
cool.
saying.
night.
Hey,
Told y'all,
quiz,
man.
quiz.
I don't got them open tonight though.
Quiz. I was saying that. I've been saying that.
Nah.
You
In real life, cash, I don't got them
you
opening
think
the
it might
night. But
co-main
if Quiz
event?
is involved, they open it
You
the
think
night.
it's gonna co-main event or what?
They might be on a
Or they
pre-show
just
I
with
ain't
Wade
gonna lie.
Barron and them.
I
You
ain't
know
gonna.
it's gonna be bad. Now you tripping?
They
You
put them on
bugging.
a pre-show. I ain't gonna lie. We got to
pre-show
go
is
to
insane.
WWE
Y'all might as
headquarters
well
and
retire the
torch.
belt right there.
But nah, I low key got Tiffany and Charlotte starting night one.
Low key.
Mm, I can see that too. I can
I
see
got
that.
Jade and Beyond, Jade and Naomi low key.
Oh my gosh.
That's like a
I
second
mean,
or
it's not
third
bad to
match on the
open up the
card.
card.
Nah, it ain't. I mean,
Matter
just
of
Set the
on the
fact,
card
tone.
in general, like it's low key lit.
Yeah, you
Like
set the
for real,
matter
tone.
of
for real.
fact, I got the IC title match starting on WrestleMania. We getting right to
Hell
Penta,
yeah.
Braun breaking these niggas.
Hell
That's what I think
yeah.
gonna happen.
That's what it's gonna be. Like
Wait, Nika.
I gotta see what that match is gonna be though. Like in order for me to really.
Penta definitely involved. I think they probably add.
I think it's
I think they
Penta,
probably add Finn
Braun,
and Dom.
Finn,
Honestly,
and Dom. Yeah, I think it's
I
them
think that's
four.
what it is for real. Because
So we
Finn's
even
going after
welterweight.
the IC
So
title right now, and then
so poor Sheamus gets nothing.
I think
Nope.
Shane.
I think Sheamus hurt though.
Yeah, he's not even around for real. So
Hey,
it's
Nika.
cooked for him. For that.
Talk to me, Tommy.
Before we get to Penta, we got to punch on something real
What
quick.
about Ludwig?
Hold on. Everybody get Tommy the ISO.
We got to punch on Soda Boy real quick, Mister Break the Building. So when we was once talking about presentation. So we get the Monday, and you got Cena and Cody. They set the
Mm-hmm.
tone for the night, and your follow up after that, we get Mister Break the Building,
Out the
and
gate.
then this new. That was the worst like slot of like timing that could have been for them niggas. Like they could have
We
saved that
skipped
match
that
for like the
recap
9 o'clock
for a reason.
hour. Like why put that there? That was such weird placement when that match happened.
I mean, honestly, after Cena, Cody, Gunther, Jay, this shit
It was
downhill.
it was an
I
alright
like
match,
anything
but
they
it
would
was
have put after that would have been like.
This shit downhill after that. I ain't gonna lie.
they should have for sure put Penta or a whole different match. Like they
Penta
could
and them
put
was
anything.
cool. The tag match was cool.
Hey, they finally let Finn be powerful again.
Yeah, my nigga finally he pinned Penta. That's crazy. Like he pinned
But yeah,
one of the
Penta and
most powerful niggas right here.
yeah.
Salute my dog, Finn, man.
Hey yo, that spear was crazy for
That shit
Brown
like get
Breaker.
hurt like
Speared the
hell.
shit out of
Yeah,
Penta.
yeah,
Like we got a box afterwards.
yeah. This was I don't know. It was different to see Penta and Braun Breaker like as a tag team.
It was
It's
cool.
different
I ain't had
seeing
it.
Yeah, it was
it's
fire.
different seeing Penta tag with different wrestlers when it's not Ray Phoenix.
Speaking of which, just want to throw this out there because we forgot to mention that during the SmackDown recap. Ray Phoenix is expected to debut this Friday.
Yep.
So
Oh
Yeah,
shit, I forgot
forgot
about
about
that.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
that is a fact. Probably against Andrade is what I'm reading. So we can look forward to that.
Probably
Oh, that's a
Mello.
That's
banger.
that's
That's a
lit.
good one.
That's
Probably
not far
Mello about to
fetched
get
at
packed
all.
up by
That's
Phoenix soon.
that's low. That's low key a Lucha Underground rematch, low key. So that's gonna be a goodie for sure. Yeah, Friday is a movie. All right.
So now the rest of Monday Night Raw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to be honest again?
Straight filler work.
filler
Honestly, I
work
don't even remember too
badly.
much after I heard the AJ Styles, Logan Paul.
Didn't much happen.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, we could touch that segment.
Yeah,
AJ
go
Styles,
ahead real
Logan
quick.
Paul.
The Pulverizer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
Oh,
Cash. I don't
That
got the
move
game
is
yet, so
lit.
I'm about to say I don't know if
It's
it's in the
not.
game,
It's not.
but it looked lit.
yeah,
It
he's
It's
looked
not.
lit.
smooth with that shit. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
wish
That
it
shit's
was, though.
smooth.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I hate him, but that finisher is fire.
Yeah.
Pulverize.
Oh,
Pulverizer.
rise, you fucking dead.
Yeah.
Show off, nigga.
Like,
That nigga show off died like career wise after that match. Like
nigga lost to bro Frozenberg badly on a
bad.
backstage.
You show off. What the fuck are you showing?
What the fuck is he showing? Oh man,
uh,
Well,
yeah.
but
I honestly don't remember. Like honestly, the only thing else
nah,
was the
I don't
triple
remember Raw at all.
EO versus Rhea,
it was a lot of
Yeah.
filler.
and
That's
I'm
what I
Miss
not.
wanted to
Rosenbach
ask
couldn't do
y'all,
it.
They be
fellas.
disrespecting EO so
Yo,
bad, but it be so
This
funny.
Logan Paul and AJ, they did not sell me on this match, not at all.
yo,
They didn't sell you on a match, really?
That match gonna be fire.
it's I'm not mad at it honestly. You know what I mean, I feel like it's gonna be
Promo
like
wise, it ain't gonna hit like that because neither one of them best attribute is promos. But in the ring, like the in ring work, man, that match gonna go stupid.
it kind of reminds me of like LA Knight
I
and
mean, it
AJ
looks good
Styles,
on paper, but I don't know.
like
They
it's
they
not
gotta.
nothing on the line, but it's
Logan
just gonna be a
Paul
fire
does
match.
not have bad matches, and neither does AJ.
That is factual. That is factual.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
Good point.
crazy match. Honestly, they might steal the show on one of them nights. Honestly,
You notice they only put Logan Paul in the ring for the most part with like
yeah,
hitters.
Rollins, LA Knight,
Now that's true.
all this
Logan
KO,
Paul
shit
has been
fire.
getting
Randy,
big plates
Roman,
since he
like,
got there.
Roman, Cody,
and they all
Yeah,
be good ass matches, so you can't go wrong with it.
Ray,
I got this being on night 2.
Ricochet.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they did.
Shit, this could be a show opener for real.
Yeah, they could set the tone.
I thought this would be on night 2.
yeah, I got this on night 2 being the opener.
And I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that too.
And then Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, special
yo,
guest
quick
referee.
question.
Mm.
Io
What's
Sky,
up?
she really don't speak it good in English, or is that her gimmick?
No,
No,
she really doesn't
she
speak
really don't.
English, bro.
Oh, damn.
I
It's not her
fucking
first
hate
language at
quitters.
all. But like, see her
His
get
Spanish kind of
mad though,
good.
and like, I'm champion. You're a baby. I'm champion.
But she actually speak it better than like certain like
She speaks better
Asuka
than
and like
Oscar.
like Asuka and Shinsuke. She speaks it better
It's,
than certain
Okay.
foreign.
yo,
He surprisingly
Shinsuke
speaks
sounds
Spanish
so funny
better
speaking
than
English.
business. This is crazy.
Even Andrade damn near.
Yeah, yeah.
But this was a weird.
You
I've never
have
seen
a
a bad
tiny
EO match, and
voice.
this was a bad EO match. Like I don't know how it happened, but
It's a rare woman,
like
yeah.
I don't know how
Last
this is
for
a bad
last.
match. But yeah, this was not a good. It was so sloppy, mad botches, no chemistry. Like
Oh
Like,
yeah, this got to
I
get
ain't
plus
gonna lie.
5. This match
Io
has
and
to get plus.
Rhea don't really ever have good matches one on one.
yeah, I thought their first match was pretty decent though. Like their first one for
That's
the
it.
championship.
It's not like fire though.
Yeah, what you
Io
would
and
expect.
Bianca have way better
Yeah,
matches.
you would expect them to
Yeah.
really go to the next level, but I guess it was more so to set up, the triple threat. Had a
Well, they should just go ahead and just announce it. Like, why y'all teasing it? Like,
I don't get
we
I
here.
don't get why we had the Black Queen take a top rope riptide for her, but okay. Um, yeah, Super Rhea beat the shit out of both of these
Yeah,
girls.
a super riptide.
Oh yeah, y'all wanna give Bianca the ISO for being the ref for the night? Y'all think y'all should she should do this again or
Which one of you nasty heathens had an issue with Bianca's outfit?
Who?
oh yeah, we
Was
gotta
it?
get to
It
that
had
too.
to be.
It had to
Was
be
it
that.
Ramo or Fury?
It was
Somebody in
Ramo.
the
Definitely
chat,
Ramo. It had to
they
be
was trying to get
Ramo.
Yeah,
real disrespectful with Bianca
This
and
nigga
so
Fury
Fury
said
thought
she
that
looked
was
like,
Jake or some shit.
yeah.
This nigga
you know,
thought
he got bad out. He's 75
this
years
nigga.
old and stuff, man.
Oh
You know.
man.
Hey, check
Which,
it
by
out,
the
nigga.
way, we knew you wasn't gonna show up, you lying ass.
Hey, as
Dead
kayfabe
men
mark,
can't come back to kayfabe.
as a unit, as a team, and as a record label, we do not condone any Bianca Pierre slander
None.
Not
whatsoever.
at all.
None of it.
You will get curb stomped.
Zero.
And
Alley.
these and that's where was they at Monday Night Raw? They was in where was they at, man?
London.
They was not giving it up for the Queen at all. Like
Yeah, even the crowd, we
beautiful
checking y'all
Queen in the
too. Y'all
middle of the
better wake the
ring,
fuck up when
they
y'all see
just
chocolate in the
And
ring.
they just
Bianca
sleep.
had them yams out too.
They just in the crowd sleep yawning like
Yeah.
6-pack and the yams.
just melanin popping like
Cocoa butter everywhere.
baby hairs laid.
Yeah. Hey, but yo, sexiness aside, Paul, I see what they're trying
She
to do.
made that outfit.
I
Fire.
see what they're trying to do.
What?
You ain't gonna tell me he gonna have
When
Bianca come out in WrestleMania like
once Mania is over, them Bianca referee toys, hot on the shelves. I see what they're doing.
They about to go platinum.
It almost went platinum just now. I'm not gonna lie. I almost made the episode go platinum, but we just gonna move on. I promise. But fucking yeah, the crowd they didn't utter a word while that Queen stood in the middle of the ring by herself, and I'm just confused.
Yeah,
I'm not
them
confused
overseas
actually,
crowds
that
is
but
they
you
used
something.
know,
to
I don't
check
know.
her hairy armpits and stuff, man. Come on now.
yeah, man, I was about to say, yeah, I'm
Bad
not
teeth
actually
and bad
confused.
posture. Eating beans for breakfast and shit.
Yeah, them niggas, I don't know. But I'm
Hyenas.
with
Good
Soda though. The
place.
rest of Monday Night Raw,
Yeah,
filler work
that
badly.
was raw.
Yeah, that
Let's
was
get to
it.
NXT real quick.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
wrap this
Cash
shit
did
up.
want to get to NXT. Go ahead, man. I got you.
NXT.
So, about a month and a half ago, a certain prediction was made by Ricky Saints.
Mm-hmm.
That prediction was by the time Stand Deliver happens, he's gonna have the North American title. Guess who said that?
Who said that?
Me. And lo and behold, what happened Tuesday?
My nigga is a champion.
God, it feels good to be right.
That nigga, who was the nigga he
That's all I
beat?
want to do.
What's his name?
Sean Spears.
That nigga was a transitional champion. Bad.
And that's
They
fine.
should have had Ricky beat Tony D'Angelo low key. Cause my nigga, I think Tony D'Angelo more powerful than my nigga Spears, but
Yeah, but you know how they do it. Like, they've been doing that for years and stuff, man. Like,
yeah,
even going back to the days of Hogan, like, Iron Sheik was a transitional champion just to lose to Hogan.
yeah. And then at the end of the show, the crowd was chanting, Tony, you fumbled. Tony, you fumbled.
Oh yeah, because he got attacked by Ethan Page. Yep.
Yeah.
I was crying. I'm like,
We also got the triple threat announced between Oba,
yup,
Trick, and Javon
that's
Evans.
gonna be fire. Who y'all think
Why
gonna
Trick was
win?
also
Javon? Why
attacked.
Javon Evans seems so hype all the time, man?
Yeah, he a young
He's a
nigga.
St.
He
Louis
young.
nigga.
I'm gonna
He a
say yeah, he
young
a St. Louis nigga
Like,
and he
he's
young,
20.
man. Yeah, he young
he
as
a
hell.
young
He's
nigga.
like 20.
A real YN.
He looked at Trey. He looked at Trick and said, "Shut your ass up." That shit was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Cause Trick been on that
But
type
it
time with
didn't.
him too though. Like
Yeah,
he been
he
trying to
has
be
been
cool
around.
with
He
Trick,
has.
and Trick been on his ass. So like, all right, fuck it.
But I think also what's the name of that group? Dark State.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They attacked
Hey,
Pack
on this
up.
episode
I ain't
actually.
gonna lie. I like the little niggas, man. Pause.
Cause they remind you of the Nexus for real. I fuck with that shit.
Yeah,
So
that's
Yeah,
what
they're
they
more
do.
Nexus than Shield.
so
Yeah.
they canceled out us thinking that Trick might be a part of it because they packed him up.
Yeah, they packed him
Well,
up. So
Trick
my
had
prediction
a
on that
swing
was
on
wrong.
them.
They pat Javante.
Oh, that's what happened. Trick swung on him.
Yeah, they had to pack them up. Trick swung on them first.
Yeah.
Hey, where your homegirl at, man?
That ain't not home. That's travel lady.
What she? She not
Hey,
pulling up
hey, you
tonight.
say, hey,
Holy.
Look what Lucci came here to do tonight, y'all.
she not, she not pulling up
Old lady
tonight,
is
yo,
Cash.
crazy.
why you ask
Yeah.
me? I don't know.
Hey. I'm just asking a question, fam.
Nigga
I was
stupid.
never in her DMs.
Hey, the Tony
Quiz.
fumble during the main event was
Oh
crazy.
shit.
No, that's
That I feel like that shows and it says like a
Brush
lot. Like
Trevino.
man, like once talent like tips over to NXT from AEW, it's like man, like you can see where shit went wrong and like how things just elevated. Because it's man, you got Ricky, Ethan Page, and Sean Spears, and they just been all over there, just been hooping since then. So
Yeah, pull up numbers.
Yeah, I told you
yeah,
for me, it's more of just of a presentation thing. Like they just present it better in WWE than they
Half
were
your
over there.
WrestleMania card is former AEW folks punching every single one of them.
You know,
yeah.
I got a question for y'all. Y'all just reminded me about this since we talk about NXT. Standard Deliver being at, well, for me, I'm on the East Coast, so it's gonna be I think 12:30, 1 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yep.
But for them, for the wrestlers, it starts at 9:30 in the morning
Oh yeah,
in Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about this? Because I've seen
You
people
gotta do
say,
it.
yeah, I
Honestly,
mean, yeah, they do got to
It's
do it.
got
because
you
WrestleMania the
have no
same night.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 2 nights, so you kind of got to do it before
Yeah,
Mania
you got to.
nights. That's why
Which I'm
I
not
was
And
mad
Good
at.
Friday.
always
I'm not mad at it,
see.
honestly.
That's what I was about to say, Cash. I was always a fan of like maybe it's just me that thinks this way. Especially if we're not gonna get like a big go home segment on that Friday night SmackDown. I feel like because Friday is also the Hall of Fame, correct?
Facts. That's gonna probably happen
Yeah.
right after SmackDown.
Right after SmackDown. So I feel like they should have just did Stand and Deliver and then did the Hall of Fame instead of SmackDown because we're not about to get no big segment out of SmackDown.
yeah.
Yeah, those usually be like the
Yeah.
fillers, but you know, I get it.
9:30 is kind of crazy though.
Cause yeah, that's what I was about to say. Cause they say usually the performers got to show up 5 hours before the show to warm up and all of that.
Yeah. That's
So if you
crazy.
think about that, that's at 9:30 in the morning. You telling me I got to be there at 4 a.m. like to warm up for wrestling is crazy. I'm not
I
gonna
About
lie
think,
to you.
6, yeah, about
like,
6.
previous years, I think it started, like, what, 11?
Wait,
So,
so
I
that
mean, it
means
has been
not
starting
only do you
early.
gotta be there, that means you got to go to probably the Hall of Fame ceremony after SmackDown.
After SmackDown, then you're gonna be tired.
Right.
You got to get up
You be
in a
tired.
couple hours.
That's
And then
fucked
they
up.
doing like the WrestleMania after parties and shit, like from that Thursday through Sunday. So you probably might, I don't know if you're going to that or not. They get your ass up at
Niggas getting,
5:30,
like, 2 hours of sleep, for real. Like,
shoot your ass
I,
over there to the arena.
I really hope that ladder match don't be
hey,
botchy as hell.
it's
Now
all
that
for
it's at 9:30,
it's all
I'm
for the
worried
it's
for the
all for the
ratings
love of the
now.
game, man.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking about too, Tommy, because they got a ladder match planned for that card. So I just hope that's not the first match
And
of
then
the night. One,
after that pay-per-view, you gotta go change clothes and then go to WrestleMania.
right? You gotta get there for the pre-show and shit. So it's like they got a long weekend planned for sure. And there's supposed to be other
Facts.
shit like the roast of WrestleMania and other outside shit that they got
Undertaker
going
Dead
on.
Man special.
And speaking of WrestleMania, they got another documentary coming out too about
You know?
I think it's called the creating of a spectacle or something like that. It's about WrestleMania 9, I want to say,
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
because it was
WrestleMania
also
9. Where was that?
It was like,
Vegas.
yeah, he was like,
That WrestleMania is low-key ass.
yeah, he said that
Yeah,
too.
that's what
It's
the
like it's
documentary about.
ass, but the documentary gonna make it fire.
Yeah, it's an Ash Mania, but it's going to talk about how it made or like broke WrestleMania type of shit. Like,
Yeah,
because Lucci
I ain't
Man
gonna
was
lie.
hurt,
If
you
you
know.
want to know why I low-key hate Hulk Hogan, that's
That's
part
one of
of
them.
it.
Yep. I swear, as soon as they start showing the clips, I was like, yeah, I remember this vividly because I do not like
But
Buddy after this.
Hogan pulls some whole shit.
Yeah, the show over. You want to walk down here to talk about? Like,
Teddy
who do you
Or
think
Graham.
you
insert
are?
himself
Cuz
into the
like,
title picture. Like, Brett lost,
but
man. Get
Lucci,
out
look,
of
you know
here.
how Cash said history repeats itself. We back in Vegas. Punk is coming down to the ring badly. Do you understand? But now
Touch
Touch
grass
Grass
in the
just pulled up
building.
too. I know he wanted to get his piece off, man. Touch Grass, what's going on, man?
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
We in here.
How's it going on,
Going
man?
all right, man.
Man,
We just finished the
I
just
think
finished
the
both
Raw
recaps.
was
Talk to me.
I think the Raw was the best Raw of like literally a long time. Bleeding, Jimmy Uso, Gunter wiping his blood, licking his blood off his hands. He tasted his own blood. I mean, that's a sign of disrespect I've ever seen any. When a person sits there and licks your brother's blood in front of you, that's insane. That's insane heel. Like,
Mm.
and then the fact that like Jimmy was like calling his brother about his legal government name John. I mean, I mean, how else can you like? That's a story right there. And he's like, I'm gonna kill your ass. He's like, I mean, that's a story, man.
Yeah,
That's
pack
just, I
him
mean,
up, pack that
I'm gonna
mother,
beat your ass, bro.
pack that nigga ass
I'm
up.
gonna beat your ass.
Oh, we talking
so
about
Nah, I
this
feel like this is the
Usos getting
promo they
packed
should have
up?
led with.
this right here
Yeah,
shows
we talked about that.
that Gunther and Jay will be a no holds barred match. I mean, yeah, it will be a no holds barred match, and it's gonna kick off. It's gonna kick off night probably night 2 or night 1. One of the two.
See,
It's
look,
gonna
Quiz,
kick it
it's
off.
not always disrespect. It could start night one if it's a like he's saying, if it's a no holds bar match and it start the night, nobody gonna be mad at that.
It's gonna be no holds. It's gonna be no holds barred. It's definitely gonna be no holds. It's gonna be a stipulation match. You're definitely gonna have a stipulation, definitely for sure. Um, but I think that with Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in general, I mean, and for every like, there was a couple people complaining about Roxanne not being on Mania. I'm like, bro, she could literally be on set and deliver and have a match with Bayley, and I'll be fine. Like, not everybody has to be on Mania. Not everybody's gonna be on Mania. It's not a knock against anybody, but I mean, it's a 3 hour show. I mean, stand and delivers at 9:30 in the morning, and then you go to night 1 right after.
Yeah, that's
That's like,
exactly what we were just talking about too, about stand and deliver being that early in the morning.
so,
Yeah.
so technically from Friday all the way to Sunday, you got what damn near 102 hours of wrestling because you got the Hall of Fame on Friday, and then right after SmackDown, and then you got night. So that's like all like pretty much 130, like 120 hours of just wrestling,
Yeah,
pretty
that's a
much.
lot of 3 hours SmackDown, or 3 hour Hall of Fame, three
Yep.
hour
3 hours,
NXT,
Two
six
brothers
three
got
hour
hours,
packed up, man. The one
WrestleMania.
segment was hilarious, bro.
What?
and then 3 hours, like, So it's pretty much, and then not only that, you got to do the pre-show. You got to do about the pre-show because pre-show matches, so you're gonna have WrestleMania kickoff matches. So technically, you could look at this as 120 hours of just wrestling for
Yeah.
that weekend. And think about it too, they're taking advantage too because Easter is on April 20th,
Yep, 422, and it's 420.
and so you're gonna have people who are gonna sit there and be able to watch that. That means TV ratings.
Crowd
That
might
means
be crowd might be
TikTok,
asleep, low
And they gonna be
key.
in Vegas, they probably be fried.
Man,
Yeah,
they be
crowd
high
gonna
as
be
shit.
fried,
They
bro.
gonna be high
Them
as
niggas gonna
shit.
be chilling, like they ain't even gonna
They
be hyped
definitely
for
gonna be
real.
high.
Okay, but there's another thing I want to bring up, right? Everybody's been saying WrestleMania 22, oh, it's the lowest buy rate. But people don't, WrestleMania 22 was actually a really good WrestleMania. Like, if it was one that was good, you had Rey Mysterio, you had Kurt Angle, you had Randy. You had Rey Mysterio beat those two. And not only that, he had to earn that title shot because he lost that No Way Out to Randy prior. So, I mean, the underdog won. I mean, that WrestleMania 22 was one of the best WrestleMania. And we had Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon.
I
I
think
mean,
I think the buy rate's so low this year because the tickets so damn expensive.
yeah, it's so
Like it's
exciting
way
because
too
it's
damn
Vegas.
expensive.
Yeah, those Vegas
It's
taxes
like
are like
they killing.
crazy.
Like it's
I
like
feel like the
30 racks.
nosebleeds is still like
Yeah, it's like
fucking
30 racks
almost,
for the
yeah, like
nosebleed.
what the fuck is going on?
It's like 30 racks for the nosebleed, man. You might as well just tailgate.
Oh, this is the other thing we
Yeah.
forgot to mention about NXT. They had Stephanie Vaquer drop what
Man,
The North
which
okay,
title
come
was
on,
this?
man. You got to pronounce it's back here. Like, we got to go.
Nah,
We got
nah,
to,
nah, 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 nah. Fuck all that. Listen. Which title did she drop? It was North American, right?
Yeah.
yes, but we got to get you there, man. We got to roll. We got to help you roll your R's. We got to help
No,
you roll
no,
your
no. Her name is Stephanie Vaquer. Fuck it. That's her name.
back
But nah,
here.
Yeah.
I was confused by that move because I feel like if you were just gonna have her relinquish the title, you could have just had Julia do that because she's legitimately hurt. So I'm just confused by that. Now I feel like what Mandy Rose said last week about how they were just trying to erase her whole little double champion thing. It
Oh
kind of
yeah.
looked more true. I'm not gonna lie.
I
That
forgot
kind of what
about
it
that
looked like.
shit too, yeah. Because
Like,
it
let's
was
have
like,
her
okay, yeah, let's
defend
just
once
make her
and then
look
that's it.
powerful with this real quick, and then they had her
Yeah, and
defend it one time last week or 2 weeks ago, and then all right, we just gonna relinquish
then
the
that's it.
title. Like,
Yeah,
I want
I
to
guess
I
that's
want
what
to
it
ask
is.
you guys a question though. Like the
What's that?
women's division and Raw, I think after the draft it's going to get a lot better, and I think we're going to see. I'm predicting there's going to be at least 6 people called up from NXT to Raw each. So there's going to be 12 people in general called up. I'm
like,
predicting.
where didn't Roxanne like go back? It's like I don't know where Roxanne at.
Yeah,
She
No,
like
that's
went
that
to
was
the
my
main.
next question
She was
because
in
that
elimination chamber.
confused me.
Then she was
She was
like
in the
on the
chamber
main
match.
stage,
They said she was on the Raw roster, and then now she's back on NXT. I'm just very
and then she
confused.
like lost to
So
Kalani.
so so here's the thing. Okay, so from what I understand, and I don't have sources like these other people, right? Is that they don't have it's a 3 hour show, right? It's 102 hours of wrestling, right? 100, 120. So you're probably gonna do Roxanne versus Bailey at deadline to send her off, and Bailey, and that's the way. So because like timing wise, on the match, you're probably gonna have your part night two, like that match is probably going to be like a 30-minute match if I had to guess, 25 to 30, right? Night two, the triple threat, maybe 25 to 30, right? So timing wise, you probably could just do Roxanne and Bailey, and that's why Roxanne. So technically, the call ups haven't happened until after the draft. That's what they said. That's what Hunter said in the conference call. He said that the call ups will happen at their meeting. So technically, Roxanne has been called in yet. She's still technically NXT. So after the draft, she'll be either drafted to Raw or SmackDown. So technically, she's still NXT. She may dip her toes into the main roster like Tiffany Stratton did, but technically until after the draft, then she's called. So that's the way it's working.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so technically Roxanne is a part of a roster, but she's not really part of she's not part of SmackDown, she's not part of Raw. And technically that's the way, as soon as the draft happens for both rosters, it's going to be set. It's going to be like,
So,
Raw, Bloodline's going to be on Raw, Cody's going to be on SmackDown, and that's it.
so what woman you think about to get caught up from NXT?
I predict it's probably going to be Kalani Jordan, Roxanne, um,
Kalani, she's
so,
still she's good, but she's still green though.
so Ruka, and
Oh,
then
I ain't
and
gonna
then
lie.
last is Shakira Jordan, and then I want to say another one. Julia. Three people right
I
now.
don't think so. I don't think so. Ruka gets because Ruka still ain't even held a championship in NXT yet.
Yeah, but she's
I feel
so
like so
talented.
Ruka got a
She is
whole.
so talented, man. She is so
She
talented.
is. That's why she needs a powerful run in it. She has to have one.
Her finishing move can come out of nowhere. Her finishing move can come out of nowhere. Like
Trust
that's
me.
that.
So Ruka damn near in my top five is like for
So
skill wise.
for the men's, I think Trick is gonna stay another year in NXT. I just don't think he's roster ready yet. I saw it more with Melo than anything, and I don't think Melo's buried. I just think they don't have anything creative right now, and that's fine. He could be paired with Miz, and Miz has been in this business for 20 years. It's not like he's a scrub. He's been in the
They
business for 20 years.
I feel like they
You
could
know,
have had
so
some. I feel like they could have had something for Melo, but they pivoted to Jacob because
you know, what they're gonna do?
he could have been a
They're
Miz guy.
gonna have Melo don't Miz win the title at Mania. That's probably what they're gonna do. If I'm being honest, from the Street
Oh
Profits.
my god!
I'm guessing right now. The way it's looking right now, it's probably gonna be Melo and Miz versus Street Profits at Mania.
Like I like them, but I guess we could. I mean, we
Yeah,
could do it. I guess. Yeah.
yeah. But if I had to guess right now, you're probably gonna do a multi-man's match, but probably night one, probably the IC title, and then night two the US title, multi-man match, which is fine because they at the end they get on the Mania. Um, And then, we'll see what's going on with the I think Raw's probably going to get night two. SmackDown's probably going to get night one. And then you can go off of that. I mean, it's not all. And then, I think Randy and Katie are probably going to go night two, if I had to guess. Uh, and then, Styles and Logan Paul are probably going to go night one. And and then
Yeah,
maybe Naomi and what the hell's her name?
Jade.
Uh, Jade, yeah,
Oh,
Jade will probably
Miko.
go night two, night two probably. If I had to guess, probably gonna go night two.
I
No,
respect.
that's all. And then you got the triple threat with the women's. That's probably gonna go night one. That's probably gonna kick off Mania. If I'm being honest,
You think so?
night one, night two,
I
yeah,
think
night
they.
two,
I think
probably
they.
night two.
I think they go night
I
two.
think they're,
Honestly,
I think they're gonna kick off night two.
yeah, kick off night two. I don't think they
Yeah.
go
And then
one.
the women's match, Charlotte and Tiffany, they're probably gonna go. They're probably gonna go middle of the pack night one,
I
like
mean,
maybe like fourth match, maybe like fourth match.
realistically, Charlotte and Tiffany should be on night two because they got the WWE championship.
Mhm.
So, but I'm not mad at it either way.
Yeah. Um, when the booking wise first, like the back and forth between Cena and Cody, like I thought it was interesting. I thought Cena kind of answered his own question, and then it did, like he is kind of right. They've been trying to replace Cena for the past 10 years with new faces and he's still there. They tried it with Roman. No disrespect to Roman. I don't know. The Roman. They tried it with so he's kind of right on that. He has a way to feel that way, right? They've been trying to replace him for 20 years. Every time he comes back, there's someone new, like Roman.
But
Now it's Cody.
I feel like Roman completed that mission though.
Did he though?
Yeah, I think he completed that mission. Like you don't got to be here no more. Like when he came back at Money in the Bank, it was like okay
Mhm.
now. It was like Roman. It's like yeah, Roman. Where he made it. Like you don't need Cena to be here, but and Roman was carrying it by himself. So and Cody, as far as like character, he's damn near like a John Cena in an alternate universe. So now Austin Theory, like that was another thing. They tried to do that, but that was Vince like trying to push Austin Theory.
Yeah, having him beat Cena at Mania was definitely a clear fumble.
That was
I'm not
straight
gonna lie.
Vince though. Like Vince really, I don't think Triple H really fuck with Austin Theory too much like that.
I see
But I
BRS
mean,
pulled up.
he even said it too. Like in that promo, he said, "This feud does nothing for me. This feud does nothing for you. It does nothing for me." And he was right. And I think he was trying to stick to Vince at that point. Like, bro,
Yeah, he
why
was
are you making me work
cooking.
with Theory?
He was cooking Theory.
I got a question, bro, because I heard this too. So they were saying Cody said about Cena was like the chosen one, which I don't agree with that because I seen that brother was almost fired at one point in time, when he first came in, like until he cut
Well,
that rap, he did that rap in back of the bus and
you
Stephanie asked
guys,
him if he can do that. But hold up. My thing is, who brought Cody back?
Vince.
Vince,
Okay.
And
And did it look like Cody was getting a certain type of push when he got back?
out the gate, yes.
on
Okay.
the
So,
gate.
so does it look like that Cody was more of a chosen,
Cody was
you know,
definitely the
You could say that he was the chosen one for Drew. Like, remember how Drew first started off? He was billed as the chosen one by Vince, right? And then when Drew came back, he got the push. If you remember correctly, when Drew came back, he got a push. He won the
yeah.
champion. He won the Royal Rumble. He eliminated Brock Lesnar at Royal Rumble. Then beat Brock Lesnar at Mania. 1, 2, 3. And at that time, nobody was really pinning Brock like that. Nobody. I mean, so
And you
and then
you
when
said
Cody when came back, Vince bought into him. He was going to have him beat Roman, but Hunter was like, "Hey, let's wait another year." And at that time, it was smart because if you had Cody beat Roman that year, right, they would have had two championships. And at that time, Roman was still working a part-time schedule. So I mean, it protected Roman and allowed the story to keep continuing. So
yeah.
I mean, then the next year, Cody ended up winning in Philly.
And to me,
yeah,
Cody was the chosen one because when he came back, it was at the perfect time. Roman was the number one guy, but there was nobody else that could take the title off of him except
yeah,
and it was except Cody. When Cody put up, it's like, oh, he's the guy that could finally dethrone Cody. So and he was
Yeah,
undefeated
I
that whole
agree.
So
year.
does it look like more of like Cody was the chosen one than Cena because we seen,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on. So that bar really didn't.
That's why I was about to say I kind of agree with Lucci on this.
Yeah,
Like,
that bar
I
was a little
understand you
bit
kind of were
iffy.
chosen to do this, like, because
Yeah.
maybe I could be the only one that think like this, but I feel like that's what Soda was just saying too. But if Cody don't come back at that time, like that was just perfect timing too. If he don't come back at that time, we might still be looking at Roman with the title because we didn't have nobody to take the title off him, and it made sense.
Yeah.
So
Or
you kind of
would
were
have, like,
handpicked to do
forced
this.
somebody to, I mean, like Rollins or somebody to take the
Yeah,
title
that's
off.
the only
Or
person I
maybe
would
Punk,
think would
I
be
mean,
Seth
maybe
because
Punk or
he
something.
still haven't beat Seth like 101. That was a disqualification the last time they had a match,
I
so it
forgot
wasn't like
how long it took
Roman
for
beat him.
Punk to pull up after Cody, but Punk could have been an option too at
Like
some
2
point.
years, maybe.
So I mean, yeah,
He probably
Roman
like
could
2
have
years after
possibly
Cody.
still been holding that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that bar didn't hit for me, man. So yeah, man, I got Cena with the.
But
Hey,
the
man.
like you said, Lucci, though, the bar that Cody left on the table was Cena was in the same spot. Like he was about to get fired until Stephanie heard him rapping in the back of the bus. You know what I mean? He was about to get clipped. You know what I mean? So Cody
Hold on, I
left
see
and got his
BRS
shit
is on
up.
stage too. If you want to get your bars off.
Hey guys, touch grass. I'm not trying to be mean, but I can't tell you how unenjoyable it is to listen to you. It sounds like you're on a Nokia flip phone, like on a really bad speakerphone in a wind tunnel.
Let it
You
happen. Let
literally
it happen.
in a busy restaurant. It sounds so bad, bro. Awful.
Let it
Terrible
happen.
to
Let
listen
it.
to.
Yo, I'm crying.
Talk to this.
Hey
Yo,
man,
this
hey,
fuck is great.
hey man, hey, this, hey
He
man.
outside touching grass, bro. Like
Right, he
what you
touching
want?
grass.
Nah, touch
He
that. Let him
touching
touch
grass
that.
for
Let him touch that.
real.
Touch that.
Oh shit! I'm crying.
Couldn't be
Though.
less enjoyable to listen to. I get what he's saying. The content is good, but like just the tone of it is freaking awful. Oh my god.
BRS, how you felt about the promos? Cody and Cena, Roman
Oh
and
So
shit!
like Cody and Cena is the only match that I'm literally excited about at this WrestleMania, honestly, because
Talk to
I
him.
I really don't feel good about this card at all. Now, with that said, it'll probably end up being great. But like, honestly, I feel like a lot of matches mean nothing and are for nothing. I understand you're going to always have those sort of matches, whether it was like, Jimmy J last year, it's not for any stakes or anything, but it's just a rivalry, grudge match, whatever. I
right.
just don't feel like any of these matches have any real importance tied to it right now. And I just am not excited about it, guys. I hate to say that because I want to be excited about it so bad. I just don't feel, you know what I'm saying? I just don't feel good about it.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, I feel the
I see
exact
what you're
same way,
saying
man.
though, BRS, because like I said, two in the space, like last time I talked with them, is that they're missing the fact that they don't have Fastlane. They don't have another pay per view to lead off. Like it's straight 6 weeks, and you got to build this within 6 weeks, and you got what half a month to build this pay per view. Well, another pay per view building onto it, so it's tough for them. So I don't get why they didn't have Fastlane. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like there's one match that I'm excited to see, just one. And honestly, with the fact that Cena's not going to be on TV from now until WrestleMania, and
Yeah,
here's the thing, guys. There are so many things in WWE right now that are literally making no sense, from little things to big things. Like, why has The Rock not been mentioned? Why are we not having him on a cell phone pop during those Cody promos? Why is Cena's hatred all towards the fans when The Rock gave him the order to do what he did? So why is that totally missing from this build now? When honestly, in a certain way, like the most exciting part of the whole thing, even little things like why is this Alba Fire with the secret, with the Chelsea Green group? Was there ever any explanation of like why she joined up with them? Why they're friends?
right.
Why are Raquel and Liv friends? Why is that the case? What is the relationship? I know that, they had certain things in the past, but like, I'd like to know a little bit more backstory behind these things, just a little bit, to understand why things are being done. And things just pop up and they just happen, and it's just like, all right, whatever. This is what we're doing. There's just so many things like that. I can go on and on about them. There's 100
How
examples.
how you feel? How you feel about the triple threat with Punk, Rollins, and Roman?
I just feel like it's a great match, but to me, any main event in WrestleMania, guys, I know you agree with me. I feel like it has to have some sort of stakes attached to it, not just a grudge match between three great people. Like, to me, that's like playing a regular season NBA game. Like, it's LeBron versus Giannis. Cool. But it's like the 33rd game of the season, and what does it really matter? You know what I mean? If it's in the NBA Finals, then it matters. If it's for something. So that's the way I feel about it. Like, I think it's three of the greatest people they have, and it's literally for nothing. Now, if it becomes like, CM Punk Paul Heyman's the manager of the person that wins. He's going to go with them. Okay, cool. But why does CM Punk need Paul Heyman? Does he need a mouthpiece? CM Punk talks all the time, and he does a great job. So I don't get
this brother is punching. Oh my God.
I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? What are the stakes for? Now, if the stakes were, okay, the winner of this match on night 2 gets included in the Cody Cena match, Paul Heyman pulled those strings, then we're talking. Then I'm super into it. If the stakes are, even, the winner gets in the Jay Gunther match night 2, I'm into that. I don't know, Paul Heyman wrote it in.
That cliffhanger though with the favor is still in play. I mean, we still don't know the favor technically. So
I agree with you.
I think that in the match makes it intriguing for me. I wasn't crazy about it at first, but the cliffhanger of we still don't know the favor,
To be honest with you
that
guys,
pulls me in.
I said this in the OT space, the OT Discord thing we had. The triple threat kind of makes sense to me just because of the history. I mean, Punk brought both of those guys into the business. He wanted set. He wasn't buying into Roman. Roman and Punk, the last time they faced each other was in 2014. I mean, I think Roman beat Punk. I think Punk beat Ambrose. He beats Rollins, but he never beat Roman. He hasn't beat Roman at all. I think he had, yeah. So, I mean, the story
Yeah,
is
and
there, but go ahead.
And Seth hasn't beat Roman. But here's the thing,
No, he has. No, he
Roman
has.
hasn't beat Seth.
Yeah,
It's the
Roman
other
has
way
a,
around.
no,
He
he
hasn't beat
has,
Seth.
yeah. He has
He hasn't. It was
Roman,
disqualification.
yeah, that's right.
It was
Yeah,
a disqualification.
Roman lost to Seth at,
Yep.
was it Money in the Bank?
Yep. Disqualification.
but
He hasn't
but
beat
here
Seth.
wait, he lost to him at Royal Rumble when he hit him with the chair 100 times, right? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and
he
then
hasn't won. He
and then the
hasn't beat
previous
Seth
match
though.
before that, Rollins beat, Roman at Money in the Bank. That was the last time they
Right.
faced
So,
each other. 1-1.
but if you're the thing that bothered me about the promo to end SmackDown, Roman's whole thing, the reason why he attacked Punk in the cage was because Paul Heyman was consoling him. Roman always gets jealous over Paul Heyman. And then Paul Heyman's basically kissing Punk at the table while they're signing the contract, whispering in his ear and being his wise man basically. And Roman's just sitting there laughing. It was so out of character. It just didn't make sense to me. Roman wasn't bothered by that. It didn't upset him. He was just sitting there. It's just
So that is a
another
good
thing that
point.
doesn't make
I'm
any
telling you, this
sense.
brother is punching badly tonight,
That
man.
is a really good point though, because Roman was not even. He didn't even react to that for real.
He was
That
laughing and
nigga
he didn't even care.
Heyman was consoling Punk like a little
I
child, and he was just like,
And then
"That's
as
funny."
out of character as Punk as it gets, he kneels down, and I get maybe it was sarcastic or whatever, but he goes, "You are my tribal chief. You are my big dog. You're my this. You're my that." Whatever he was saying, right? Since when is that in Punk's character at all to even joke like that? I'm gonna kiss the ring. I'm gonna kneel in front of you. I'm gonna I get it. Maybe it was some sarcastic stuff he was
Yeah, it
doing.
was sarcastic. I think he was
Yeah.
being sarcastic.
So then
Gotta
why
say.
did Roman get mad? And hey, you trying to show me up? And why didn't he get mad about Paul Heyman? I don't understand it, guys. I really don't.
So would y'all brothers be mad at okay, Cena winning the title and then he turns on the Rock?
Uh,
That
Would I
would
be
be
mad
too
at it?
much.
No, but I just feel like it would be like, all right, now y'all made nothing make sense. And
Yeah,
It
it's
would be
complete
that's
like,
failure.
like
okay,
overbooking.
like another loop. Like, okay, you thought I was gonna, yeah, but it's all about me. It's not about, this whatever you're talking about, final boss, and then
Because then
that's
we
some
turn in the
kind of
Rock
way.
babyface
Turn the
at
Rock
that point.
babyface with Cody, right?
Yeah, and
And
now
then
we
would
just
that
There
talking
make
was,
about
Cena
but
even more hated?
there was
Like
an announcement though too. Rusev re-signed
that
with
would
WWE.
kind of, I think that would kind of go
oh yeah,
left
Rusev
like
did shit.
that. Yeah, that would be a little bit like,
But right now, I just don't. They don't even have nothing for like Drew McIntyre for real. So I don't even know what they're gonna do with Rusev.
but guys, the number, and I don't want to bombard you guys, but I have one more thing. The number one thing to me that doesn't make sense is The Rock wanted Cody to be his champion, right?
mhm.
We know everyone. It's part of the storyline. Rock is on the board. He runs everything. He's not even Adam Pearce or Nick Aldis or Triple H. Like no one can tell him anything. You can't say no to the guy. Cody defies him and says no to be his champion. Then Cena comes out, who's aligned with him. Rock clearly has an investment in the WWE, as we all know from the storyline and reality. And Cena
Yep.
says, I'm going to take the championship and I'm going to leave with it, and you're never going to see this
Mm.
championship ever again. But therefore ruining The Rock's product.
Yep.
Therefore destroying the WWE that Rock is building. Now, all Rock wanted was his own champion. Maybe he thought that Cena was going to be that guy, but Cena saying he's going to leave
Mm.
with the title is
Yeah.
completely out of storyline. It makes no sense, guys.
He never said that he sold his soul to the Rock and out of all those promos though. Like I don't think he ever mentioned. He still haven't mentioned. Cody mentioned the Rock in this promo, but Cena still haven't mentioned anything about the Rock, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
Cena hasn't said
Cody,
nothing about it.
So I can see like if they want to do that little cliffhanger of him, nah, you thought I
But
was siding with
maybe
you,
on
nigga.
another side, maybe that's an angle where the Rock is like, oh, this is my WWE and I'm gonna destroy it. You know what I mean? Type of thing. It could be an angle.
Honestly, you know what I could see? I could see them like plot an angle where Cena joins the board, like Cena joins the board among Rock. Honestly,
TKO, okay.
like I could see them doing that angle. Honestly, I could see them doing like
Yeah,
so,
where
I
Rock.
mean,
so, so, bro,
But
he
But
like I
joins the
said, bro, he
board.
didn't need he didn't, the Rock, like right now, the
he's
Rock doesn't
who's
need to
already
be
wearing
there,
suit and
man.
ties and
He don't
everything.
need
I
the
mean, might as
Rock
well.
because
right
I
now.
saw
Like,
something
I don't
where
want to
like,
see Rock to Mania, bro. Like, to something major happen. I don't
Well,
want to
so the
see him on
rumor,
Raw or
so
nothing
what
like
they
that.
said is that he's going to appear on the Go Home show before Mania.
Okay. Cause I don't want to see him no time soon, bro.
So I
Like,
think he's appearing for Raw and then SmackDown, and that's it.
The only way that main event with Roman and them gets juice to me is if The Rock comes out ringside during it, which I kind of think is going to happen. Like The Rock comes out and, it seems like he's aligning with Roman, but, he's kind of not. Maybe he screws Roman out of the match. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. But like the idea that Cena would take the championship away from the WWE and then, oh, you never have a real champion again. How is that good for The Rock? His boy. That's the thing, guys. It makes no fucking sense. None. It's so stupid. And I wish it did make sense.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's
that's
what
the
we've been saying like the past 2 weeks. It's like we just left with more questions than answers for real. And it's like,
yeah,
all right, we this close to WrestleMania. We got to put some of this stuff together. Help us make it make sense. But
yeah. It's
I
been a
don't know.
pretty frustrating WrestleMania, road to WrestleMania as
No,
far
I
as
would say we know what the frustrating one was WrestleMania 32, where Hunter and Roman did the main event. That was frustrating as
that
hell.
was
That was a
Smackdown.
very frustrating mania. Very frustrating.
But guys,
But
this is what happens when you're disorganized and you're writing 3 hour SmackDown Raws and teams are completely overwhelmed work-wise. And I think they're
you
just
know
like
what they want
throwing
to do,
shit
right?
together.
You know what they want to do though. They want to go 4 hours.
Oh hell no!
Of what?
Yeah,
4 hours of
Hours?
what?
after the like
Four
Raw and
hours.
SmackDown. That's what they want to do after the
Oh
draft. They want to go
hell
4 hours.
no!
Yeah, that's what
SmackDown's
they're
gonna be
talking about with
4 hours.
Netflix.
Ain't no way.
That's
Triple
what they
H
want.
said
That's what they
Ain't
were talking
no,
about Netflix
it's no
about.
fucking way, man.
Triple H said his limit is 3. Like, yeah.
Well, that's
He
what
would have.
Netflix wants them to
He would
do is to
have
go
to.
4 hours.
He would have to hire like a real team of like. He would
That's
literally have to
but why do you
hire
think?
like.
Well, but why do you think they're hiring more writers? That's why, because they
I
want them
thought.
to
I
go
thought they was
longer.
just hiring new writers, not more
No,
writers.
they hire more writers because it's a 4 hour show now. They want to go 4 hours.
They
They have to
tripping.
prepare for it.
They're tripping. I don't. I love wrestling, but 4 hours? Nah, man.
Yeah,
I'll catch the
exactly.
playback
Like,
on YouTube.
I don't care what any of us love, whether it's music, whether it's
Yeah.
sex with our wives or girlfriends or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like there comes a point where there's too much of a good thing. You know what I mean? Like
Like
sometimes a little
what?
bit of a break from it makes the heart grow fonder. You know, like
Yeah, that's
I
true.
Hmm.
I sit
Oh,
back to
I'm
two
not
hours
disagreeing with
SmackDown.
you. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. 100% not disagreeing with you, BRS. But I'm saying, from what I heard about Netflix and how much money they want and how much they believe in WWE, like, hey, this is money guarded. They want them to go as many 4 hours as possible and add more pay-per-views to the shows. The plan is to go to brand split pay-per-views. That's the plan for
Yeah.
2025.
Well, then they want us to watch Speed on X, and they want us to watch
Evolve, Evolve,
That's too much. That's
LFG,
too much.
and they want us to watch all
Evolve, and
these things.
everything.
What are we supposed to do? We're
Yeah.
supposed to have no life other than watching wrestling 24/7. I mean, too much of a good thing is not good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the only one that's made a spoiler work is from LG's Color James. He's in NXT with Dark State. I don't know if you guys caught that on NXT today, this week. But that might be the spoiler, by the way.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know if anybody's
I
watching
always say like
LG.
I never complain about more entertainment, but it's
I would complain. I would complain if they
it's
go 4 hours.
like
I would complain.
you're
I would
now
complain.
you're getting
But yeah, it
quality.
got to be good entertainment though.
Yeah, like now you're cutting into the quality. Yeah, man. I'm not mad at like
Touch
shit like
grass,
SummerSlam and shit like
Yeah,
that though. But
touch grass,
he,
bro. I really want to ask you: Do you think SmackDown is better at 3 hours than it was at 2?
whatever, whatever,
What?
whatever.
Do you think like now? I'm saying that now, like in the last
Oh
3 years.
no, I don't. I think it was good at 2 hours.
I do too. I
Yeah,
think it was perfect
I
2 hours.
never thought it was like when the only time like you could say that it was maybe good at 3 hours is when they had like Ambrose, Cena, and then the SmackDown 6 was like with the women's division, like Alexa, Becky, Nikki, Carmella, maybe even then and then when Baron Corbin and Ziggler had like a good match and Shinsuke was there, maybe
I'm
you could
two
validate for
thirty
like three
two
hours
thirty
they
is the
show.
230 is the sweet spot. Like it doesn't go
Yeah,
too
and
long.
that's another
Like
thing too. That's
230 is
another thing
perfect.
too. You know what they want to do too is that they want to move like Raw from like their 5:30 start time to like a 3:30 start time.
Yeah, people gonna still be at
But
work and
I'm,
shit. Like that's crazy.
yeah,
I'm saying this because I like them. I'm saying this, and they're not going to hear me, but like, I'm saying this because I want them to do well. I think they're putting out way too much content right now. I understand that like the business and the way it works and, oh, you put out more content, you make more money. You put out more content, you make more money.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like, at what point does your audience start to say, you know what, guys, I've had enough. Like, it's a little bit much for me. And you can't monopolize people's lives. Like a lot of times, like why not make the NBA Finals best of 11 games? Let's make the Super Bowl 3 out of 5. Let's do it. Why not? You'll
man.
make more money. Okay, because it's stupid. That's why.
Yeah,
like for me, BRS. Let me ask you a question. Like, you know how they're going to like was it what is it Jeddah, whatever it's called, where they're going to like was it that country? What the
Saudi.
fuck is it called? Like, Saudi. There you go.
India
No, Saudi
or
Arabia.
Saudi?
You know how? So they're going to be doing Royal Rumble, a 40 man and 40 man woman back to back, night one and night two. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely awful. And I'm so pissed that there's a 2-night SummerSlam too.
That is
I don't want to monopolize. Guys, I swear, I want to have a weekend. I want to have a life. Like, I want to watch everything and I want to respect it because I do like it and I care about it. I care about it a lot, probably more than I should. But like, I don't want to be sitting there Saturday night and Sunday night all night watching it. And I don't want to be watching. I love that there's 2 Royal Rumbles same night, poof, done. Again, it's like having the NFL playoffs. Like, oh, instead of 3 rounds, we'll make it 7 rounds. More money. It's just ridiculous. They just want to fill the gate 2 nights instead of 1. They'll make double the money. Great. Awesome for us. We get to watch it 2 nights. The Women's Royal Rumble main events. Bro, I hate it. I hate it. I'm upset about it.
I don't have that much time to sit down and watch wrestling anyway, though, bro. Like, I mean, I'll take my little couple hours a week, but like that many hours of wrestling is kind of, yeah, like, that's a lot, man.
See, I'm very, very loyal to things that I care about. And like I always try to like respect like the things that I like, and even like weird things, man, like podcasts. Like if I like a certain podcast, I'll download. I know you think it's weird. I'll download the episode even if it's not a topic I'm interested in, and not even listen to it just to give them a download click. Just because I want to, like, in my own weird way, like, support them. You know what I mean? And I feel that way about a lot of things. Like, I just do that. But I don't want to miss a night of the Royal Rumble just because I don't have time. But at the end of the day, like, what am I supposed to do? What are all of us supposed to do? Oh, every one of you guys has lives. Like, you're supposed to, like, not take your girlfriend out on Saturday or Sunday to do anything because hey, wrestling's on all weekend. Sorry, can't do anything. Like, what? Like,
Watch it with you.
what are you talking about? It's
One night
wrestling.
Saturday too, right? Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, are you kidding me? Like my wife's in bed and she's like telling me come in bed. She's in the mood to do something or whatever, and I'm saying no because I'm watching Nia Jax get thrown out by Nikki Cross.
Yeah, she got the lingerie on and that motherfucker.
I'm
I'm
crying,
watching
bro.
wrestling men in tights, man. Like, nah, man. You had to get
Hey,
the fuck.
catch the playback.
You better
On.
catch
Yes.
the replay, man.
Catch the playback, man.
Yeah. Sorry, honey, I can't. Sorry, honey, I can't have sex. I'm watching Alba Fire versus Caden Carter. My bad.
Be honest, you're watching men in tights, man.
She's gonna be looking at you crazy.
It's
like.
just a joke, guys. Too much of a good thing is not a. Again,
shit.
absence makes the heart grow fonder. It's like rule number 1. Like, you know, like when your girl's in your face every day, like you're kind of like, oh, fuck this. But when you don't see her for 5 days, you're like, oh, I kind of miss her. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing with wrestling. It's just like, you know, like it really is true. Like sometimes I start missing wrestling by Friday night because I'm like, oh, I really haven't seen it. You know, Tuesday, I don't really watch NXT anymore. Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm like, oh, I'm kind of in the mood for Smackdown, and then it's so long, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, PLE, and then Raw, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm burned out on it, you know, and then I'm excited for it again on Friday. But 2-night PLEs, guys, is almost where I have to draw the line.
I think like SummerSlam, that's cool with me, but like if we're start adding like Survivor Series and Royal Rumble, that's where it's like, all right, that's a little. It's not needed at that point. But
So
And
how
you
long
could
they
say
been doing the 2 nights of Mania, bro? Like, how long have they been doing that?
2020, I believe.
Since 2020. It takes away the
No,
aura. I agree with
2022.
that. Like, it
2022?
kind of,
Nah.
yeah, bro.
No, because not
Nah. It was 2020. It was 2020.
Was it 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember
It's
the
been
women
going
main
on
event
for
that year too.
It could be
it's
all
been going on for a
titles,
little
like
bit.
going
Because
down.
COVID, you remember COVID, like they was just trying shit. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck it, let's make it 2 nights. Like nobody's doing nothing. Like put everybody on the card.
I had a question for you, Kay, if that's all right.
Yeah, you good? Go ahead, brother.
All right. Let me ask you: are you bought in Dark State yet? Are you bought in Dark State? Are you bought in? I'm done. Are you bought in? I need to ask you for NXT Dark State.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Last time I talked to you, you said you weren't bought in. I'm just asking, are you bought in now? Because
You talking about for the Dark State?
Nico?
Yeah, for NXT.
Oh yeah, no, I'm bought into that for sure. I said I thought Trick was going to be the leader, but after yesterday, I doubt it now.
Oh, you know, he's a leader. You know what they're going to do, right? You remember the Ace and Nate storyline in TNA?
They still hesitate to hit him though, like to attack him, but it's
Yeah, I'm
like,
about to
yo,
say he
I
did
mean,
kind of hesitate, Lucci. He
yeah,
did.
it's
Yeah,
kind of
that's what I'm saying. The Aces and Eights.
like,
You guys remember the Aces and Eights? Like the TNA storyline, Aces and Eights, where they attacked Bully and then Bully ended up being the leader. Exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
would
Yeah, I
that?
mean that's definitely possible.
I think that would put Trick over even more, like knowing that he's still over there after he even had the title twice, like the NXT title twice, like because we all wonder, like, what the fuck is he still doing over there, bro? Like you put him with that would make him a little bit more powerful. Like you know what,
Yeah,
nigga,
that'd be a
yeah,
different look
he
for
kind
him.
of
You know what I mean?
mastermind this shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
That'd be powerful,
Yeah,
honestly.
that would, bro.
But then look at Oba though. Like Oba ain't had the title too long, and I don't know if you take the belt off Oba that fast.
Hell no. Unless you have him. The
If
minute
he
you take
joined those guys,
the minute you take him the title off of him, you got to immediately launch him to the main roster.
yeah,
Or
Right.
they
There's no
could do
reason
what,
for him to still be in
or they could
NXT.
do what the KO did. I mean, when the KO debuted in the main roster, he still had an NXT title, and he faced Cena and beat him 1-on-1. I mean, Oba's just Oba. I mean, he's dominated every single person he's faced. Like honestly,
yeah, he need like 5 or 6 people going against him at one time, like for him to lose the
You
title.
not
I think
scared? You
that's
not
perfect.
touch
But
grass. You're not scared for Oba to go to the main stage and they
no,
don't book him
no,
right?
no, I'm not because of Gunther.
I think he should be thrown like into some one of those the U.S. or the Intercontinental, like into that type of situation.
Honestly, him and Dragunov could. Honestly, I see him and Dragunov main event in Mania in a couple of years. Honestly, if I'm being honest.
Oba and Dragunov?
Yep, I see it. I see the vision. Honestly,
I don't know
because
about
I've been in
He
Dragunov
gonna
is
be
a
main event
That
in
brother
what?
must be hurt,
I don't know
Mania.
about I don't know about Dragunov, but
Mania.
I'm a huge believer in Dragunov.
I can
I
see
love it. I
Breaker.
love them in NXT UK. I love them on NXT.
I like him too. Like I don't think they presented him as well as they have
Well, I mean, he did just get hurt. I mean,
in
they didn't really have
NXT.
time. He literally got hurt like what with his like a couple months ahead of debuting. So I mean, but I
But
think,
but
and
he
like I
was
said, I think the
losing
plan
though too, right? Wasn't he losing
he
a
lost.
lot?
He lost once against Jay, and everybody
That's
freaked
it.
out.
no,
Yeah,
he was. I think he took a
I,
couple of L's though.
I think
no, he
Breaker.
only lost against
he was
I
his first loss was against
think
Jay
Breaker.
because like the
losing some
IWC
matches,
freaked
man.
out.
I
But he
think
was
Breaker packed him up. Breaker definitely packed him up. I'm
I
pretty sure
think
Breaker packed him up.
no, that ended in DQ. That ended in a DQ. Oh, the
I know you.
DQ.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a DQ. But yeah, I'm a huge believer in Dragunov. That
I like
I think
Dragunov
that,
too. Like his presentation on NXT was like I've seen it translating on the main roster. Like
but I just the only finish move I don't like is freaking tricks. The running knee. I just feel like that's so overdone.
yeah, that shit is it's kind of awkward too because sometimes it doesn't connect and it looks weird and
You just see the way he hit Javon. I was like, bro, that didn't connect.
yeah, it looks really awkward sometimes. Like
Yeah, like,
he
that
gotta
shit
find
did not connect.
he gotta find
That
a
shit-
new finisher. Like it's like bro, you could do something else.
Can we need to have a space on that? Just the most overused finishers of all time.
Spear, Spear is literally like number one.
Super kick,
Oh, they definitely watered down the super kick. Well, Sweet Chin
power
did.
bomb, the power bomb.
I haven't seen a good power bomb honestly since like
Gunter probably the last one to make
I'm
it
gonna be
look
real.
believable was Gunter's.
I don't like Gunther's power bomb. I don't know
You
why.
don't like Gunter's power bomb? What's wrong with power
It's
bomb?
just weird. It's weird the way he like puts him. Like I don't know. It just looks weird to me. Like it's okay, but I'm not too crazy about it honestly. I'm a last ride type dude. Last ride, jackknife power
Yo.
bomb. How was that a yo?
Soda. Soda. I'm gonna let you
man,
press through it, but
fuck
yo.
up. Hold the fuck up. Hey, I couldn't get
Y'all
off it
niggas is
fast enough,
crazy.
man. Like, brother said, I was
I'm
last
gonna let him press
ride,
through it
type
though.
shit.
I'm gonna let him
man.
press through
Like,
it.
hold the fuck up.
And he
Y'all
tried to press
crazy,
through his
bro.
battery.
Y'all niggas is
Oh
crazy.
man, nah, you crazy, fam.
right, so BRS, I got a question for
Oh
you.
my
Probably my
God,
last
bro,
question.
that was crazy.
So you said you only interested in the Cody and Cena match so far. Is it another match that could pique your interest between now and WrestleMania?
Definitely the triple threat. I mean, I personally, I don't want you guys to get mad at me. Everyone gets mad at me when I say this, but I don't really like EO that much. I just don't like,
Huh?
I don't,
Huh?
Out of pocket.
I'm with you with that, BRS. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa,
I,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
I
with you
whoa.
with
don't
that.
like her. I just,
You
like,
can't.
it's not that personally, it's just, obviously, it's just like her character. I don't, again, another person, she's been on the roster, 2.5 years. I don't know anything about her other than good wrestler, good flips, whatever. Like, I don't know one
This
thing
is
about her.
But
this is a
WWE does
stab
have
in
a
my heart. This is a real stab in my heart. God damn.
but WWE does have a problem with language barrier wrestlers. Like they tried to do it successfully. Oscar,
Hey, Soda.
Okay,
Sami
You,
but
Zayn.
that promo between Asuka and Io and that
What's up,
Japanese
bro?
promo was fire. They were going off on each other.
wait,
Oh
touch grass. Why
yeah,
you
that was
upset?
fire.
Huh?
Why you upset?
He said he doesn't like Io. That's one of my favorite wrestlers. What do you mean? Io is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Like that hurts. That hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, it just doesn't excite me that she has the championship. And I wanted to really see Bianca Ripley one-on-one because I think that would have felt like a real like clash of the titans. Like, wow, who's going to win this? And with her thrown in, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know. And again, like, I don't really don't know what else is on the card. Like the Intercontinental thing that they're doing feels super jumbled and weird. I don't understand what they're doing with that at all. So I'm not excited about that. I am kind of excited for Logan Paul and AJ Styles, even though it means nothing. I just think for some reason it's going to be maybe the best match of the whole night. And I'm slightly interested in Jay and Gunther, honestly. I'll be honest. I am slightly interested in that. Other than that, guys, I mean, are you interested in Chelsea Green? Are you interested in the, who is the men's? LA Knight, what he's going to do? I don't see anything that compelling there unless it's Carmelo Hayes winning the championship in some sort of three-way or something. It doesn't do it for me. I don't know. The only way that could get me excited actually is if like it's Carmelo versus LA Knight and somehow Trick gets into the match, which I know would never happen because he's all in NXT and whatever. But if it's Trick, Carmelo, LA Knight, that immediately jumps to like the top of my priority list. But like other than that, I don't know, man. I just don't see a lot there that I'm super excited about. Logan Paul, yes. That's about it. I mean, how do you guys feel about it?
I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I'm kind of feeling like this is going to be a lackluster Mania. I'm excited for Cena and Cody. Like that's these guys know up here. I've been saying for weeks. I am not a fan of that triple threat match. Like you said, it's nothing on the line, so it's like it's just a
There is going
pointless
to be
triple
something
threat
else in
match.
line
Like
though. There's going to be a stipulation. There's going to be something.
it has to be at this point.
They're probably going to get added. It's probably going to be either it's going to be to Jay's match or it's going to be to Punk or Cody and Cena. One of those two. One of those two. And I feel like if they do what I think they're going to do, people are going to be pissed. Not too. That's all I'm going to say.
What you
That's
think
all
they're
I'm
going
going
to
to.
do?
I think that they're going to have Cena win, and that Punk's going to come out there and beat Cena 1, 2, 3. And that Punk win, and that's what they're going to do. I feel if that's what they're going to do, people are going to be happy and pissed at the same time.
Yeah, I told Lucci I feel the same way earlier. Like I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because to me, like I described to the guys earlier, if you have Punk's favorite be for Paul Heyman to switch sides on Roman and side with him, it's like that's too predictable in this era. So what can we do that's outside of the box from there? And I think the most outside of the box is whoever wins this match, or if I win this match, get me into the match the next night so I can win a championship. But we'll see, man.
Yeah, and like it does make sense because like I think I told you guys this earlier. I just don't think Cena at his age is gonna be. I'm not saying he can't go, but I just don't think he can carry a 22 to 27 minute main event match. And I think he needs a third person. I mean, Cody's going to be carrying a heavy load in that match. Like really, like work wise, I just don't see him being able to like do things for 27 minutes unless there's a lot of laying on the ground. And I think you need a third person to take that pressure off. So I think it makes sense logistically and story-wise that, Paul, and listen, the only way it really goes over well with the audience is if The Rock comes out and says, Paul Heyman asked for this favor, he's our wise man, this is our family, whatever he says, and this is what's happening. And John, I know you're not happy about this, but you better listen to me because I'm on the board. Whatever, something kind of like that, and then everyone will be fine with it. It's going to be a lot of triple threats, though, a lot in this, which is fine. I don't mind it. I think they're exciting triple threats, but I just can't see. Like, I just can't see Cena carrying a main event match for 30 minutes, guys. I can't see it.
That's what I'm saying. Either I swear if that's what they do. Have Cena win 17 and then have Bunk win right after. That will be the most troll shit I've ever seen in my life from WWE. That legit would be the most troll shit ever. Yeah, he won 17, but let's have Punk win at the end. That would be troll.
And I don't know if we asked you two this question specifically. Do you guys think he remains heel his entire last year in WWE, or he's going to go back
No,
babyface?
he's gonna go back to babyface by the end of the year because you kind of have to play it like Cena. It's gonna be like a one-off thing where he's like heel, and then his last month back to babyface, and then he's rides off into the sunset.
Just the part of that makes it harder, though, is like the way he's bashing the fans week after week. Like, I understand, like, yeah, it could always turn on a dime. Who cares? But like, in reality, like the cooler thing that Cena could have said, which would have been amazing, is like, yeah, I sold out to The Rock and I wanted to because I want to win the 17th. And I know that he's going to get me there. Look at all the losses I had to take. Look at all the, I haven't won a match in 2 years. He was saying that as a good guy. Why not say it now? Like, I hadn't won a match in 2 years, a singles match. I needed something like this. This is where I'm going with it. And The Rock is my boy and blah, blah, blah. Like, that would have been just so much more interesting than like, oh, you fans, you didn't really cheer me for 25 years. You made me into a joke. Like, I feel like it even makes it harder for him to turn back because, what, I didn't mean any of those things? Like, oh, I love you guys? I don't know. I just don't get it.
Yeah, see, I agree with that. The attack on the fans, to me, makes it kind of hard for you to go back babyface. But if it's going to be done, it's going to be done by turning on The Rock for sure. Now, how we get there, that's what's remain to be seen, right? But I see us in there. Me personally, I believe he's going to be heel the whole time. So I think that's the good thing about him never being heel before is if I'm going to do it, I can do it now at the end of my career on my last run, and it'll make sense to everybody. So I'm not mad at it.
So, question for you, right?
Mhm.
About this, like, how are you guys gonna be able to do? Like, are you guys gonna do like 72 hours of like Discord for the for like was
For
it
WrestleMania,
NXT?
right?
NXT, like, are you guys gonna be able to do that? Like, how are you guys gonna be able to like sleep? That's my
So
question.
the idea is, right, when we usually do recaps to the PLEs, they usually happen the same day, like right after the show.
Uh
So
huh.
with WrestleMania being 2 nights,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, it's hard to do because, people got to work on Mondays. So that's the part we got to figure out. But Saturday, I'm sure we like Saturday is the easy part. We can do NXT and night one pretty easily on a Saturday night.
Okay.
But it's the Sunday night that's going to be the problem. So, but
I
I mean,
mean, yeah. So
if,
what? Yeah. So
if
what I'm
like,
thinking. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
no, like if night 2 is not match heavy, like it's like the car isn't as stacked as night 1 or whatever, then it'll probably be easier to get through it. We could do it kind of quick.
I think
But
second city is trying to come up. I just saw him pop. That's my boy. I don't know if you see it down there.
yeah, I see him. I see him.
Oh shit, bro. I'm good. Wait my turn, broski. Appreciate it.
I just saw him up. I saw him down there, so I'm like, I don't know if he's trying to come up. But
Yeah, bro, I'm good.
um, so from like, it's just gonna be tough, man. Like, it's God. That's a lot of wrestling. Like BRS was saying, that's a lot of fucking. And on top of that, you got Monday, the WrestleMania, the Monday after WrestleMania, man, that's gonna be tough. Like I don't know how they're gonna do it writing wise, but it's gonna be tough to follow. That's tough. God, that's real tough, man. I didn't even think about that. The Raw after WrestleMania, and then you got NXT. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's just a lot of wrestling for sure. Like,
And then
and then you got the Hall of
on top
Fame
of that,
Friday.
SmackDown too,
Snack
because they
Monday
tape it
Night
on
Raw,
Tuesday.
and then you got NXT Tuesday. Like that's
Yep,
literally
and
like
then I
500
think
hours
Hall of
of
Fame.
wrestling, bro.
Hall of Fame is right after SmackDown on Friday, so it's just a lot.
Yeah, I'm just saying the two with NXT too, like and SmackDown, man, it's gonna be tough. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's gonna be real tough. But
Yeah,
yeah, Second City Saint is a huge Punk fan, so you probably gotta probably ask him about how he feels about Punk.
Oh yeah, now for sure. If you're a Punk fan, I want to know what you think the favor's going to be. Like, I think
Oh
that's the best
shit!
way we
Oh
can end
word!
this show for sure. Yeah, I got to see what we come up with.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think my boy gonna get in that night two main event, bro. And I can literally tell you exactly why, like word for word, bar for bar. I can tell you the shit,
Let's hear it, man.
bro. So for one, the fact that he told, okay, I'm gonna try to do this shit in order, but correct me if I'm going like over, because some of this shit happened before, some of this shit happened after. But pretty much Elimination Chamber, I want to say build up is where I was like, because he been doing this favor. He been, they've been holding this favor since November, since like War Games. So it got to be huge, bro. I do not think it's gonna be Paul Heyman turning on Roman Reigns, bro. Like honestly, like if we really being honest, even though he's not a Paul Heyman guy on TV, he's still a fucking Paul Heyman guy, bro. So my thing is the thing with him and Cena with the Chamber. Them niggas going damn near 30 minutes by themselves. Like it got to be something that's gonna go with that. And on top of that shit, Cena screwed Punk. Punk literally called out The Rock and he called out John Cena, bro. He literally told him he gonna see them down the road. He told Cody Rhodes to his fucking face, since I'm your one true friend, I'm gonna stab you in your front. Like, and then the fact that the one thing that he hasn't done in his career, main event WrestleMania, is not the fucking favor. What else could it be? That's my thing. What else could it be? And then,
I completely agree with you.
okay. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, please keep going. Please
Oh,
keep
okay.
going.
No, I'm not saying yeah, you
Oh,
good. Go
okay.
ahead.
So, and then you got, boom. Remember when Roman said he was going for his title? Remember that? After he got the Ulafala? What if
Yeah,
Paul Heyman managed to get CM Punk that title shot before he gets Roman Reigns? That's going to create tension between Roman,
I like
way
this.
more
I like
tension
this.
than it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, because honestly, if I'm being truthful with y'all, I don't think Paul Heyman is going to turn on Roman. Like, I want to say, because Seth is my guy. I'm not going to hold y'all, bro. Seth is my guy. And I want to say he gonna take the pin because I do think they gonna get that win to Punk. And I'm not saying it as a biased Punk fan. I'm saying it as like the story wise, like they put it as the biggest triple threat. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they have not beat him like one on one. Neither of them has beat him like pinning his shoulders to the mat. The only time Rollins beat him was when Roman pulled him out the cage. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Punk beat Seth at night Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like when he beat him. And then he eliminated him from the fucking chamber. So it's a lot of shit that culminates with that right there. And honestly, I feel like a lot, like that whole night one and night two triple threat, and the night two is gonna culminate into some big ass shit, like some bloodline rules type of shit. Cause think about this shit, y'all. Do you really think that Seth Rollins is gonna, if that shit gets announced, do you really think Seth is really gonna let that man walk out as champion and he gonna main event WrestleMania? Not only that, bro. Even if Punk lose, because I'm not saying he gonna win. I want John Cena to get the 17th title. I want him to do that shit. I'm not saying he gonna win, but two main events. Not only two main events, bro. This is your first fucking main event. You gonna get two in the same fucking year, the same pay per view. That's it. That's fucking astro. That's history right there, bro. Like that's real fucking history. And this might not culminate in the story, but I look at the little promo John had when he was talking about the last real champion. You know what I'm saying? That kind of brought me to some little CM Punk Easter eggs. I don't know if that was just me, but you know, I'm talking to take the title and walk out this bitch. Like who else? Who else doing
Yeah,
that
see,
shit?
I had the same idea. I think we're gonna
Hmm.
get the summer of Cena instead of the summer of
Yeah,
Punk and get that matchup for real.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree now, Nico. Some of who?
Oh yeah, summer
Nah,
of
I told
Cena.
you, this
Yeah,
been my plan the whole time, but what the brother just
Yeah.
said about getting into night 2 of Mania kind of makes sense, Lucci. I'm not gonna lie.
I
yeah.
still don't.
Angel, what's going
I
on?
think that. I think that don't happen at Mania, bro. I think you got time to push that, like the Punk versus Cena, like that's 2, 3, pay-per-views down the line. Like I don't think you do that night because I don't think you override Cena winning. Like Punk, main event WrestleMania 2 nights in a row. It's not bigger than Cena winning at 17. So I don't think you do nothing to kind of, to downplay him winning at 17. Got a fresh glizzy pick too on foot.
You said what?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna that should override the 17 title win, like,
I mean,
main event two
by
nights in a
all
row.
means,
Because
bro.
that's
I
what it's
look at
all
it,
about right now. If we think
but
about
look,
it, like
bro.
Mania is about
They can also like do, cause I mean, look at how they did it though, bro. Like, really look at the chamber, bro. Besides Cena and Punk, bro, like who else went more than 20? At least more than 15 minutes, bro. Everybody else got fucking eliminated, and then it's like you got 25 minutes of Cena and Punk just going back and fucking forth, and then Seth screws Punk, and John Cena just capitalized on that shit, bro. Why is CM Punk calling out The Rock and John Cena before WrestleMania, bro? If they just gon' cause The Rock not gonna come to no regular fucking pay-per-view like Money in the Bank. He not finna do no shit like that, bro. Like, really think about this shit, bro. Why is he calling them out at the road to WrestleMania? I'm gonna see you down the road. Matter of fact, think about that shit, bro. I'm gonna see
Real
you down
world.
the road. We on the road to WrestleMania.
I
These
would
are
say it's pay-per-views after after Mania
But I don't
because
see Rock. I don't
it's a
see Rock.
big old storyline
I don't
between
see
Punk
Rock
and
doing,
Cena.
bro. The only pay per view I see The Rock coming to on
is
some
this
real
one.
shit, dog, is WrestleMania and maybe like some shit during the build up to WrestleMania, like the Chamber or some shit. Like I don't see him doing coming to Money in the Bank. You know what I'm saying? I
What
don't I
about
don't see that
What
shit,
about
bro.
SummerSlam?
That's one I
SummerSlam
do.
is round. SummerSlam is like is
That's
what
one of
in
the big four.
August. It's
That's
it's
one of the
kind
big four.
of
A Survivor Series. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Real
yeah.
world.
So I just think that like
Yep.
we all agree that Punk versus Cena is the next big thing like after Cena and Cody is over with. So
Oh
I
yeah,
just think like
definitely.
you don't I don't think you ruin it by giving that to us all in one night to where like it's like oh well okay. Or even if Cena is
Hey,
celebrating his title when let Punk come out and he don't even have to do nothing, just his music hit and just comes out and stare down like that going off WrestleMania going off like that. Now we all like, oh shit, now we here. You know what I'm
hey,
saying? Or some shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I will fuck with that, bro. But look, I'm gonna just leave it right here, bro. I'm gonna leave it right here, bro. That nigga, that nigga said he told Roman, he was like, bro, that's not the favor I'm owed. I just can't think of nothing else, bro. Especially
Real
after some
world.
shit like that,
These
bro.
are these are brilliant points, man. And it's like, we were reminded in SmackDown that, that's not the favor and that he still has his road to his glory in WrestleMania. And don't
Yep.
forget, Seth's got to have a story here too. Like, Seth's not just going to be this random third competitor in this
Nah,
match that
hell
like just
no,
gets
man. People
beat or
sleep on
whatever.
Seth, bro.
So there is going to be a major angle with Seth. Night one has to
Definitely.
end in a gigantic way that makes you want to come back for night two.
Definitely.
So it has to. So like, I think that if you look at the chamber, Seth was the one that enabled Cena to win. CM Punk was the guy that was trying to prevent Cena from winning. They're
Yep.
all really tied together.
True.
So I can totally see a logical way for Punk to get in that main event and have it make complete sense. And he's been saying it. Like, he said to Cody, I'm going to stab you in the
I'm gonna
front. I'm going
stab
to
you in
be,
the front. Bro, he's
so like,
letting it be known he's going for gold, man. Y'all be forgetting that shit, bro. He let that
so
shit be
why do
known
we
multiple
have those
times.
promos? If it's all intertwined in that way. I just think Seth is going to align with the Rock side and with the Cena side. I think
Yeah,
that's
me
going to
too.
be the big shock end of night one,
That's a no brainer.
along with CM Punk getting whatever he's getting, which might play out like the SmackDown before, or maybe like even throughout WrestleMania, like backstage segments with Heyman or something. But something's going to happen, guys. It's not going to be just the night ends. Rollins got pinned. He's pissed. That's it. Off the
Yeah,
air. It's
nah, it
not
ain't
going to
gonna
be
be
like
that, bro. Rollins gonna snap if he lose. But honestly, that's another person I think will win too. Because if Punk does manage to get a night two, I don't think he's gonna walk out a champion. You know what I'm saying? I think that's definitely Cena. I want that to be Cena. You know what I'm saying? Cause, like you said, man, the real world champion, bro, the last real champion. Hey man, that shit hit home, bro. When John said that shit, man, that shit hit home. Cause it's like, I can't think of no other person that works harder than him, bro. Like, who else can claim that title and legit be on that shit, bro? Who else? Oh wait,
Jimmy Uso.
bro, hell no.
Yo, stop.
He trolling.
I mean, in terms of, hard work, I mean, this calendar year, like since from this WrestleMania, I'm sorry, last WrestleMania when Cody won to this WrestleMania, the two hardest working people in the company, I would say without a doubt, are CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Those are the two guys that show up all the time. Almost every week, you could guarantee an appearance. Everyone else, like, not really. There's weeks off, there's time off, there's whatever. But like those two guys are the guys that really
I ain't
have
gonna lie,
earned
bro.
the main event.
Seth
And then
in there
Cena,
too, though,
obviously,
dog.
because of who he is.
Real world, how you feel about the build up to WrestleMania? Are you hyped or is it lackluster?
Um,
Like
let's
overall,
see, bro. Uh, okay, well, I'm fucking with the Ordens and Owens shit. I'm definitely fucking with that. I need '09 Orton to come out, man. Um, I'm fucking with that build up. Let me see. The triple threat,
uh,
Io, Rhea, and Bianca.
yeah,
We team Io this way. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm fucking with that though. I wish they just go ahead and announce it as a triple threat yet already, but they slowly building, literally.
right.
They had a
Yeah.
whole special guest referee match. Like, that shit is.
You don't.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't think they kind of forcing? So to me, I feel like
No,
they kind of
I
force.
think the
Yeah,
Roman Seth and Punk shit was forced. I mean, it's a story there, but like, I honestly feel like it was like you could have did Rollins and Reigns.
but
That's a story
but
itself right
look,
there, bro.
I feel like Triple H is like stretching the workout. Like he's like, okay, I'm gonna do this at Mania, but I could get to Roman and Rollins throughout the summer, or I could get to,
Oh yeah,
you know
that's
what I
why
mean?
Punk will
Like he's
win
just trying to.
because he'll have. Hey, and that's the kind of finish I thought too. Like if Punk win, it'll be like some inadvertently type of shit. Well, I wouldn't say that because it's a triple threat, but a motherfucker going for Punk and he spare Rollins and pin Rollins
Yeah,
type shit. Punk throw his ass out the ring and pin Rollins.
yeah. Now they feud throughout the summer and shit.
Then they feud because he feel like he got screwed type shit. Yeah, exactly. And then it just build on to what they've been doing. But then Roman will probably be like, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, you hit me in the back with a steel chair. Nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it'd be like, yeah.
What about
But
Tiffy and Charlotte?
oh my god, bro! If I'm being completely honest with you, bro, I don't give a fuck about that match because I already know Charlotte finna pull out the golden shovel, bro. Like this shit ain't even a
uh
fucking shocker to me, bro. Bro, Charlotte been in. How long Charlotte been wrestling, bro? I'm
at
talking about like
least
main roster wise.
close to 15, at least I would say.
15 years.
Told
At
y'all,
least.
man. Charlotte, clean sweep.
Shit. And that motherfucker like
Let
14,
me see.
13 time champion, bro. You can't tell me that ain't the golden shovel. You can't tell me, bro.
Losing to the T-Boo version of us would be bad. That would be a horrible
But
look, though, man.
I mean,
uh,
I want Tiffy to win, you know what I'm saying? Because she the
she
underdog.
should
Like,
win though. Like
yeah, I
she
want her to
should
win,
win.
but Triple H, I fuck with some of his booking, bro. Like, I fuck with Triple H booking a little bit, bro. But some shit just be like out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? But then it be like, as the story goes on, you understood why he did that shit. You know what I'm
I don't know.
saying?
I
Like,
just feel a way like last Monday. Like, did we really need Rhea to super riptide Bianca off the top rope? Like, damn, like,
definitely
was
not.
that
Definitely
necessary?
not.
Like,
That was some.
that
That
was
was some heel. That was some
unnecessary as
heel
hell.
type of shit. If you ask me,
Like,
she fucked
shit
her up.
like that. Like,
Okay.
and I cut Triple H some slack. Like, I know it's a lot of shit, but shit, get more writers and shit. Like, you don't gotta write everything. Like, you could
Oh man.
oversee shit.
All right, we got Punk fans in here, man. So let me ask y'all about Drew McIntyre, bro. Cause I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, bro. I hated dude's fucking guts, bro. I did. I hated his fucking guts, man. Uh, but I'm not gonna lie, man. He's grown on me. He's
Drew?
definitely grown on me, bro. Yes, bro. Like I've always liked his promos,
Oh yeah,
but his character, bro. I like. I was supposed to hate him, but I really hated him. Like
yeah.
fuck Drew McIntyre. Like that's how I really felt. Like, but as time went
So
on,
you wasn't rocking
and
with him
then
in the Punk feud?
no. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
definitely. I just hated him as his character. If you get what I'm saying.
Right, yeah. He needed
Like
more, yeah.
the feud was great. You know what I'm saying? The feud was fucking fantastic, bro. Especially for one, that's the motherfucker that injured Punk in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You gotta capitalize off that.
Right,
And Drew always talking about how he helped Punk and this motherfucker. Punk helped you too, motherfucker. You need to relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? He
right.
be talking too much shit about Punk, bro. I kinda have to get on his ass a little bit. But with this Damian Priest shit, I want Drew to win, man, because I'm not really a fan of Damian Priest. I feel like he's just another
Like,
Roman Reigns, just
damn.
like Triple H. He's just Triple H's guy, you know.
Yeah, they definitely kind of forcing him. Like, he had his moment.
That's all I'm
He had
saying.
his little
That's
moment,
all I'm
but it's
saying.
like, all right, y'all.
That's all I'm saying, Brody.
They keep trying to force it a little bit.
As far as his in ring comp, he good, bro. I fuck with the ring action. You know what I'm saying? He good in the ring. I like his promos. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he just a in
I'm,
my opinion,
I
he's
mean,
just too
they
forced.
feud is. I mean, I guess it's decent. I mean, they feud is kind of decent.
Nah, yeah, they feud is real. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
feud real. That's pretty
it's a
much like,
reason.
besides the injury, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much Punk and Drew all over again. He beating the hell out of
Yeah.
each other anytime they see each other.
KO and
Mm,
Orton. That's good.
mm. Yeah, man, fantastic, fantastic. I think Randy gonna turn heel sometime this year, and I'm fucking here for it.
Oh hell
I
yeah.
hope it's Cena and Orton at Backlash. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't want to see Cody and Orton, bro. And if it does happen, I want Orton to beat the holy hell out of Cody Rhodes, bro. On some real shit. I am not a fan of Cody Rhodes, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, dude. Like,
Oh man, see, you should have pulled up earlier when the brother Trav was here. He would have loved to meet you. I promise.
oh man, damn, bro. Are y'all some Cody fans in here?
I mean, I fuck with Cody.
No, I fuck with him, but listen, we acknowledge the
Cody
tribal chief in here. You know what I'm
Rhodes,
saying?
I like.
Cody
I
Rhodes.
was really like super Cody fan when he first
Uh,
pulled up.
We don't acknowledge shit, Nico. I'm not gonna let you get
Watch your
that
mouth,
off,
Lucha.
man.
We
I'm
acknowledge
not
the
gonna let
tribal
you
chief in
get
here, nigga.
that
Watch your mouth.
out. I'm not gonna
Acknowledge
let you
him.
get that out.
Okay.
Like when Cody
So
first showed up,
I
I was
respect Roman, right?
super.
Respect Roman, right? I respect him. Here's my problem. Because I hate these Roman stands. Not saying you guys in here. So Roman stands that act like he can't miss a main event at WrestleMania. Like it's important for him to main event at WrestleMania again. Like it's so like
Yeah.
if he
Oh,
didn't main
Bud.
event at WrestleMania, oh it's a crime, this and that, and whining and
Oh, Bud.
complaining. That's what I can't stand. Like
Hold on,
it's
we got
not
one right here in the chat.
like
He
it's
right here.
not
His name is Bug.
Cause
yeah,
he
it's
the
not
GOAT.
necessary.
We got one right here.
I ain't
It's
gonna lie,
It's
bro.
Bud.
not
As an honest
necessary
Punk
for him to
fan,
main event like every WrestleMania. Like it's okay that he doesn't have to main event WrestleMania. It's okay.
hey,
He'll
Ten,
live. He
TG,
doesn't need it.
10 WrestleManias main
TG.
event is 6 straight.
Hey, look,
That's
TG. Let
ridiculous.
me tell
No,
you,
that's
bro.
ridiculous.
He didn't have to
Cena
main
As an
event
and
honest
Rock
Punk
and
WrestleMania
Austin
fan,
this year.
bro.
didn't even main event that many medias. He's okay.
Yeah, he didn't have to main event
Hey,
this
look.
year, bro.
So,
Like it would have
as
been
a
okay,
as an
cause
honest Punk fan, bro, I gotta admit, dog, Punk probably would not be in the main event if Roman wasn't in it, dog. Like, and we gotta look at it as look at who they already got damn near as a cornerstone, bro. I'm not saying because you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, bro. Always, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know that's y'all tribal chief, not mine, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I respect him for sacrificing his body. You know, whenever he decided to fucking show up for work, but I don't like the work ethic, bro. I don't like the fucking the hypocrisy. I don't like that shit. And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, bro. He was talking all that shit about Brock, and he's sitting on his ass all the time. But then it's like, okay, he do come, and when he come back, I guess you could say he provide exactly what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could say that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how they making this motherfucker just some Greek god. Like, I don't like how they making this nigga some type of special attraction like this nigga the Undertaker or something, bro. I don't
Roman.
like that
Yeah,
shit.
talk, talk. All right, talk.
That's my thing. That's my
I
Roman
thing.
don't
Is that
like that
like
shit.
Go
we
ahead.
act like
Mhm.
that's my thing. When Roman first got here, right? He was working on first. I like the fact that he's becoming trouble chief. What I don't like is the goalpost movement we do with this guy because at the end of the day, can we really admit that this triple threat match, it really could have, it really shouldn't be a main event, if I'm being honest. Like, very well could not be. I mean, I'm happy for Punk, right? He got his main event.
Definitely.
But, is there really, main event wise, like, could
Yeah,
you
but
have
What
let's
Gunther
else?
and
shock some
Jay
people
kick in
here.
the
What
thing?
what else you gonna put on the main event?
Gunther and Jay?
Hell no.
What
Gunther and
the
Jay.
fuck?
Hell no. That storyline
I ain't gonna lie,
ain't get
Gunther and
good
Jay
till this
over.
week.
Oh, you saying Gunther
Nah,
and Jay
pack
over
that
Roman and Punk
storyline
though?
up, man.
I mean, you
Pack
can
that
have a
storyline.
street fight in the night.
That
Bro,
that
Honestly.
I ain't gonna
storyline
lie,
ain't get
bro.
Pack
good
A
till
lot of
that
niggas
Jimmy.
Jay
was
shit
not
up.
interested in that feud until Jimmy got his ass killed, bro.
Exactly.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That, but they made him interesting now. It made it
Yeah,
interesting.
doesn't
They
Nah.
mean,
put a street fight.
That shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I
That was
still
I
some
mean,
But
wavy
I
ass
don't
shit
think
they
I
it's
did
just
on
don't
him.
think, the triple threat match, it could really shouldn't be a main
I mean,
event, if I'm
I'm a
being honest.
traditional
What the
person. Like,
fuck?
I believe a championship
Bro, niggas
match
got
should close out the night.
niggas got three of the biggest
But that's
stars
just me.
damn near. When you think WWE, you think Seth, Roman, and Punk.
I
Come
mean,
on, bro.
they had Shawn
What do you
Michaels and Undertaker
mean,
go
bro? That
fifth.
shouldn't be the main
They
event,
had
bro.
Shawn Michaels and Undertaker go fifth. Can you really
yeah,
put it past
they
WWE?
didn't need
Bro,
to the main event. I'm gonna be honest, they didn't need to main event.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
felt
They
like
didn't
that was
need to
a
be the main event.
like,
They
bro.
didn't need to be.
If you think about all the old WrestleMania cards before the two nights, bro, like every one of those, like a lot of those matches was heavy hitters like that or whatever, bro. But it was only one match that actually main evented WrestleMania. So I don't feel like they actually needed to main event one of those nights. But I just didn't want to see no Jay and Gunther like that. I think they've dropped the ball on that story.
man, bro, what?
That
That should
he
have been
kind of
Cena or
yeah
Punk going against
It's like
Gunther,
saying this
bro.
was a triple threat match, right? It's like
yeah.
saying, remember Ronda, Becky, and Charlotte? That triple threat ended Mania, right?
Oh God, hell no,
It really shouldn't be the main event, but they had to, right? Because Charlotte, Ronda, and then Becky was like kind of like that story, right? It very well could have been like the fifth main event, and you could have ended the show with Kobe and Bryant finishing off. That really could have been how Mania should have ended. If I'm being honest.
bro. Jay and Gunther is crazy.
Just saying, just how Raw
I
ended
mean,
this past coming up week. That could have easily done that and put a street fight and then call it a day.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jay wasn't even really in the plans to begin with, bro. It was supposed to be Cena or Punk versus Gunther.
I mean,
From
They
what I
kind of
know,
that
it was
so
supposed to
bro
be
said they dropped the ball.
It was supposed to be dragging off a Gunther at Mania
I mean,
until
bro,
Dragon got
I'm
hurt.
talking about how he
Ew.
got injured though, bro. Yeah, like he was
they
already
could have
injured, bro.
been got Jimmy or Jay getting the title out of the way. Jay could have won.
Jimmy, what?
Jay, they could have had Jay win Money in the Bank,
I ain't gonna
cash
lie, that
in,
nigga
get
Jay
his
probably
title
wasn't
run
like
out the
that, bro.
way. That could have been happened already. But
I ain't gonna lie though, Jimmy did slap the shit out of Gunther, bro. So he kind of got what he deserved. I ain't gonna lie.
I know I shocked a couple people the other day. They told, I think it was Brother Cash asked me if I could change anything about the triple threat match, what would it be? And I told him honestly, and this is me as a Roman fan, they didn't need him in there. And he could have actually stayed home this year, if we're being
Yeah,
completely
we
honest.
would have
Like,
been
he could
good.
have stayed
We
home
would have
this
been
year.
good.
And everything would have been fine. Or they could have, what they made it seem like was at some point in the year was that eventually we was going to get to Drew McIntyre getting Roman Reigns. He was going to go through the bloodline and get to Roman. I thought that was
Yeah,
what
that's what I thought the
we was going to
story
get at
was.
Mania. But
That would have been
triple threat,
good.
like I said, I'm just not a fan of the triple threat match, man. As a Punk fan, yeah, I'm happy we get the main event, cool. But everything else considered, I'm cool on it for real.
I just feel
I'm
like
super cool.
they gotta put that once y'all know the favor, bro. once y'all know the favor, bro. Once that shit come to fruition, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been manifesting that shit for the longest, bro. Like it was a point where I seen like that shit was damn near in the plans, bro. Like they damn
I'm
near
not
had
gonna
that
lie,
shit
he
in the
is right about
plans.
that. He did tell me about that when I met him. He did. I mean, he
Like
did
on
tell
some
me
real
that
shit, bro.
idea.
I've been manifesting this shit, bro. That's what I think it is, bro. Especially after that motherfucker said that the fucking main event of WrestleMania is not the favorite, bro. Like, it don't gotta be he just gets inserted into it. He can earn his fucking spot in it. If he win that match, he can earn his fucking spot.
But second, you've been calling this since we've met though. Like you've been calling the way it's been booked from the very
Yeah,
start though.
yeah. I'm
Honestly,
glad
really.
you peeped, man.
Yeah,
I called
if
to
I'm
see
being
the
honest.
heel turn, bro. Oh
Yeah,
God,
I think we both said it when he said
bro. It was
best for
after the
business.
pre-show, Roy
When he
Rumble
said best for
pre-show.
business, I think we said in
It was after Roy
his
Rumble
face was
pre-show,
like,
dude. We called that
yeah,
shit. And what
yeah.
happened? Oh my God, man. Let me tell y'all, bro. When that nigga beat this, bro. Oh my God. When he was beating Cody Rhodes' ass, bro. Let me tell y'all, bro.
It's the most beautiful piece of
It
art I ever
was
heard in my life.
fucking what's the kids say? Cinema.
Cinema
Like,
for
come
sure.
on, bro. Like, I acknowledge
Cinema
that
for
ass
sure.
whooping. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
So wait,
That
this
shit
is
was sweet.
so y'all two both do Yeet on Thursdays, correct?
No, that's just me.
Yeah,
That's just you.
it's just
Okay,
him.
You guys should pull up tomorrow though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up tomorrow because you guys always come in here, you show your love, so I want to pull up and show some love tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I
I
mean, I
got my
haven't.
podcast and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really about shit though, for
No, what's it called? I've been really like saying this to you, like, hey, on the space. Like, I've been really impressed with the NXT
real.
women's
Damn right,
division.
man.
I've
Roxanne.
been so impressed. Like the fact that what they were
That's the
given
best women's
back then,
division in wrestling.
huh?
So
What
that's
else?
the best women's division in wrestling for
Oh
sure.
yeah, better than
Roxanne Freebird.
like no shit on AEW, like, but yeah, it's better
I
than her.
mean, it's close though. I wouldn't say they're smoking AEW's women's division.
Ah, I mean, that
It's
Tony Storm, the
Close.
only best match out of AEW was Tony Storm and Mariah May. Honestly.
Rocky
But as far as
Freebird.
talent though, like I think they match up.
Mm, booking wise, not really.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
not booking.
maybe.
If Tony Khan actually booked, you know what I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if he turned over his booking card, then yeah, it would have been better.
for sure.
But
All
no, I
right,
think
so it is. I'm about to say it is midnight, so I don't want to go too far past midnight. So if y'all got final thoughts, anything y'all want to get out last, I'm gonna let y'all. This y'all time to do it, man. And what's your name right here? I'm trying to. My Twitter is freezing, so I'm trying to see his name.
Second City.
Second City. All right, that's what we're gonna call him.
Oh yeah, Vito.
Yeah, we appreciate you pulling up too. I appreciate your insight and stuff, man. Always welcome.
You know it, bro, for
We do
sure.
this every Wednesday at 8:30, same time every Wednesday. So you always welcome to pull up. Man.
Say no more. I'm
But yeah,
there.
if y'all got final thoughts, man, go ahead and get your stuff off.
Um,
Oh
Did
man.
did, did y'all see
Yeah, go ahead.
that Willow Nightingale spot on AEW?
Nah,
With
That shit
with the
I
table.
didn't, bro.
that shit was brutal.
I was sleeping. AEW was on, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That shit was nasty.
Hey, bro, I fucked with John Moxley, bro, but he fucked me up. Like I can't even watch AEW no more, bro. That shit. That spot was so fucking.
Auto.
I play Mortal Kombat, bro. That spot fucked me up. Like, bro, the referee trying to pull that shit out, bro. He couldn't get that shit out his back, bro. That shit was disgusting. Then they had the balls to zoom in on that shit, bro. How can y'all
Yeah, that
watch that
shit
shit,
was
bro?
disgusting for sure.
Sick.
That shit was,
I don't
oh
even know
my
how
god, bro. I was sick to my
yeah,
stomach.
I can't watch that shit more. I only watched it
But he
once.
been doing that shit his whole career, though, bro. That's John Moxley right there. That ain't
Yeah,
Dean
that's John
Ambrose.
Moxley.
That's John.
Quiz, go ahead, man.
My final thoughts for the evening, Gunther, you're fucking dead. You hear me? In two
Oh
weeks,
wow.
your days is
Yeah,
numbered, motherfucker. What you did to Big Bro the other night, it's over for you, man. You unlocked the demon. Just count your days and enjoy your beans and toast while you can, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like when
Nah.
Quiz punch like this. I don't like it. So how you feel?
I ain't gonna lie, that boy
You
cut the
said with
promos.
beans and toast. That's
You
funny.
hear him, right? He definitely had his promo voice on. I'm not gonna lie.
That boy just cut a
He
promo.
he
Hold
he just shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta clip this at
But
the end.
you
This is
know,
crazy.
Chris is the same person who likes pineapple and pizza. So I'm not gonna.
Ah, there it is. There it is. I know what's coming.
on. What? Wait a minute. What? Nah, that's a fucking
See,
war
see, he's
crime.
laughing because this is hilarious. God, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I didn't get to touch on Cena and Cody, bro. So let me go ahead and say my thoughts on that. Cena exposed Cody by saying the exact same shit I've been saying since he came back, what, 4 years ago? This motherfucker had the balls, the audacity to go and diss WWE on occasion at a company he got booed out of, bro. He got booed out of. He got tired of that shit and left. He wanted to diss WWE so bad. He wanted to be so fucking cool with the Young Bucks. He did all that stupid ass shit just to go and kiss ass for a top fucking spot, be a straight fucking politician. The biggest, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, Cena's a fucking phony. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cena's a phony, bro, because the shit he was talking about The Rock, you sold your fucking soul to the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm an honest fan, y'all. I ain't finna sit here and bullshit y'all, dog. Like, that nigga's a fucking phony on that shit. Punk called his ass out years ago. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, he's calling you a phony, but the biggest thing is he doesn't realize that he's just a bigger phony than you are. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Cena and The Rock. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you sold your soul to this motherfucker. Not taking away the fact that you my goat, you know what I'm saying? And I've been you the reason I started watching this wrestling shit. So I ain't taking that from you. But me knowing Hollywood type of shit, bro, is like you kinda like crazy, a little fucking weird, a little strange to me. But neither here nor there. The promo where he was, just ripping into his ass, man. Like, how the fuck you go get your wrestling gimmick tattooed on your neck, bro? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you got the balls to mention Vince McMahon? Oh, I was Vince's boy. Not to mention that this motherfucker was gonna fire my motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? He ain't said that shit. He was gonna fire me. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely the reason I kept my fucking job. And I just kept going with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You, on the other hand, you failed at every fucking gimmick you had, my nigga. I ain't even have to bring up Stardust. You brought that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your lisp. What the fuck? Like, Cena was going in, bro. He ripped his ass up. He ripped his ass to shreds, bro. I don't think Cody had no fucking chance. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like, it's he had to stoop to profanity, dick jokes. Like, come on, bro. You a grown ass man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit, and of course he gonna get the cheap pop by the little kids and all that shit. And oh wow, he said dick. Like, come on, bro. Get your lame ass out of here, bro. Not to mention that, nigga, the WWE is so fucking pathetic that they took the title that I bust my motherfucking ass for 25 damn near 30 years and put it on my fucking chauffeur. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He killed that man, bro. He killed that man. And of course, he killed him in a promo, so they had to, like he said, bro, the same shit I've been saying. This nigga been protected. He been protected since he been back. Tell me when I'm telling lies, bro. And then on top of that shit, he get his ass ripped up in a promo, and of course they give his ass the spotlight by giving Crossroad to Cena. That's some dog shit. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? I still think, you know what I'm saying? I respect y'all opinion with the Punk shit, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I still think that he gonna get his ass in that match, bro. I do. And I'm not saying he gonna win, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he gonna win. I think he'll probably win, sometime this year. But as far as walking out of WrestleMania, the champ, getting two main events, nah, that shit is like that's too much for my imagination. You know what I'm saying? It'd be wild. I feel like Triple H fuck with Punk, but I don't think he fuck with him like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
The way this brother just spoke on Cody, I think that's the perfect way to end the show. He just punched this man's kufi in the orbit.
Yeah, I have nothing to say.
I
I
don't
have
got
nothing to
nothing
say.
more.
The way he just said everything I was just thinking the most
I'm not gonna
the
lie. He said
segment.
everything I felt after that
Oh
promo.
shit.
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn, my goddamn
Oh shit.
second. God,
Damn. Did I cut a
God
promo?
damn.
That shit was
That
powerful
that
just
you
now. I'm
that
not gonna
should
lie.
that you that should this should be the pin, like like you pin when the lead off into the YouTube show. That
Yeah.
promo should
The
be
last
the
real
the
champion.
key, the fade into the show.
Yeah, for sure. I think I am gonna do it that way for sure.
Yeah. And then you can have the
Oh
last
shit.
segment how Quiz likes pineapple on pizza. I'm just saying.
If the show wasn't ended, I
I ain't gonna lie.
swear we'll
I'm
go
gonna
back and
go back.
forth.
I'm
The
gonna go
show
back and
wasn't
listen to
ended,
this
but it's
for
about to be
sure.
over, man.
I don't have nothing
I'm
to
about to
say.
say,
This is crazy. I'm
if
speechless.
you want,
He
bro,
literally dropped the mic.
I'm gonna have Touch Grass send you a link to the Discord channel. You can join up. We be in there every
Oh
day,
yeah.
just talking wrestling, bro.
All right,
Definitely.
I'll do that
Man, you
right
already know for
now
sure.
before I go to bed. Before I
Nah,
forget.
for sure.
Man, I might get on. I might get on Twitch. I might stream a little bit, man. Fuck it.
Sound good to me. Soda, you got anything else, bro?
Oh shit. What my goat said, man. Best in the world. That's
Hey,
it.
man. Just like that, and
Yeah.
like we do every week on this show, man. MJF, take us out of here, brother.
You fucking mark!